some editing here. And he's going to peek through and see if he could get the location of his opponents.
Yeah, Risky is
Very low on ammo,
a pretty
too.
volatile place to be in, too, especially if a lot of people keep landing there. But
Portafort.
Portafort does come out, and we're going to see.
This
It
is a
takes some
brawl.
damage.
Looks like his opponents put the Portafort out.
Yes.
He's
That actually kind of helped him. It gave him a lot more cover than he had before.
Oh, but look at his damage. He's only at 20 health. He does have some bandages in his back pocket, but there is going to be a player pushing him, but he goes down. And now we got to see TFUE go absolutely huge here.
And he gets
and there it is.
game-ended.
Cloak is going to be thirsted. Of course, both of them, or excuse me, we have Cloakzy sitting at 0 kills. We have 2 kills for TFUE, as TFUE is currently all alone and Risky. And I do believe there's still a full team around him. So this could go big. He's going to go ahead and thirst that player to get the kill, but this could spell trouble. And of course, they were already down 3 kills, as we see on the other end. I believe they were sitting at 4 kills. So what is that? They're still down, what, 3 kills at this point?
Listen, TFUE right now, no mats, no shotgun. I still have the utmost faith in him, man. This guy is this guy is a beast.
Solo kill record holder.
And don't sleep on that SMG. He's only got 5 bullets left, but that guy
I'm sleep. I'll tell you that much.
This is definitely unfavorable situation here for TFUE, but accuracy is on his side. And I like how he's disengaging a little bit and seeing if he could just pick them off. And it's working out perfectly for him.
I got to agree with you now, bro. Like, I mean, he's just mowing players down. No, it was great for him to back up, obviously, right? He was low on mats. He was low on his bullets in general. He still has to push, though, with these people that he's down. He needs to start getting their loot. I don't know how many people is going to be around. He's actually going to thirst this player, so he's going to get a little bit of something. Medkit in his back pocket as well. But overall, though, I mean, he did a good job getting out of that situation, especially with Cloakzy going down.
I think the way he separated the kills, too, is really good. He kind of went from one back over to the other, back over the other side. The way he kind of, because obviously there's players kind of shooting from both angles, so
right?
But he separated them very well.
Once again, the skill gap in this game is building and positioning. You know, most of these players all have great shots. You know,
Yep.
Obviously, some snipers are better and some shotgunners are better, but it's really the decision making and how you position yourself to succeed. That's what you saw right there from TFUE.
We do have a tie game right now.
We do have a tie game. It's actually TFUE who's managed to pick up all the kills. Cloakzy, unfortunately, didn't get any kills.
Yeah.
So TFUE's sitting at 6 kills himself. We have 3 on the other end. So tied game. And, you know, we've like we said, we spoke of Ninja, right? We've seen plenty of games come down to where it's only been one player on the team.
1 versus 2.
And it's you still can't sleep on the other player. You have to come in and go big.
Believe me, TFUE's in his element right now. He doesn't need Cloakzy there, but it's just gonna come down to how many opponents he could find. And
I think it's super interesting. He's keeping the common tac shotgun over the gold heavy shotgun.
Yeah.
I agree with that because the damage per second is a little bit higher with attack. And so I would definitely prefer attack over a heavy any day.
The colors don't matter as much as you think,
but
too. You know, if he gets that first pump shot off, it'll take the majority of a player's damage down or health down. And then it's just a matter, like I said, get those pop shots in with the tac shotty, and it'll be good.
In my eyes, I feel like in a situation where you need to kill multiple people, I think that the heavy shotgun actually does provide really good damage.
Sure.
So
but it has less shots per clip.
It does.
Keep that in mind as well.
Just one. I think it's stronger.
I just don't like the heavy. I don't know. I've never been a fan of it. I'll take it, obviously, if I have nothing better. As he's taking some major damage. So this is the thing, right? And you guys don't understand, or a lot of the viewers, if you guys don't see, he's always going to be in typically a 1v4 situation. Yes. I mean, the odds are stacked against him in literally every single fight. And, of course, with his partner being down, it is by far a 1v4 every time. But, I mean, it's TFUE. Come on. He's the man of, like, 5 people as he spots that John Wick. And gets the kill. That's
going to be a 3-piece. And
awesome.
What almost messed him up there was the fact that team of 3 wasn't together. They weren't grouped up. So he spotted one, sniped him, downed him. He spotted the second. The third one was lagging all the way behind, and that's how he got the angle on TFUE. But once again, the player didn't realize how good of a player TFUE was and got taken out. We're going to be on board here with Deef.
Oh, he's got to watch out for that player, though, straight ahead.
That's a jetpacker right there.
But, of course, making quick work of this player. Oh, man.
Look at the accuracy.
I love the shoddy switch in this game, man. I really do. Like, Gears of War is a shoddy-heavy game, but we don't run around with 2 shotguns. We would if we could.
No, you would if you could. I was just saying. Still, though, I mean, it's going to be a close game. Well, we're sitting at 5 with the we don't know how many typical gamer have. Okay, so there we go. We got 1 for typical. So not too much. So they're still, sitting at 7 now with that kill. And then 9. Yeah. It's still a tied game. So very close.
No, they're up by 1.
Are they?
Yeah, 7 plus 3. They're up. Yeah, it's 10-9.
So they're up by 1.
What I'm interested to see here is typical gamer and Thief. You know, they're already up a game. They have this lead. Let's see what type of strategy they could use here, because what they could do is they could group up with TFUE.
That's what I say. They should follow him, basically.
Yeah, or one of them could group up with TFUE while the other one goes out and tries to slay.
Right.
I think it's too much risk involved in that, though.
Right.
You can run a situation where you run in a team of 4 by yourself. You don't have your teammate with you. I think they should just follow TFUE around. Like, statistically speaking, you would assume that the 2 players with the 2 guns would produce more in the team fights than the 1, right? So I think just kind of playing your advantage or playing your numbers, so to speak.
So that comes back to another strategy we've seen in the beginning tournaments that we were doing. We would see single players actually try and match up with the 2 players still left because it gives them a little bit of extra protection, try and get the kills. In this situation, though, I think TFUE, like you said, he's going to try and stay by himself because he knows he's a one-man army. I mean, he has the potential to pick up more kills. It's a little bit more riskier, but the potential of him getting kills versus typical gamer and thief is a little bit higher.
They're going to pick up another down on player 534.
Probably need a 3-kill swing right here.
Yeah, it's streamer mode.
And, yeah, they should be able to pick up
So
these
do we have a
kills.
shopping cart straight ahead? I think we do.
they seem to have left it. And
It was still rolling along. I was just hoping someone was still on it. Oh, there we go. Got a potato taking him out. Nice job. Finds a player underneath.
Couple no skins.
Trying to go in for the kill, and he manages to get it. So that puts him at 9 kills.
Easy kills there from Thief, and I just love the way he approached that fight. Great builds. He built the ramp wall and the floor under it. So that's a strat that you'll use against good players who know how to like shoot your builds as you build. Those players didn't even realize what was coming for them. But it's good practice to be able to do that type of stuff, just in case the opponent is worthy, you know?
Right. Absolutely.
But in that case, it was potato season.
Yeah, they didn't even shoot at his builds.
27 to 31. Oh, well, it's a big difference. So what we have 10 on the right, we have 9 on the left. They were down by 3.
So now they're
4-kill lead.
So 4, yeah, that's right. Math is hard.
Good amount of players left in this lobby, though. We still have 22 players left. And here it comes. We got the shopping cart place.
Oh, yeah.
And
there's a rock.
And they definitely wasn't an efficient shopping cart play at all.
You hate to see it.
And let's see what type of players they're going against here. They seem to have built themselves in this little valley here.
It's quite an interesting building, isn't it?
Typical gamer has a ton of fuel in his
jetpack uses the jetpack.
Comes up, but the jetpack is so slow, though. I mean, it puts you up for an easy target, but of course, this player's not going to take opportunity of that. Player looking around, but still taking damage from up ahead. As he does get that knock, he's going to go ahead and push that other player. Comes down on him as we, of course, see that kill finally coming in.
He got cracked from the right.
He is, but see, that's what I was talking about. The jetpack is good, but it's very slow at times, so you can get easily hit in the air.
It helped him out in the beginning of the fight when his builds got shot down and he was able to catch himself. But he needs Thief's help right now.
I think he just needs to be defensive right now.
Exactly, I agree. But that's going to be the team wipe. And there goes
Thief down there. Plus, he's got a half pot.
Great play from Thief to come basically save his life. And
maybe that's part of their strat. You know, I have a jetpack. I'm gonna draw some fire out. Even if I go down, just try to support me. And that's exactly what you saw. Thief picking up all 3 kills there, and that's gonna put them up by 6, I believe now. TFUE's just running around looking for people, and he's not having any luck.
So he does spot a player in front of him, but like you said, yeah, he's not having too much luck at this point. Of course, he's hoping at this point that player is with his team, and actually, I believe it is going to be a full team. We see a shopping cart trying to use it. That's a full team. They're chasing one other player in a shop. This is the most ridiculous thing, but I love it.
I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, a shopping cart.
It's so funny. It almost looked like they were trying to get 2 people on top of the shopping cart at once.
I saw yesterday there was it's rocket season, and he's going in. He gets 1 knock, goes in for the AR. He gets another.
The full team.
What?
Full wipe.
Hot 4-piece
Talk about
there.
Christmas. The shopping cart bringing a bunch of gifts. TFUE, I mean, what did he just tie it up? No, he didn't just. He's still going to be down 3 kills.
He has 52 rockets now in his kit.
That is insane.
Late game, that could be super helpful.
This isn't even blitz mode, mind you. And he has 52 rockets. Wow.
He could just spam rockets into team fights, get downs. I mean, that's a nice swing for him.
Typical gamer and thief, and another rock getting in the way. It seems like they can't master the steering of the shopping cart.
It's on typical gamer. A typical gamer needs to build around the terrain, and they need
Well, another team fight going in. TFUE pushing these players relatively strong as he gets a good build, building over the players. And this is what we're talking about, getting that high ground, right?
Okay, we do have a builder on our hands. Somebody that is trying to take high ground on TFUE. That's what you want to see. That's how you could gauge whether the player has some type of idea how a fight's supposed to go down. Try to keep that high ground. He's trying to build double ramps. That rocket's not going to connect with the player. And here comes the edits. TFUE's got high ground.
Oh, no, drops down.
It's going to take about 20 damage, but he's all right. Still has high ground on this player. He's going to push his left.
The storm is coming on his back, though. That could spell trouble.
This player is pretty decent, I got to be honest with you.
Yes.
So that's the thing with these random matches, just spawning in. You never know who your competition is going to be, but that storm is, in fact, going to hurt quite a bit. He does have a med kit in his back pocket along with 7 minis, but he does spot the player in front. He's got a player from the back, forcing him to have to build up and fight inside the storm. Of course, the circle is still pretty close. He can get out, but, of course, look how much damage that he's getting from this storm overall, at least 2 per per hit, but can he get the kill?
He needs to pop that med kit in the next 5 or so seconds. Yeah, you're going to see he has 3 of them.
But it's so hard to pop it because that player's still pushing.
It's 2 per damage. All right, this med kit will pop. As long as you pop it before the 20 mark, then you should be able to get it off. And he popped it at the 30 mark. And he has
oh, no, he got pushed, and that's it. He's going to go down.
And the player is going to
basically, the guy basically just ruined his game.
Look how Matt, you could see on his.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. So
look at him. Oh,
that was a kamikaze play right there by that Afro dancing man.
Oh, he's walking off. Oh, was it Afro dancing man?
Yeah, it was the Afro dancing man.
The
guy had
not like this. Not like this.
Oh
no.
So that's gonna be our first round. It's gonna go to typical gamer.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. See, so that's the thing, right? Because like I said, it's a public match. You never know how these players are gonna play. We saw a great builder forced them in the storm.
Those players weren't bad.
No, they weren't bad
at
all. But then again, is it typical for a player to push through like he did still in the storm to push that player, right?
I think you have to. He's down. He's in a deficit. He's in a 1v2. He's down 4 kills. I mean,
no, not the player who killed him.
What TFUE did was fine,
yeah,
but TFUE caused so much like hecticness there that player didn't have enough heals to make it out of the gas. You saw the second he killed TFUE.
Oh, is that what it was?
The second he killed TFUE, he died to the gas, and that was like a kamikaze effect.
That's what I was saying.
Why did ruin his game and died? Basically, ruined his game and died.
Well, he didn't push. He was trying to get out of the zone. The zone pushed into them, and TFUE was in his way, so he just shot TFUE. He's like, oh, let me.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, that's okay. So of course that makes a little bit more sense. I was like, why would a player still push his opponent? I mean, of course he would get out, wait for him to come out, but of course that makes a little bit more sense. And it's unfortunate, like you said, you hate to see it because he had that medkit, he was popping it, but
he had 3 medkits. He was good,
but
that
3 seconds on his medkit.
Yeah. So now let's talk about it. This tournament, the bracket, right now. FaZe is going to be moving down. They're going to be playing Blitz mode. We haven't seen it so far. But, of course, with FaZe, they have been in this loser bracket situation before, a.k.a. our last tournament, and they came through and they won the whole thing. So this is something they're used to being in. Of course, maybe not this – well, actually, even I think last tournament they were out first round, maybe second round, relatively early. But nonetheless, they're still going to be in the loser bracket. But, hey, typical gamer – actually, let's go ahead and look at the bracket because I want to see who typical gamer might be playing against.
I want to know what's going on with Ninja and Myth. That's what I need to know what's going on in Ninja and Myth. Because, you know, this is a typical story right now. FaZe is in losers bracket. It's a little atypical because now they have to play Blitz mode.
Right.
And that's exciting, and I'm sure they're looking forward to that because Blitz mode is very fun for a player.
Going in then. I'm going all the way up, bro. Ah! Right below us. Oh. Got him. Oh, we are monsters? That's so mean.
This guy did.
Like some Boba Fett on him. Yeah, other people are using the jetpack. People are letting me know in chat, so. They don't ban in-game weapons, they said. Where are they? Do you see them? Is that them up there?
Yeah, southwest. Rock rod me. Rock rod me. Be a dime.
3, 2, 1, go. Wait, jump. I think you should have had a jetpack on.
Nah, we're good, bro.
Whee! There you go. Is that the whole squad over there?
Kid will not die.
Knocked one. You said you won't get the 20, right?
No, I won't.
Well, that's gonna kill him, bro. My bad. Let's go! Here we go! We dropped 21 kills that game. How much did we drop the other one?
I don't know how many Cloak had. Oh, he died. Wait, we dropped 31. We had a 35 bomb, and I dropped 17. Let's get it, baby.
Oh, man.
Let's get it, brother.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get it, brother.
We're monsters right now.
before it goes over tilted.
Especially next to Divot. I mean, dude, if they get out of there, Divot, though, is going to be juicy for them.
We'll see. We'll see how they do.
Think about the kids, dude.
Think about the children.
They're at the far end, so it doesn't look good. They both went to the far end.
All right, let's focus on this.
getting sunburned and watching the tournament actually, which was pretty nice. But I'm glad to be back. It's nice to be on the seat, the hot seat, and watch some awesome Fortnite.
What do you have to say about TFUE? You know, our champion last week.
I'm not gonna lie. I may or may have not been in the production room at the end of that last game, listening to a little bit of choice words.
Get the intel.
Yeah, TFUE's definitely not the happiest that he just died to a player using a jetpack, but some interesting strategies. I was watching that TFUE kind of be brought out and whatnot. He's personally, at least in my opinion, I think a lot of people's opinion as well, the greatest Fortnite player in the game right now.
Yep,
arguably, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and there was just some insane stuff that he was utilizing, like just kind of out of character things. Like there was 2 different opportunities where I saw him actually decide not to even use a gold FAMAS and stick it out with a green AR twice, like 2 different times. And from what I heard, apparently he does not like the burst whatsoever. And
well, if you notice, one of his best attributes, and a lot of players don't do this yet, is that little peek shooting, where they shoot and they peek 1 bullet at a time, and that's something you can't do with the burst as effectively.
Right.
And it takes advantage of the one-shot accuracy of the M16. You could also do it with the SCAR, and it also it takes your hitbox so you can't get shot while you're doing it. So that's something that he's mastered, and no one else has really mastered it yet. And it's something that you can't really do with the burst rifle, so it makes sense.
Definitely.
Well, we got early in the game so far. We see Chica and Spacelyon. They decided to hit up Salty, which is, of course, one of those spots that we see quite often. And we got NoJ and Avxry go and pull. Now, this is something we've seen them do at least in a couple of other tournaments. They kind of like to come in the background. I know for a fact at least one of their spots that they like to go to is Shifty Shafts. That's one of their spots, and they like to go into Tilted once they kit up, of course, pick up however many kills they can from there.
Okay.
But NoJ and Avxry, they kind of like to be on the outskirts and then push their way in, so this is really typical of them. Now, Chica and Spacelyon, this is the first time they're competing with each other. Typically, Spacelyon is playing with other personalities. Chica is playing with Ghost. They've managed to switch that up now because Ghost is going to be competing with Big Folds. But Chica and Spacelyon, I'm really excited to see them specifically because, like I said, Chica is a dominant, at least player so far from what I've seen. I've tuned into her streams quite often. Spacelyon, of course, on the FaZe Pro team, is one of those players we haven't seen really yet in our tournaments, but now we're finally going to get a chance to see his skill. We're sitting at 1 kill for Chica on top. She managed to get it with the tactical sub earlier, but now she's managed to switch that out. They're going to be over in Fatal, which is not a spot you're going to see a lot of players. Least right now, because of course they pretty much moved out. They might pick up a few kills, but who knows?
That's what I've been seeing a lot from a lot of our teams is that quite a few squads, when it comes down to like Fatal, they actually find quite a few engagements, which to me is like, you know, like I said, I don't want to call myself a pro player by any means, not even close.
You? No?
Should
not
even,
pro? What?
Should not even brought in the realm of that. But no, I've been seeing quite a few teams actually kind of rotate here kind of toward the latter parts of a game, as it looks like we do see Spacelyon get a nice shotgun to the face, but there are going to be a few engagements when it comes into Fatal. They seem kind of few and far between, but right now it seems that they actually are on the cusp of finding a squad, as looking on now toward Noah J, just sitting outside of Greasy Grove, has got a rocket launcher here.
Yeah, so both teams are in the midst of a battle here. Spacelyon was going to pick up that kill over at Fatal, and Noah getting approached here by a single ramp.
Oh,
shotgun in the back.
And that's the RNG we're talking about, right? So that team, and like I said, right, they're always going to be in a 1v2, and you could see how mad he is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what's got to hurt? Because like I said, Noah J and Avxry, they are the most consistent team, at least so far, or at least one of the most consistent. So them going down early like that does, in fact, hurt Avxry in a team fight himself with the same one that took out Noah. He's going to go ahead and knock that down, get a shot on it, but can that player? That player's got the burst. We've seen it happen once. Is it? No, I don't think it is a jetpack.
How is this guy not dead?
How is Avxry not dead at this point? Look at it. I mean, come on. He's taking so much damage. The players are pushing him. This is going to be a big, monumental push.
Yeah, these are some good players that Avxry's facing off
No
against
doubt.
right now. Finally takes out one. It's like the 30 HP was just narrowly there. Gets a little bit of resources, but one is on him yet again.
Good
job. Nice shot to the face. Yeah, that's great recovery there, because if not, we talk about the consistency, right, of Noah J and Avxry squads, like you said, Taylor, throughout a lot of our tournaments. It's almost guaranteed this team's going to be top 6. It looks like Chica actually gets dropped there for the moment. But right now, kind of the hopes of this squad, there's, 34 players up in total. That's a lot of kills still to go down.
I think he's going to go for a pulse grenade kill here, Avxry. He is.
Yeah, he definitely is. Let's see. Was he able to get the knock? No, he
don't
wasn't.
Think so.
And I don't. There he goes. He finally gets eyes on the player and gets it. So, what a build. So that just shows Avxry is a dominant opponent. That's why it's showing they're so consistent in our tournaments. Noah gets dropped. Avxry comes through, manages to pick off that team.
And has to, right?
And that was a good team.
Oh, yeah, it really sucks that Noah had to go out like that. And
it does.
He was kind of tunnel visioning on the first couple of players he saw. But you have to keep in mind here that they're fighting constant 2v4s.
Right.
And the most important thing, and like this is coming from Gears of War, any competitive shooter, you need information. You need to know where people are before you engage.
Oh, my God. Avxry.
And now he's getting approached again, we could assume, by another team of 4, and he's solo.
I'm going to be sick, I think. Oh, God.
Oh, I love this. This is
but the impulse. He gets it go, but
see ya.
Knocks him. But that's okay, though. He has no coverage at this point. The player's not building up. Comes in with the rocket launcher. Might knock him off of that perch, and it does not. He's going to pick up that kill. Mind you, at this point with 6 kills, he has currently taken over the lead single-handedly. And, of course, we got to give into account Noah's kills, too. So we'll get a scoreboard later on. But, of course, 5 kills for Chica and Spacelyon, and he's going to go ahead and heal up. What a build battle that Avxry just went through, and he manages to get through it.
And I'm not going to lie, that fight right there was kind of match deciding. If he would have went down right after Noah J did, then there's a good chance that Chica and Spacelyon could have took a huge lead here in this game 1, which once again carries over to game 2. The fact that he's still alive and fighting, it just keeps his team in the running for this set right here.
Right, and it still puts pressure on Chica and Spacelyon, right?
Of course.
Because there's one player left. If no team's there, of course, they can kind of chill out, relax, and just pick up kills as they might. But still, what we have, 6-5 is going to be the current score. I guess Noah
so no kills for Noah then.
No kills for Noah, so that's going to be easy to keep score of. So 6 kills, but still has the lead nonetheless. We'll see Chica and Spacelyon. They're going to be a dusty divot.
And one thing that I'm going to point out that I feel like a lot of players aren't realizing yet is that when there's like 30 players left, that's probably where the most amount of engagements are going to come from. You think, okay, well, what, like 70% of the lobby is gone. Actually, not like really when it comes to total kills. Like those 30 engagements are in such a more enclosed area than the original 7 you were in the beginning. But like I feel like when it comes down to the final 35, the final 30, that's when you have to be alive. Like you can't like in this situation, right? Avxry obviously loses Noah J. He's in like a permanent 1v4 squad versus when probably all 3 of these players still up are going to be involved in most of the engagements. So like I said, regardless of there being most of the lobby out, there's still probably more engagements than there would be in the original fact. So I think this is where we need to see a lot more teams kind of not necessarily play more passively, but play their life a lot more effectively. I know you just talked about, Ribs, the fact they're facing off against squads consistently.
Yep, sure.
But this is where you're going to be facing off against the top of the talent, and we're going to be seeing much more engagements in the initial start.
We do see a team fight going in. As
very aggressive here from Spacelyon.
Spacelyon is very aggressive, and of course, we haven't seen too much from him yet in our tournament, so it's really great to see him be able to showcase off his skills. And look at the building, phenomenal building overall, getting that. But the player he's going against, though, is not too bad himself, right? We got a nice little build battle, but of course, he does have Chica still hanging close to Spacelyon, so that's going to provide some backup. And this is this is what I love about these builds, where it's just
I couldn't tell if that was a porta-fort or an actual build. It's actually not. Really
it's just Chica. Yeah. It's just Chica building up. I mean, I'm telling you, she's a great, talented player. RPG going down.
That's going to really hurt out the bases because you already have the top ground advantage. You have the rockets at your side. He's got plenty of utility to rock here. They should be in a pretty good spot, of course, depending on how many players are actually in the setup, because that remains to be seen.
Yeah, they approached him really fast. He had jump rocks. They ran out right when he started engaging, and then he just went and took the high ground. Ooh. And I don't see these players contesting the high ground very much. So
not at all. They're just hanging low to the ground, aren't they?
Which isn't a bad strat.
Spacelyon 5 HP, though. He just gets taken down quite a bit and needs to stay up. Goes for the solidified kill. It's a good situation.
Chug jug there.
Yeah, thankfully has the chug jug. He's got a campfire.
Chica's keeping her high ground and supporting him. She's going to pull up, get the shotgun kill on this player. Yes.
That's going to be frustrating for that player. Just like has like the building kit out, like waiting to shoot. Just like, oh, I can't. I got the blueprint in my hands.
I love getting in fights like that where your opponent just has the map out and just a pencil, right? And then you just have that pencil war going on.
That's usually me. Like I'm usually like, oh, where's my ramp at? And I just have a shotgun blast in my face within seconds.
Some more kills going down as
and
we're
props
seeing
to Avxry, right? He's still up. Like he's still
hanging
up. In there.
So even if they go in it with a deficit, right, it's not going to be as much as it would have been if he would have dropped early on, right?
Yeah,
That's logic.
Yeah, you could argue like if Avxry drops in one of those initial fights, the one where he ends up dropping earlier, this is probably a game where they're looking at, okay, we're probably hitting the losers bracket. And that's just even off of game one. Like losing early on in these games is so pivotal.
Yep.
But like I said, still a lot of players up. Not the greatest on HP, but definitely has the opportunity. A nice knockdown onto Scooby Doodle. Or Doodle. I don't even know.
Going to need that med kit, 100%.
You definitely need some meds right now, as he's weathering the storm quite literally.
So
he's doing a phenomenal job right now.
Oh, 100%. He's going to look like he's going to heal up at this point. Now, we saw, who was it? It was Cloaksy in this situation before we got pushed. Of course, he's not getting pushed at this point, so this is definitely beneficial nonetheless. He'll take some damage, but he'll come out of the storm.
And all three players are actually in the storm right now.
Yes, they are. Just showing, wait, maybe that's the strategy they're going to employ in the next round too, right? They're going to kind of weather the storm, stay close to the storm. We talked about this at least pregame, right? Weathering the storm. And Landon, you have a little bit of an opinion on that.
Well, I just think as far as what we've seen from a lot of players, they've kind of been hanging out in the middle of the circle for our past 3 weeks. It's kind of been like teams kind of hanging out, waiting for the engagements, but you kind of have to play to who you're facing off against, which is a lot of randoms, a lot of players who necessarily aren't playing as much as you are. A lot of them are going to be hanging out on the edge of the circle, not really knowing where the storm is going to be.
Look where this circle's going, though. It's one of those dynamic safe zones that are far into the corner of the map. So good player or bad player, a lot of players are going to be caught in rotation right now.
Right.
So naturally, you're going to be finding players that are coming from the center of the map trying to get to this far east safe zone.
Oh, I think he just sniped someone through the.
He did. That was a very nice shot.
Through the wall.
And Avxry is threatening to win this first round here.
He is. He's at 10 kills.
And he's doing a great job. You know, he's fought in multiple 1v3s already. And he's done well and taking a lot of damage too.
He's actually leading currently by 3 kills over the team of Chica and Spacelyon just by himself. So Noah's got to be feeling good about that. We saw he was so disappointed when he went down, and rightly so. And that was relatively early in the game. So Avxry is single-handedly managing to take this over with still 7 engagements left. Chica and Spacelyon could in fact tie it up, but nonetheless, Noah and Avxry, they got to be feeling good to go into round 2 at least with nice little padding to their score. So. Good job from Avxry, just showing how good he is, and he's kitted up fairly well, at least for this final run. He's got a sniper, he's got the med kit, and he's got the the purple AR as well. So he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's very well kitted for
the last
7 engagements. So
absolutely.
And they played round 1, the TSM boys, right? Avxry and Noah J.
Avxry and Noah J. No, they did not. That was Ninja and Dr. Lupo. Are you talking about TSM Daequan and Yanni? Let's check it out.
I know that. I know
this is definitely round 2.
Right? Noah J and Avxry, yeah. So you're right. Noah J and Avxry played
Hamlin's and Myth, right?
No. They played. Well, no, excuse me. They played Dakotas and Yellow.
Oh, okay. Dakotas
team.
Dakotas.
Yeah, it was Ninja and Dr. Lupo played the TSM boys.
Okay.
And I know Ninja's team walked away with that victory.
They did. They 2-0. So they'll be in the losers. So, but I mean, still, you got to think Dakotas is a talented player as well. So that was a tough matchup, right? First round. So. But yeah, I mean, this round is definitely coming to a close. Only 6 more engagements left. And one thing that I did notice is Avxry, he kind of spaced himself out from Chica and Spacelyon and tried not to kind of mix his kills with theirs, right? And it pays off.
They kind of came in from different directions, which honestly, if you're in Spacelyon and Chica's point of view, we've seen a lot of teams being in that 2v1. You kind of send one player to kind of annoy the other, so they kind of have to compete for kills while one guy is out solo, kind of finding those kills by himself. So I think they're finally going to join up, which isn't a surprise because of the way that they came in from the storm, but not too surprising that it actually looks like Spacelyon could be finding yet again another kill toward the overall score right now.
Easy kills.
And nearly should find the second with the double pump. And I believe, no, that one actually gets stolen out by Avxry.
Wow,
Yes,
that was a big kill because we saw a few missed shots there. Right when you were saying easy kill, he missed. He literally whiffed.
I saw
2
that.
shots, and right here comes
you can see
Avxry.
an
Right
Avxry
after.
screen, I believe that's the kill that he steals there. I think his screen's a little bit delayed, I believe.
So that's the thing, right? Coming up, sticking together, right? You're a single player. You come up, you have a little of extra padding. Avxry now, you just saw it on his screen, getting that little replay.
Oh yeah, so he basically got a 2-piece right there, and now he's still up.
He's at 12 kills, like solo. The entirety of the score right now for Noah J and Avxry is like by itself on Avxry's shoulders. That's a huge play from him. A lot could argue like, okay, it's cool that he's keeping it close. He's within a few kills. He's leading this game by himself.
12-9 by 3 kills.
Yeah.
Not to mention that in the very beginning when Noah J got taken out, that he got 5 kills right there in Greasy Grove. That was the start of it all, and he was at low health that whole time. So now we're going to see only 3 players left, and
there it is.
They're going to get the last 3, and that should be a tie game now.
Chica gets 2 there.
Yeah, Chica got 2, Spacelyon got 1.
Yep, so that's 3.
Game.
It's a tie game.
Very good job.
But come on, a tie game, a 1v2 situation, that just comes to show what could they have done if his partner was still up. Well, actually, probably not much more, to be honest with you, because they probably would have took the same route, and he probably still would have got the same kills. So just to show how close it was, going into the second game now, I still expect Noah J and Avxry at this point. They're going to keep the same strategy. They're going to go to the low populated areas, kind of kit up, and then they're going to choose a route from there, taking the FaZe strategy that we talked about previously.
Yeah,
so.
going to like junk or something like that. But
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the thing that I really liked so far about Noah J and Avxry is we talk about their consistency as far as their placements. But like I said, the typical strategy for this team isn't to go out all aggressive. Hey, let's go tilted. Let's kind of hang out.
That's
on
like
the
the
outskirts.
Nickmercs Cypher strategy.
Yeah,
they go tilted every
like
game.
Every game.
Yeah, and there's this kind of like, hey, we're gonna kind of make our way throughout the map. They kind of realize that hey, we're not gonna be the up in your close personal fights. If they have to happen, obviously we've seen Noah J in previous tournaments go off solo. Avxry in this situation goes off solo. These guys have the ability, but I think that's what's really awesome about their play is their ability to realize the overall situation of the game, which is slow, passive play, kind of consistency throughout the entire match, which I think perfectly plays out in their placements, which is overall consistent. We argued they're probably the most consistent team in all of our tournaments so far, placing 2nd, 3rd, 4th, around those all the time. And you got to give massive credit for them based off their play solo. I mean, based off their plays leading
that was
into tournaments
extremely
like
clutch right there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. You have to be able to do it all. You have to be able to do that consistent, the war of attrition. But then when the odds are against you, you have to be able to go off and do it solo too. So that's a perfect example of how Avxry is able to do it all right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really credits the depth of the team, I feel.
No, it does. It does. And it just comes to show, like, your partner is absolutely crucial in picking this. And that's why I said I was excited for Chica to be with Spacelyon, because it's 2 competitive players. And, of course, with that said, though, going into game number 2, it's going to be all tied up, right? It's going to be all tied up. Noah J and Avxry probably going to go to their same – it looks like they might be threatening Shifty. At least I'm looking at Noah's screen to see where he's going to be going. He's looking at Tilted, but, of course, he's not going to be going there.
It's an interesting landing that we have here.
But I think Chica and Spacelyon – it looks like they're going to be going salty once again. That seems to be their spot.
We are getting a tilted run here.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like
I don't get it. Like, why?
Once again, the bus location. It's coming here from the north.
Awkward, yeah.
It's coming from the northwest corner of the map. Not many people are going to go to Pleasant Park or Junk Junction.
Well, it's salty, though. I mean...
I don't know. Like this is totally untypical. I mean, we literally were just talking about Noah J and Avxry.
Bad landing.
Probably going to go to like Salty. Probably going to go to somewhere that's not necessarily super overly populated, but they're going to.
Oh no, they're doing. Are
they going over it?
They're doing Shifty Shafts.
Oh, they're doing Shifty.
Yes.
So that's what I was saying. So Shifty is one of their areas, and the reason being because they can go over there, get a couple of engagements, and then they can come down and then come over to Tilted. So this is one of the spots that they love to go to.
Okay.
And of course,
I was going to say, I was like,
so yeah,
please do not tell me.
Yeah, no. So obviously Shifty is the better option for them, and then we're going to see another salty drop for Chica and Spacelyon. So
and this game right here, I really want to see Noah J pick it up. Coming from a competitive standpoint, what really like tests a top player's like ability to thrive is when they have a bad game. How do they pick it up? Do you let it get to you, or are you just like, wow, Avxry, you're really holding me down right now. Now I'm going to hold you down this game. So I really want to see if Noah J's able to pick it up here. It wasn't a bad death last game. He just got shot in the back.
Just got shot in the back. Can't do anything about it.
But I'm sure if I watch my teammate go off like that, that pumps me up. That makes me want to, meet him halfway.
And it probably makes you question too, like if I was alive, like what kind of lead would we have leading into this match? So Yeah, I think, like you said, Ribs, like all the momentum probably behind Noah J right now to really perform.
Well, not too much going on now in terms of engagement. Salty pretty quiet.
I'm surprised both of these landing spots were
very quiet. Well, you said, of course, the trajectory of the battle bus, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of people probably went Tilted and Retail.
Yeah.
Tilted, Retail, and Dusty. A lot of them didn't want to go south of that.
Maybe Pleasant as well, potentially.
Yeah, definitely Pleasant. Yeah, it was right there at the bus's spawn.
But it's perfectly acceptable at this point because it's a tied game. Playing slow is not going to hurt either which team here.
That being said, both of these teams, once they get up, they should be rotating north towards the center line of the map because that's where the majority of the players should be. I doubt anyone went like Lucky Landing or like really south map.
Yeah. If Ninja was playing right now, he probably would go Lucky. Ninja loves his Lucky Landing.
It was so far from the bus's trajectory. That would have been a far stretch.
It would surprise me with Ninja. The way he who knows with Ninja, right? Guy is just an animal.
Yeah, I really want to see some gameplay out of him and Dr. Lupo today. I'm
sure we will. Absolutely.
See how they'll do, especially after that first round win. That was a big win versus Myth and Hamlins.
I was kind of surprised that like we actually see Ninja and King Richard split apart from each other after a second place finish. You know, granted, they were in the winners bracket. They lose 2 back-to-back series.
They got a llama? They must have.
Who got the llama?
Yeah, because I just saw Spacelyon drop.
Space got a llama.
Yeah, that's definitely luck of the Irish there. Speaking of Lucky Landing, that's RNG, man. When I get a llama in game, I get so happy. Sometimes I don't even tell my teammates. I'm like, I don't want to tell my teammates because then they're gonna ask me for some matches.
This game just invokes happiness.
Like
I get so happy when I play this game and as a viewer as well. I mean, and there we go. So there's the mushroom. We just saw Noah pick up that mushroom for the 5 shield, right? So that's something they just added in, and which personally I like. Now you have an option to get above 75, or excuse me, 50 shield, and you have an opportunity with the apples to get above 75 health.
I think it's a good way to balance it because I know the apples are only available in certain areas. And obviously the mushrooms are as well.
Yeah.
So
and you can't find a lot of them. Usually you find like 4 or 5. It's like finding a mini shield on the floor.
Yeah,
it's like that's it. It's nothing crazy.
It's nothing crazy, but it's just a little bit of a
nice
buff,
way to top you off if you get bandages.
Absolutely,
like that.
absolutely.
Okay, we're going to see the rotation here from Spacelyon and Chica into Dusty Divot. So they went north, and they're just trying to scout. They might have to just go towards Tilted if they don't see anybody here at Dusty Divot.
Well, they did see actually someone across the way. I saw a Pop Rock break off, and we're seeing Chica now. Looks like she's going to be engaged on that player. But, of course, Spacelyon, he's going to continue on. He's not going to be hanging out with Chica. I believe Chica's going to try and move up, but no backup for him so far. She's going to go ahead and dip out of that fight, which I did just see a kill go down, and that was actually Avxry getting a knock.
Yeah, they're coming in here from the south side of Tilted, and they're not entering Tilted yet. They're just seeing if they could get free damage here from the hill.
This is what they do.
I haven't seen this yet. I like it a lot. Just like free damage, and it's annoying for the players in Tilted because a lot of them are already probably preoccupied fighting other people, and then here just comes accurate shots from Noah J and Avxry over on top of the hill.
Yeah, this is something that's been really consistent whenever it comes to Noah and Avxry. They love to hit up Shifty and then come into Tilted. It's just one of the things that they do. They get kitted up and then they come into battles that, like you said, that are already pre-existing or people who are pretty low. As we see, he's going to go ahead and drop that. He did, but still, did you notice he managed to pick up a hit before he dropped? Just showing, just the composure and the lasering ability of his shots. Good stuff coming in from him, but still sitting at 0 kills.
Yeah, they go from Shifty into like Tilted like a fade. So I think they don't really see anyone inside of Shifty. So it's not really too surprising me that they don't have a whole lot of engagements, but it's got to be a little bit questionable, right? It's a tie game heading into this. Like, do you really try to force the engagements early? But this is what we talk about. This is their play.
Well,
they're not
guys
at
over there.
Right.
Wait, so quick question. Winner of this game wins the set.
Yes.
It's a 2-0.
Right, exactly.
Unless we see overtime with an even amount of kills.
Yeah, sure. So it makes sense to why they're not even engaging Tilted right now because this is the match right here. You know, you can't. I was expecting them to go in, take that damage, and try to clean up those kills. But
this is their play though. Like they don't like this kind of fits perfectly into their play style.
Exactly
a tie game heading into map 2.
Not to mention Chica and Spacelyon don't have any kills. So why engage in Tilted when you're probably going against some of the best players in the lobby, the most aggressive players that landed Tilted? You know, rotate out. Don't take that 2v4 right now. And if Chica and Spacelyon aren't getting kills, then they don't need to do anything right now either.
And to be fair, it's been a relatively slow game too in terms of kills. We're looking at the engagements. There's still 43 players left.
Totally different from game 1, right?
Totally different, right?
Yeah, right?
A lot of engagements. So now, it's still a little bit slower. Players are kind of spread off, and mind you, they landed, kind of off the beaten path. But we do see a battle going down over here at Luke Lake with Chica and Spacelyon.
This, in my personal experience, is a dangerous area to be because not only that, but you're right next to Tilted. You could easily get pinched. And if that does happen, and if that team comes from Tilted right now, Chica's going to be caught out in the water. So they need to take this fight quickly, and it seems like they're going to. And they're going to get that team wipe. Good job to them. I think that was 3 kills for them. It's going to put them in the lead here.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 kills
to 1.
Yeah, 3 to 1.
3 to 1.
Overall, it's something different, but really, it's 0 heading into this game.
Well, they're still up by 2, or excuse me, they're still up by 3, right? So hey, overall, good stuff coming in from them as we do see finally Noah is going to find a
and
player.
they're pretty much kind of fighting for kills at this point.
They
Noah
met
J
up, too.
coming from the mountain,
Yeah.
ends up escaping with an engagement that probably Spacelyon and Chica would have managed to grab otherwise.
That's funny. And Noah and Avxry just rotated all the way around Tilted just to come back around, and they actually
Outlining the entirety of Tilted, basically.
yeah, and safe gameplay, and that's what you want to do. If you're not losing by too much, just play it safe, play it smart.
And there's quite a few kills left. Right? I mean, there's
A lot.
40 players.
A lot. It's been a slow game.
Already up. So kind of maybe everyone, including Spaceline, Chica, Noah J, and Avxry, all kind of playing the similar role of a passive style.
It's much less octane game here than the first match that we watched, but it's still neck and neck. It's still just as intense, and I'm sure the players feel the pressure right now going into this game 2 with a tied game 1, and it's pretty much winner take all right here.
Yeah, I mean, getting eliminated in like winners round 1, winners round 2, and then getting immediately sent to the losers bracket, it's got to be like such an awkward feeling, like such a feeling of defeat, really, just because it's like we have this long of a run, and even if we make it to the end of the losers bracket, we have to go through the grand finals to win back-to-back series, which so far in our Fortnite tournaments hasn't really been that difficult of a result for a lot of these teams. 3 out of the 4 winners have actually came from the losers bracket and claimed the title. However, though, just looking at that result, knowing the trek, the mountain that you have to climb, I'd got to imagine would be a really big stressor. So.
Not to mention they have to deal with Blitz, and I'd like to think
Oh,
what
yeah,
these players think about it. I know a lot of streamers, a lot of players love Blitz mode, but that's more in a casual setting.
Yeah.
If you're in not only in a bracket, but in the losers bracket, and now you have to deal with Blitz, I'm sure that's just a little disheartening because it's a very high octane game type, and when your tournament lifeline is on the line, you don't want to be playing Blitz mode.
You want any excess RNG that you have to deal with.
Exactly.
That's what Blitz provides, unfortunately.
Spaceline looking at what's going on up ahead. He saw the shopping cart, went in for the attack. Still, though, getting a little bit shaky as he did take some damage. Managed to get the kill. He's all right.
Avxry picks up one simultaneously, so I think they're fighting the same teams right now.
So
and
sitting at 4
they're
kills.
sticking together. And this is what I was talking about before. When these two teams meet together and they become one unit, it's really scary for the competition in this lobby. They're trying to have a good time.
All right. A player just, I got some loot, guys. Oh, okay, never mind, I'm dead. I hit a gold rocket launcher and a chug jug.
Big
That's a pretty nice pickup there from Avxry.
And Avery's going to keep the C4s?
Hopefully that's a...
The C4s are really good, but that good?
Well, I don't think where he's at right now currently, but I mean, hey, maybe late game we'll see. I mean, that's the thing about these tournaments. We see
I want to assume
things.
that he maybe just didn't realize it or thought like someone.
There's no way he had to have realized.
Well, he got.
Oh no! Whoa!
Spaceline's gonna go down.
And look at his face. He's surprised by that as well. He was taking some massive damage. Chica now has to go up and go big.
Yeah, so
Spaceline's still alive.
We can watch from Chica's perspective because her stream's a little bit delayed, so she's gonna watch Spaceline die here. So it's gonna be a pretty big moment for her. As far as what she can really provide. We saw Avxry do it in game 1. It's now Chica's turn to try to bring it back in the elimination game here.
Yeah, so what's going to happen here is Avxry and Noah J are going to take advantage of the fact that Spaceline's down, but Noah J taking a lot of damage there. So they should be able to get the majority of these kills in this fight while Chica's getting the revive.
So that's the thing. Do you go for the revive or do you go for the kills at this point?
Yeah, Chica went for the revive. I almost would have rather just box him in and try to get 1 or 2 kills.
And go for the kills, right? Because then at that point, I mean, it's such a close game. You have to be aggressive. You've got to risk it for the biscuit, as Legion said.
And you can even and you can even honestly rely on the fact that granted your teammates are essentially your enemies, but they're going to be baiting out the enemy. Like
Spaceline was safe right there.
Right, they're going to be taking a lot of like the damage essentially as far as the fight is considered. But yeah, kind of an awkward spot. Granted she goes for the revive, but still, it's not too much of a difference maker when it comes to the overall score. What we're separated by one kill. So
one kill
lead right here.
Plenty of frags still to come up though.
Yeah, definitely so. As we're seeing how many more engagements we have. We have 21 players. So what? That's math is hard. 18
now 17.
Now 17 more engagements left. So that's still a lot to work with, especially if you're only down 1 kill. So we'll see. But I mean, like we said, they are sticking together relatively closely, taking some kills. But nonetheless, Spaceline is going to recover. So he's got plenty of health. He's got plenty of shield. So they're right back in the game. It's all about just finding those game. This is where RNG really starts to play out, right? Because we're going to start to see they're just going to be searching for these kills rapidly. If they can't find them, they can't find them.
And I think Avxry actually spots at least one squad there with that sniper. And the question being to me is, like, do we see the whole team or the whole kind of, 4 players stick together? Is actually the nice snipe there. 253 meters.
Yeah, that was a great shot. And that player was solo. He died instantly. That's going to put them up.
So frustrating. Like, just happened to literally get shot from who knows where.
Wow. And right now, when I look at Chica's loadout, she doesn't have much mats, and she doesn't have any weapons. She doesn't have any heals, no explosives. She just has 2 shotties and an AR. Meanwhile, Spaceline's got a great loadout. You know, the double shotties. He's got the hunting rifle, which is really good to pick off players. And on top of that, he's got the most mats out of anybody here.
Chica's like, you got any loot? Nope, I don't have anything. I don't have a thing to give. Sorry.
It's quite curious, I mean, because she's been around plenty of loot. I'm kind of surprised she hasn't picked anything up, but we have seen how deadly the double pump can be.
Well, what we have been seeing, though, is Spaceline's kind of been like the main guy for engagements. Like, he's usually the one rushing. Chica's kind of hanging back, kind of getting some exit frags, some extra damage. And in that scenario where she has the opportunity to go for those kills, she obviously results in going for the revive. So
another kill.
Yeah, they're pulling away here. I think they have a 3-kill lead now.
8 kills to 5, yep, 3 kills.
Tossing out some grenades there from Noah J. Could get some nice damage there as they get ready to engage here.
And I'm looking at Spaceline here. He needs to initiate these fights, and he needs to use his mats and his double pump to get these kills. But meanwhile, Avxry and Noah J getting another frag.
Yep, that's 9.
Yeah.
So up by what, 4 now at this
It's
point?
looking a little bit grim, right? There's only 13 more players left. Chica and Spaceline absolutely have to play better than what Noah J and Avxry are putting up right now. So they're going to have to get in the face of the enemy. And right now, it looks like Spaceline could be doing exactly that. Some engagements right inside of this building, needing to fire through, and actually goes for the rush, taking down 1. So that's going to be a nice exiting frag, but they're going to have to continue.
Who spotted that team because they were so far, but they went with a mission right there. They built that jump pad and they flew across the map. They got that team wipe, and now they are up 12-6.
Yeah, this is a
Chica.
awkward spot. I think they have to find every single kill just to tie it, right?
Well, we do see Spaceline did, in fact, pick up a knock. Actually, he just lit it up, but he just got 3 eliminations from there, and then another one coming in. I can't see that name. That was Chica, so Chica picked it up as well. So they're picking up some kills, looking pretty good. So we're sitting at, what, 9 on the right?
They have to get every
9
frag.
on the right and 12 on it, so every single frag counts.
And Noah J sees a few players, of course, doesn't want to go for the elimination because, they're already all down.
He's over here doing math.
Yeah, he's surveying, looking, and honestly just witnessing that, hey, we only have to find 1 more kill in order for this one to be put in the books.
Wow, they're actually making this comeback right now. I believe Chica and Spaceline just picked up every kill just now.
Yeah.
They're down 10-12. There's only 2 players left. So they need to get these last 2 kills to force a game 3 just to tie it up.
So that's the thing.
No pressure.
They're running around. They're going to be trying to find these engagements. No engagements going down just yet. We do see Spaceline building up a little bit, but I think that was just precautionary. We do see Avxry building up as well, trying to, see he's got the sniper. He's building up a little bit, and unfortunately we don't have game sound, so I don't know if there's a player just below him. He's going to have to edit out of that.
I believe he's trying to draw the player out because I feel like if he knew the player was there, then he would just be playing aggressive.
Yeah, jump pad, okay.
Yeah, he's just trying to get high ground and find him. It comes down to
Chica finds player, and actually we do see on Spaceline.
Noah J needs to clutch this out. Like I said, this is all about him, and he's going to hit 1 shot. He misses the next one. This is all Noah J. He's whiffing shots.
There it is.
And that's game.
And that's game. Wow, what a what is that? It came down to what? Just 1 or 2 kills?
Yeah, there was like maybe an exiting kill there.
Yeah, Avxry got the next kill too. So that just secured it for sure. They won by 4 there. But that was honestly a comeback right there that we saw. And they were down by 6 with 6 players left. They got 4 of those kills.
Yep.
And it looked like Spaceline and Chica were going to do it, but Avxry and Noah J clutching those last 2 kills.
Wow. Like that's crazy. Like we talk about a total difference from the first game of just constantly fast-paced kills coming at all lengths. I mean, what was nearly 40 engagements for FaZe in the last game. This much slower, but the exact same result coming down to the wire gameplay.
I love
which,
of
of course, is awesome to see in the early part of this tournament.
Yeah, it just comes to show. I mean, these tournaments are in their infancy whenever it comes to esports, and already we're seeing different strategies, different things come through.
Yeah.
And it's really a beautiful thing to see, at least at this point. I'm also curious to see some blitz and see how that's going to pan out at least competitive-wise. So we're going to be seeing that later on. Speaking of which, and these it's totally close. 4 kills separated them too. But of course, Chica, Spaceline, they're going to be moving down to the loser bracket. Kind of curious if we can bring up the bracket just real quick before we go to a quick commercial break. I was kind of looking at it a little bit earlier, and the FaZe guys look like they did, in fact, finally have a round in the loser bracket, and they're going to be going up against, let's bring it down, Ghost Ninja and Big Fault. So, which they're, and then of course,
decent team.
But if they win that, they're going to be moving on to actually play Chica and FaZe Spaceline. So we could have a FaZe versus FaZe going down, which would be quite interesting to see from there.
So there we go. There's the bracket.
And there's the bracket. KR, Speedy, Sidearms, they're actually going to be out. They've been quite consistent throughout our tournaments as well.
They're like a top 12 team, around that kind of margin. So kind of surprised to see them get knocked out a little bit early.
By Quebo Cop and Nai Young.
FaZe Banks and Tempo winning their first round now have to go against Envy King Richard and Aimbot Calvin.
And also, it looks like match number 13, Nature and Kenneth take out Pomage and Salty in round 1, too.
Ooh,
that's
good win.
That's a pretty surprising victory. I'm not actually sure who Kenneth is, to be honest with you, but I know Nadeshot's been in the past 2 tournaments playing with Big Timer. They haven't really seen a whole lot of success. On the opposite end, Pomage and Salty have been making pretty decent runs. I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago they got like a top 8 finish, so that's by far a very good result to have in the first round of the game, which you could probably argue wasn't expected to go their way.
Yeah, and even speaking of other ones, we got Nick 28T and Bobby Bojangles. Nick 28T being FIFA, Bobby Bojangles doing his thing. They beat DJ Academics and Beachos, and believe it or not, that team has been really consistent throughout these tournaments as well. Beachos coming from the Rusting, DJ Academics, of course, a big YouTuber.
They have
himself.
They have like a top 6,
they have
like a top 4 finish or something like that, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
they're really consistent.
We spoke about Nickmercs and Cypher. They lost their round 1 to King Richard. So
it was King Richard and
Aimbot Calvin.
Aimbot Calvin.
Yeah, so that's a
kind of curious
surprising result as well.
Who's going to be their match down below. Nickmercs and Cypher going to be going against Logan Paul and Martin.
Okay.
In their
close
round.
Game.
Could be a close game.
Listen, blitz mode, anything could happen.
That's true.
But another one too I want to talk about, because one of the things that's interesting with this, we talked about coming from players coming from FIFA, Elder Scrolls, and various other games, right? We also have some competitors, or excuse me, RL Grime, who was just added onto the tournament yesterday. Keemstar tweeted at him and brought him in. He's actually a EDM DJ coming into, and he's playing with FaZe Replays, and they actually won their first match against Jog Squad and Fnatic Ethnics, and they'll be facing off against Chance and Josh OG.
That's a solid team.
That's a solid team. So we'll get to see their potential and see how they play, at least there. But it just comes to show the reach that we have here. And I believe, I was actually reading an article, and I believe, do not quote me on this, but I believe it's the Prime Minister or someone of New Zealand. It was some crazy article, at least some crazy random thing that has even played Fortnite. Just coming to show that, I mean, just the reach is insane with this game. It's a testament to how popular
it's
and how good it is.
It's a worldwide phenomenon. And when you say worldwide, multiple countries, like everyone's doing the emotes, everyone's playing the game, everyone's talking about.
The emotes are great.
You see the soccer players doing the dances and stuff. It's great.
It's insane the reach that this game has, and it's honestly something that we haven't really seen from a title in a very long time. You could even argue ever the fact like the worldwide phenomenon that it brings. I mean, the amount of YouTube presence, the streaming presence, and also like the main media is constantly talking about Fortnite.
Yeah, and I feel like coming from Gears of War, I feel like a lot of players in certain esports are they're contemplating, do I switch to Fortnite?
$100 million, baby.
$100 million.
I probably would. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and like I've been playing PC games for about 2 years now, and I've been playing BR games since like H1Z1. But I constantly think, do I have what it takes? Like I put in so much time just casually, and I'm like, do I have what it takes to play at the same level as these other players? And another player like Optic Karma, he just went from Call of Duty, and he's not playing right now. He's just streaming Fortnite. Is he trying to make the switch? And you see players like Noah J and Avxry, like they're not from typical shooters. Just the zombie game is not. They're used to zombie shooters, so. And they're doing it.
They're doing it.
It's
playing
exciting stuff.
Consistently well. It's not like, you had one tournament, they placed like top 3. Like, no, these guys are in the top 4 argument every single time. So yeah, it's a very interesting thing to bring up. Like how do you get good at how do you get practice to be good at Fortnite? Like what games lead into it? And you could argue just about everything. Like
everything.
You just have like the skill it takes to build and obviously shoot. I mean, massive credit. It's definitely not me. That's for sure. All those years of playing COD and Tetris and whatnot, just it doesn't equal out to Fortnite.
COD and Tetris.
I mean, hey,
you would think they would match up,
I'm
right?
not gonna lie. Tetris Blitz, you do not want to face off against me. Fortnite, you could argue. you'd probably take me out every single time.
I like that's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, but before we do, give a shout out to Keemstar for helping us put on this tournament, of course, bringing in the streamers and YouTubers and making this possible, of course, UMG for putting it on, and you got to give a shout out to Scuff. Guys, if you're a PS4 player, console player, Xbox even, you can have yourself a Scuff controller. It gives you the ability to have 4 paddles, 2 paddles, whatever you want, whatever kind of setup you want. They have a new controller that's going to be released as well, 4 paddles on the back, 2 on the side as well.
Wow.
A lot of possibilities for building, especially whenever you add those paddles on the back, and they're all remappable too. So get on board with that. You can use the code UMG on your Scuff checkout, and of course too, we have a giveaway. Use the ! giveaway in the chat. We're going to be giving away 10,000 V-Bucks along with some other things. You got to get on board with that. Make sure to click the link. We had on the last stream, everybody was typing ! giveaway. That does not enter you. ! giveaway brings up a link. Click the link and then go to the link. There's 10 total ways to enter. You have your chance to win, once again, 10,000 V-Bucks and some multiple other things. But nonetheless, guys, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll have some more action after this and some more great matches. It's going to be crazy. Tweet it out. We'll be right back.
What's going on, everybody? It's Lando, bringing you episode number 3 of UMG's Top 5 Fortnite Plays. Starting things off at number 5, it's that kid Ripper, who hits a most impressive no-scope through a window. And that's what I call a window pane. Next up at number 4, it's Dougie Rhymes, who uses the why build when I've got an impulse grenade logic. And clearly, it works out very well. Hey. Looking now at number 3, it's Trevi, who hits an incredibly impressive long-range deagle shot. Oh yeah, then he hits another.
Nope, didn't see us.
Oh!
Coming up now at
they marked junk. They actually might go there. If they go junk, we should just go salty and then go divot tilted.
They're not going
you never know. You never know. If they go far north or south, we should just go salty.
Right.
And then we can just push divot and then push tilted. Like we'll get all the mid map and west side. Yeah, they're going there, dude. Wait, what?
No, they're not. They're not going. They're going greasy.
Oh, they're going greasy. They're going greasy.
Let's go salty.
You want to go salty and then push tilted heavy?
Yeah. Let's go. Right.
Like we have to go straight to tilted, I think, though.
Let's do it. They're gonna get tilted from behind too.
Yeah, they might die though. You know how many people go greasy and
they might die.
You know,
they might die.
I mean, we're not expecting that, but it's all good. Alright, I'm gonna go brick. There's a guy here.
I'm going blue. Okay. Bottom.
You're going blue? Okay. There's one squad here. Heads up.
Alright, that's good. That's good.
They're low. I'm gonna go blue. You should go top blue.
Oh, I can't reach.
Okay, we're both going blue then. He's above us. I'm gonna go all the way top.
I'm going down.
Oh, we're good. I got a shotty.
I got a slurp for you.
No. Use it.
I got a big shield and a slurp.
I have a. Just use the slurp because I'm good. I have a big. I have 2 bigs. I only have a shotgun.
The only thing I need is a shotgun.
What am I saying? Same. All right, I'm gonna go push these guys. Are you ready?
I found a chug jug. I'm not exactly ready yet. No.
I'm gonna go push this one guy. I know he went brick.
Shotgun, okay.
Okay, there's one in my roof, in blue roof.
Where?
Knocked him. Blue roof or brick roof. Knocked another.
Brick roof.
Brick roof that I'm on.
I just finished the kill for you.
Nice. I'm gonna go get that shield.
That wasn't the last one though. So you said there was a shotgun here? Where?
It top of blue. Yo, on me. You guys. Got him. He might have one. He has one. He has a pump. Take it.
Yeah, he's out here to the right though. Another him up.
Nice, dude. Good shit. Let me take that pump. I'm dropping C4s. I'm just gonna blow it up for the hell of it.
Yeah, they got shields and stuff. I'm just gonna pop one.
Yeah. I have a full shield tree as well. And a mini. You wanna use a mini?
Oh yeah, give me the mini. Quick.
Here, drop it. Right here. Should I hold the slurp?
Hold the slurp. I got a chug jug too if we need.
Okay.
Okay, I need a shotgun. Where did you drop it?
Dude, there's a bunch. Here, just take this.
Ah!
Alright, you ready? We're going literally straight to divot.
There's still lots of loot if we wanted to.
Yeah, but I think it's better just to like, cause we're good, you know. Yeah. I think we go divot, and then if there's no one there, we just get a pop rock and go tilted. I mean,
fair enough,
seems like a good plan to me. I mean, I don't really know what else we should do, because they're not killing a crap ton of people. They actually don't even have a kill. So we have to take it somewhat slow, I think.
Yeah. Just gotta relax. I'm just gonna check your quick. Look into divot.
Yeah. No. Loot that. Just loot it.
Oh, this has been looted.
It has? Okay. Divot. There's people in divot. Mid divot.
That sounds.
I'm pushing.
Mid divot. There's someone built northeast going into divot. You see that? It was just finish this brick over.
We should fight the guy literally in the middle of the divot.
Okay, let's go. Pop rocking.
Yep.
Let's kick it, bro.
He's a bot.
I don't see him. Is he on you?
Hit him for nothing, dude.
I hit him. Headshot 4 times in a row. Like, just die. Where was that?
I killed him. Bullet.
Did he have a pump?
No, I don't think so.
I'm taking that RPG or that. There's one more guy here. Over here. On me. Can I build, please, game?
Oh. Yo, let me use that slurp.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, I'm gonna hold medkit. You can hold minis.
I can't hold minis. I'm holding the chug jug.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it then. Alright, yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep it going. There's a chest in there, get it? Yep.
Yeah, big shield. Can you hold?
No, I have 2.
Alright, I'll go love myself.
They're hurt. They're actually gonna die. Well, they might. We're gonna let's just go northwest or west.
Let's do it. Gonna pop rock. Not there. Gonna make it.
Never know. Never know.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Friday Fortnite 20K. I've taken over Taylor Noble's role and decided to set myself in the scene. Of course, joining alongside me on the couch.
You got one on the red shoot north, 2 on the red shoot north. The one to your south is very weak. Jump.
How about me? Got them all. Okay. They're fighting.
Yep.
So far.
And keep going south into shifty.
Yeah. Do the shifty. Watch the shifty greasy rotation.
Yep.
I think the majority of the kills are gonna be south side, dude. 100%.
Yeah.
So we're splitting. They're fighting. I think they're fighting. I literally think they're fighting the last team that's on that side of the map.
Okay. We're gonna clean up everything else down here.
Alright, they got 3. I got 4 or 5 back there, I think, though.
$14-7. We're tied. We're tied right now.
We're tied? Alright.
Yeah, we're tied.
I'm out ahead of them right now, but I don't know if they have a pad.
Okay. Zone's coming in.
Mm-hmm. Keep going south.
Yep.
You should start. Yeah, I want you to be like. I want you to go like right here, like right there.
Okay.
Okay, on. I see some pretty weird building. There might be a guy down there. I'm not sure. Sending it. They're shooting.
Okay.
Vic just got a 193 meter snipe, dude. I think he's going for the game end, but he might not be able to finish that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I know they're fighting. I know they're fighting. Big fight. You need to just try to get the outskirts. I gotta get this.
Okay.
This guy 100% is playing with a jetpack. He's got a grenade launcher. There's 2 teams fighting here.
I'm trying to get over, just pushing across the south side right now, see if I can't do anything.
They're literally, they got everyone. They got everyone.
There's nobody down.
Maybe one. There's like one guy left, maybe.
There's one guy left. Yeah, they won.
Oh, GG, man.
Oof. There's just nobody southwest side, dude. There's nobody over here. There's nobody there.
It's all good, man. They played very well. They played lights out.
You had 12 kills too. Jeez.
Damn, dude.
Loser's bracket it is.
Whew. Yeah, they literally they just pushed it. They just pushed on top of one. Vixar was ahead. He just pushed, got 3 kills with shotties, and then whatchamacallit, Tinnyy was just playing
GG
with the
boys.
jetpack. Yo,
GG.
great games, guys. That was so good.
Yeah, GG's, man.
That was mad intense.
Good luck. Good luck in your.
Good luck, guys. Yeah.
You too, bye. Woo! Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, GG, man. That was dope, dude. Nice push, dude. Nice.
Yeah. Do you know what I was thinking the whole time I was running up? I was like, that epic 196 meter headshot that I just pulled off, the fact that I didn't finish it is going to make us lose by 1 kill. I was like, I could see it the whole time I was running up. I was like, no.
Dude, they popped off in...
and tilted. Bro, that's what I didn't know. All I knew was I just saw the feed with a lot of their stuff.
Honestly, massive props to them for going tilting on EU.
Yeah, on EU.
Ping.
Jeez.
That's mad.
And the fact that they couldn't find enough kills, even doing that, is just mad. Damn. Okay, who are we up against?
I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable.
Incredible.
We talk about Ninja on Tilted Towers. We also now go to guys who are kind of typical with going to Tilted in Nickmercs and Sypher. And we talk about a fast-paced game mode. I mean, we could be looking at like upwards of like 30, 40 kills in overall slaying at the end of this match. I mean, there's going to be a lot of frags to go around, which you could also argue is going to be a pretty big risk as well. A lot of teams, I think what we've talked.
Oh, that's him. Oh my god.
I can jetpacks. We get. Shot? Where's that from?
I don't hear anything.
Yo. Where we came from? Or where they came from? Knocked him. Let's go. He's dead. He's dead.
Pretty sure.
All right, so we have 12 kills. They have 8. Yep, we won.
So we're up by 4, and then we're
up by 4, 2. And there's only 4 left. So they can't win. They can't win.
That's a win.
Let's
go.
Get it, baby.
Let's get it. Let's belly flop each other. Where you at? Let's come here. Let's belly flop each other, bro. You're going the wrong way from the belly flop. Come on, get over to me.
Hold on, I have to find my emote. Where is it?
There's no belly flop emote.
There it is, belly flop.
Where is it? What?
Take the worm.
Where is it under? Give me a second to find it. I can't find it.
It's called the worm. It should be towards the end, like all the way at the end, like the top.
The worm.
Hey. Ooh. Oh, we gotta do it same time. Jump.
Go ahead.
Oh, we gotta do it on a platform. Yeah. Right on each other, like looking this way. Ready?
Wait. 3.
When I say go.
Okay.
Wait, when I say go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey!
Ooh. Yeah.
Spin around.
Right. Which really hurts their plan. We all know they love to go Tilted Towers. So I'm going to have to go with Nickmercs and, Ninja and Dr. Lupo as well. And I think Lupo's a sleeper, man. That guy is consistent.
He's good. We talked about it. Like everyone's thinking a Ninja like downgraded or something. Like Lupo's really good player for Rogue. I mean, him and Ninja play all the time together. The chemistry's there.
I think he's a streamer for Rogue, if I'm correct.
I'm not sure if he's on the pro team or not. I just know that.
I know he's within the organization.
Not to mention he could cast any of us under the table.
I'll say, yeah, no, the guy is
great
smooth.
caster.
He's got a nice voice. I'm not gonna lie.
Nick's gonna probably disown us, but I think we're on the same page here.
Nick knows it's nothing but love. And if he could pull off this upset, I think it's an upset. That'd be really good for him.
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I was gonna translate that. Do you guys think this would be considered an upset if we see the kind of week 1?
It's hard to call a champion, an upset, so to speak, especially because Nick and Sypher have won, and Ninja's team actually hasn't won. So Nick
you made a really good point. He's been grinding these wagers since before people even knew it was a format.
His decision making in these is in his I guess knowledge of how to play situations. So we always kind of theory crafted should he be following those last 2 players, or should the one guy be splitting off by himself because it maximizes the kills. No one's been in these situations in this tournament more than he has.
Exactly.
So I mean, his kind of I guess decision making, game knowledge, whatever you want to call it, is on a little higher level in my eyes than everyone else in this tournament.
It's a really hard match to call. That being said,
right?
Yeah, I don't think you can call it an upset at all, to be honest.
No, definitely not.
Right, and I think one thing that you guys kind of bring up with the Nickmercs factor and whatnot, I personally, I'm not gonna lie, early research as far.
We've got way more ints, so it doesn't make sense to use poison. Was that a good currency to use? I don't know if that was a bad. Blade Vortex. Well, you're saying I can buy already? I can buy it right now. I don't think you can buy it just yet, bro. There's no way. I'm only level 14, dude. Cameron's of anger. Okay.
Fuck! Stripper pole fight. Here's a jetpack.
resources. Like,
It's 2 different squads.
I don't have resources to fucking stay around that shit.
You have nothing at all.
I got 400.
You got zone. His team, other team's behind you on the mountain.
Come on, bro.
That guy's nuts. All one down. Michael Jordan them. Daequan Dave!
We got mats now.
Other guy died. When that was other guy was above you, he got all damage.
I wish I had a launch pad, though. We gotta come down.
Oh, it's only one.
Oh, there's only one?
Yeah.
Oh, he gotta come down, so fuck it.
He's struggling to build it right now. He's kind of struggling. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, he's a bot. That man said, they wanna know how to slay. You better watch out.
What?
You just lag?
I'm just fucking with you. You gotta come down.
As you real quick.
For real.
We hit you with the trick shot. Look at him coming. He's about to die with fall damage. He ain't got no fuel. Hey, is this guy okay? Is he okay? Somebody help him. He needs some milk.
GG, baby. Daequan James from the 3.
And he makes it again.
Let's go.
Hopefully the next game.
Hour or
That
10-minute
glider.
period of it being available.
That's like my favorite glider.
It's
ever.
awesome. It's great. So it looks like Dr. Lupo and Ninja are going to be kind of preferring the pawn side. I like to call it the blue building. Full house just looks like the full house. Yeah, kind of, I don't know, house to me.
Fun fact,
But-
that's Nepley's pawn shop. That's Pete Nub.
Oh.
Peter Nepley.
Oh, okay.
Look
Shout
at
out
you,
to Pete
Ryan.
Nub.
Giving all
He's
the
the
little
man.
insights. Oh, shopping cart. We got one available potentially. I don't know.
And I think
I'm not gonna lie.
early
I just
down.
want to cast. I was watching this earlier. I think it was like Ninja's stream. There was like a little bit of a dueling essentially, as it looks like Ninja does find an early frag off the bat.
Yeah,
but,
Lupo and Ninja both with one.
Yeah, so I really want to see like an initiation where it's like a battle of like shopping carts coming at each other, like on the top of a mountain or something.
Jousting.
Yeah, the jousting I think would be absolutely phenomenal. But looks on the opposite end, just in the dead center of Tilted, is going to be Nickmercs, and he also finds an escaping frag as well. So early engagements coming through, and already 20 players exiting from the lobby.
And what's your guys' go-to call out for this tower? I know I've heard Trump Tower, I've heard the castle. I think Nickmercs calls it the castle, right? And what do you like to go for?
Big tower.
The big tower?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of go to Trump. I think it's
Trump,
like a super like okay, like I know exactly where that is the biggest tower
Sure.
available. So
Ninja taking some, or Nickmercs taking some fire now. He's gonna retreat to the first level. And keep
Cypher's fairly low health as well.
And keep in mind, Nickmercs is playing on console, and you know his gameplay is a lot more methodical because of that. You know, compared to like a Spacelyon who builds like crazies all over the place. You see, Nickmercs is just going for his like guaranteed strats.
we see Dr. Lupo just casually jetpacking up the entirety of the Trump Tower as well. But it looks like Cypher does get knocked down,
and he's gonna get
probably
game
won't get
ended.
finished off here.
But wait.
Players potentially getting thirsty, but it looks like Nickmercs does take down one. Is that the enemy, though, who took down Cypher in the initial? Cypher is yet to be taken down as of yet, and Nickmercs has to make a dead set, right, guys? I mean, he's not going to try to go for any exiting kills. He needs to keep his teammate up.
I think he
with the
clutched
fact
it
that
up.
there's 60-plus players alive.
Does he not know where he is? He only has a few seconds. All right, there we go.
That
That was
a little bit worrying.
That was a clutch from Nickmercs right there. He did take out the guy that downed Cypher, but this is going to open up for Nickmercs and Lupo to get some kills.
We talked about I think it was in the second series that we had their ribs. The fact I think it was like Chica who had to go back and take up Spacelyon and whatnot. But this really sets up right now Dr. Lupo and Ninja to have a pretty solid beginning. It looks like a gold FAMAS found off the ground, as they are looking pretty good at the moment. It looks like just like that, Cypher goes down by a trap. As soon as he gets put back up, he's down yet again.
Come on, Cypher.
Knowing
Nickmercs has got to be frustrated right now.
Knowing Nick.
Come on, you got that LG jersey on,
Right?
Cypher. You can't be going down the traps now, man.
Oh, it's got to be so frustrating for that aspect. It's like, all right, we need to get back in this game. We want to try to get back in the race, and it's like you just got to keep stopping for water breaks, essentially. But
Let's pick up the kill, though.
yeah, Ninja not having any issues finding kills is now he's up to 3. Dr. Lupo at 2 himself. So massive props really to Dr. Lupo. I think I saw a lot of people kind of talking in the chat about how they think Dr. Lupo is going to play a pretty big factor in this game. He's kind of a newer addition to these tournaments. Played with Tim the Tatman last week, and you know I love Tim, but it's an upgrade to kind of go from Tim all the way back to Ninja. But you know it's going to be interesting to see how his impact comes on this game and whether or not he can kind of stand out the consistent fragging ability of guys like Nickmercs and Cypher.
I think they'll be fine, especially if Lupo just lets the chair play one side. I think they'll be great because if you've seen Lupo's chair play, it's it's on Ninja's level.
It's nasty. It's
I love how Lupo has the hand cam too.
Yeah,
it's always fun to watch in his stream, so you can kind of get a feel. People always wonder like what key bindings these players use or what kind of makes them tick in game, and so it's really cool to see kind of what he's doing and kind of how little things you can take in your own gameplay.
Let's get a kill count. We're looking at 5-7 in favor of Ninja's team. Ninja and Lupo right now.
Lupo rocking the
2-kill
jetpack.
lead.
Ninja does have 2 launch pads. We talked about how much.
Oh yeah, and in this mode, right? Because they have the ability to, for example, right? Let's say that the zone gets out of Tilted, and there's still a lot of frags to be, kind of going on. Ninja and Dr. Lupo can kind of hang out here, for example. Of course, they're not going to be doing that as it stands, but you have just so much freedom to kind of roam throughout the map, kind of go for exiting frags, and obviously be able to make that escape. But we talked about jump pads, how influential they really can be, and it looks like Ninja and Co. going to escape just toward the northern side of that Luke Lake. It looks like they've got some engagements in front of them, and Ninja, we talked about it, he likes this fast-paced play, and it seems to be working out very well for him for the time being.
That's the second time I've seen Nick ignore a jetpack.
Yeah.
So I guess he kind of like the TFUE model you kind of talked about earlier, not really liking them.
Well, keep in mind he is on a controller.
It could be difficult to, kind of
very much
whatever
so.
the setup may be for
maybe
his bindings.
jetpack and build as well, yeah. But I will say though, building, especially for console with the new Builder Pro, has actually gotten a lot faster than it used to be. It used to be very difficult to build in a controller, but now with Builder Pro, you're seeing a lot more console players building a lot faster because they basically rebound each button to a certain build type, which is super helpful.
Oh, wow.
Ninja with two
Those
nice
are 3
knocks.
quick engagements, and here's the fourth, an entire group, an entire lobby battling it out here for the mansion, and it looks like Ninja and Co. are going to escape with their lives for now, but on the opposite end, Nickmercs and Co. are still knocking down enemies just off toward the side, buildings going upwards, and Nickmercs is going for the rush. I mean, like we talked about, you already have a disadvantage coming into squads of 2 versus 4. This guy's playing 2 versus 4 with a controller. Like, you can't ask for much more of a downgrade, essentially, as far as the level that he has to play at, and he's shown that it doesn't affect him in any way. 6 kills for Nickmercs.
Yeah,
now 7.
Yeah, him and Ninja going neck and neck right now on kills, both with 7 kills, and just both of them right there making great plays. I love that shotgun play by Ninja, by the way, that 3-piece on that house. That was just beautiful. Really was. And right back to another engagement here. Lupo using the jetpack, going to keep his high ground.
That jetpack lasts so long, man. That's been the one he's been rocking since the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff, but I believe finds a player exiting into a bush.
I mean,
unfortunately, not
players
able
at
to
this
escape out of
level
that.
are able to kind of like be so efficient with the fuel you're given, right? You don't have to hold the button down the whole time in order to kind of utilize it, get movement out of it. So at the top level, these players can make it last so long.
Well, we've all used Pharah before in Overwatch.
Personally, my favorite character in Overwatch.
Same.
Oh, nice. But yeah, it looks like right now 7 kills for Ninja, 6 for Dr. Lupo. Granite Sypher kind of hanging out at 1 despite Nickmercs at, I think that's 7 for him. So a pretty decent lead right now for Ninja and Dr. Lupo, but we talked about the fast-paced play, the amount of frags that have already taken place, the amount of deaths that have already taken underway here in this first match is definitely showing itself.
And their ability right now to navigate the map, they're jump padding back and forth from Tilted and Loot Lake, and it's just so much more mobility in this game type because of the jump pads, and you need it because the zone is so much more of a threat.
I want to ask you guys, do you think that as far as, blitz mode versus regular, do you think this could be maybe a more normalcy that we see in tournaments? Does it have potential to kind of be maybe the new, kind of landscape for competitive? Do you think it has that potential in any way?
Well, for right now, Ninja is getting into quite the engagement. The player he's against does value high ground, and Ninja's gonna go into this turtling mode and see if he can build either. The player's right above him. It's this dangerous play.
Looks like Cypher does go down, and Cypher does get taken out.
I think Ninja might have just built up to kind of let Cypher kind of initiate that fire.
Kind of stay alive until he takes care of it.
That was a heads-up play by Ninja.
Goes down himself.
But can Dr. Lupo save him? Dr. Lupo's there. He's going to use the jetpack.
To the rescue. The jetpack goes away.
Versus another jetpack player, and he's going to catch him mid-air.
But Ninja dies anyway.
He's taken out. So all right, this is a good chance for your Nick to catch up on the kills right now.
Wow.
This is a pretty interesting point of the game because I think what happens in that play there, Ribs, is that I think Ninja in some cases is like, okay, cool, I'm going to let Cypher kind of get taken down there by the knock and kind of go about my way, but ends up not working out in his favor, but still fights to happen, and Dr. Lupo was very cool to kind of take all of that, got plenty of med kits on the ground, plenty of loot to work with, and he has no issue of being put in that storm. Unfortunately for Nickmercs, he has to try to exit from that as much as possible, but 11 kills right now for Dr. Lupo. He's playing out of his mind right now in this blitz mode.
And they doubted him.
And I want to analyze that last kill he got, too, because we didn't see the FAMAS too much today. We were talking about how TFUE actually opts not to use the FAMAS over a single-shot rifle. But right there, you could see its usage, especially with the jetpack being midair. He switched not from shotgun to shotgun, but shotgun to FAMAS. And he hip-fired the FAMAS, got a full burst in, and he was able to pick up that kill. And that's one thing that I've picked up
somewhere.
I'm rooting for him, honestly. I want to see him clutch this 1v2 out and go tell his friends, I did it, guys.
I took down Dr. Lupo and Nickmercs, 1v2 by myself. No, but looks like the final zone coming in, and it will be just on the edge of Tilted. And you see how many ramps that have really been built up throughout this game. The short game, really, of course, we talk about blitz in this game mode.
I was going to say, are they going to take a second to heal? And you're going to see Dr. Lupo do the double campfire strat. And if you stand in between them, you get 4 health per second. And he's going to get a little bit of heals there, but Nickmercs is not waiting. Nickmercs also with low health. He only has about 70 health altogether, and he's just looking for this last frag.
Yeah, he can't give up any time going for this last kill. And every kill matters so much in this.
Especially with blitz, right? They're all consistent kills going for either side. So
this guy could be anywhere. Tilted, towers, plenty of areas to hide. And
he could be AFK for all we know. Like to be honest,
Tilted's been in the safe zone since the beginning of the game.
In a push.
Oh no. Looks like, okay. Dr. Lupo builds over, I believe, Nickmercs in that situation. But
I think Nick found him.
Might have.
He has to be in this building.
Is he sleeping? He's sleeping in one of those beds?
Both of these guys are one shot pretty much from a pump to the chest. Like a 90-shot pump shot will down either Nickmercs or Lupo here, so they have to be careful. But I'm assuming this player, you know, hiding right now. There he goes. That's going to be a one pump for Nick.
I want to imagine since they were both like heavily around that building, they probably heard him.
Yes.
Maybe moving around and whatnot. But yeah. Pretty decent advantage. Of course, Nickmercs does stay alive toward the end of that game. But guys, I mean, we talked about we were kind of expecting a fast-paced game. That's exactly what we got. Came down to a 1 versus 1 with obviously Dr. Lupo and Nickmercs in that situation. But I mean, I gotta say, I was pretty happy with overall how that game kind of went. It was pretty consistent toward the end of things. Of course, if Ninja and/or Sypher were able to kind of stay alive, you could argue for either side probably would have had a bigger advantage. But that's 7 kill advantage.
7 kills. I mean,
Sypher had 1 kill.
It's one of those tweeners, right? Where it's like it's not too many where you have to do like a split strat or anything like that. But it's not so little where it's like, oh, it's just like one team fight, right? 7 kills is a decent number.
Alternative, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're them, again, blitz mode. I think you do go business as usual. I think you go where the kills go. Zone's gonna be. Coming on you fast.
They all, like we gotta mention, all 4 of them went tilted last game. So like being down right now, Nickmercs and Sypher are known for that strategy in itself.
And we've seen Nick and Sypher combine for like 30-something kills in these matches before. So this is one of our kind of like higher octane teams who can get the kills, who can work together. So you know, obviously I wouldn't be happy going into a game down 7, especially when you're up against the king. That being said, though, I think this is a team that can 100% close the gap. I mean, again, blitz mode, everything's really fast. For all you know, you can get downed on the initial. You could land in the building, get a bandage, the kid has a pump, and you're dead, right? So
we're gonna need to see Sypher step it up for 1, but for 2, if Ninja and Lupo stay alive throughout the game, I don't think they're gonna be able to. I don't think Sypher and Nickmercs gonna be able to close that deficit. 7 kills is a good amount, and if Ninja is alive, he's getting kills.
How much do you think those 2 downs by Sypher played a part in kind of like the initial? Because how much time was spent going for those revives that could have been spent going out getting kills? Again,
he had 1 kill that match.
Well, that was a solid, like, probably minute and a half to where Nickmercs has to solo think about rezzing my teammate, and then obviously picks him up once, gets downed again by a trap. Okay, like, you know, that's the peak moment where all those kills are happening, and they're not able to even get in the realm of them.
And there's so much action in Tilted, so much things can happen within 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Again, to go down twice, do the whole, got to go find him twice.
That was the peak moment, right, of Tilted.
Yeah,
like,
no, for
everyone grabs their loot, they're exiting out of their buildings, and that's when Sypher goes down.
Yeah.
So.
And not to mention that he went down a 3rd time and got taken out, and he ended that first round with only 1 kill, and that's where you see the 7 kill deficit really come from. He didn't contribute.
I think it kind of credits as well. We talked about Dr. Lupo's impact when it comes down to playing with Ninja. How is he going to do? I think he did pretty well.
Yeah.
This really
14,
kind of
15 kills.
It was he was definitely double figure.
We gotta take the whole east side of the map. You wanna just launch? We can use this as a neutral launch pad. Let's just go. Let's go.
Alright, give me a sec. What do I need?
See if I see anything. Ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm a bit behind you there, bud. Alright,
let's go straight to divot.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb.
Dude, let's go. You salty dog.
You salty dog.
Put it down, brother.
Ramps?
Yeah, you see him straight north, other end of the divot.
Other
you
end?
see him?
Oh,
he's flying right here north.
Oh,
yeah, we're gonna land on him. Well, I'm landing on this guy right here.
Oh, dude, that was almost bad for me.
Where's the other guy? He's right here, flying.
Ah, why'd you try to get that rock, bro? Why'd you try to get
the...
I'm gonna go kill this guy.
Yep.
Oh, top. Divot.
I hit him. I'm gonna impulse up there, dude. Like I'm just gonna push that.
He's trying to throw stickies at me.
Where is he?
Ooh, shredding me. Jeez Louise.
He's one hit, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a heal. All right. So don't do anything. Still late.
He's dead.
Okay, I'm just healing.
Dead.
Do you have a med kit up there or no?
I have one, yeah.
Oh, can I use it?
Yeah, there's 2.
Okay. Just be cool, man.
Yeah, you can use one.
Coming up to you.
There's a blue AR here, if you need it. I'm gonna get mats. I'm dropping it right here, right in front of the depot.
There's a launch pad here, by the way.
Yeah, we should use it. We should just go. Where are we going, do you think? Retail? We gotta, like, control the east side of the map.
I don't see your marker anymore for some reason, but retail would be a good idea.
It's risky. Risky is where I mark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and get another dinghy. I have an impulse as well. I think we should go retail. I mean, there might be someone as long as you. Okay.
Yeah, let's go retail.
I need an apple real quick. There's apples over here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Should we? I think they're knocking people.
Just play it cool, man.
Times
Down
are rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And already coming into this game was down 7 kills in total.
And hold on, if I look at the top left of my screen, the King has 6 kills already. I just
Okay. And
showing
Dr.
no
Lupo
signs
has
of letting
9?
up.
Yeah.
That's
looking very grim for our week 1 champions.
And but it looks like that's a great edit actually coming through there from Sypher. Sees the players running just above him.
Was he in the dance menu?
Yeah.
Did I say that correctly?
Was he about to do an emote?
Hey, you know,
he's thinking about it.
This is good, though. You want to be pressured. You want to be getting in these engagements. It's just a matter, can he clutch up against this crazy Cleveland Cavalier? And there's 2 of them. Man, that's
no,
it.
does get taken
That
down.
would be a GG.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Oh, that's
no.
unfortunate.
GG's.
The emote to solidify the death there. But, I mean, hey, high risk, high reward play. We top out Blitz now being added for the losers bracket, in case you guys are wondering. Losers bracket is Blitz play solely. I know we're still debating on what happens with the losers bracket finals. We're going to kind of decide between the teams whether or not they want to play regular or Blitz and whatnot. But we got to see how it really plays out. Honestly, when you're in the winners bracket, you're obviously feeling pretty good. But if you get knocked down, if you kind of get an early exit from game 1, you go down to losers bracket, it's not the same play. You got to be at least decent when it comes in a fast-paced mode, and you got to be ready to go to tilted at all costs.
You really do, because most of the map you can see is closed off already. You know, a lot of players like to go to these really far north spots, Lucky Landing South. You can't do that in Blitz mode. You literally can't. You have to go to center, and tilted with center both those games.
Apparently, Ninja Dr. Lupo finished off 33-18.
It's kind of a beating.
I want to see them, battle through this losers bracket. Maybe run into the FaZe boys.
That would be a great game to watch.
I really do think this Blitz game mode actually helps their team a lot.
Sure.
I think that this kind of benefits them more than a lot of other teams. I think, we talked about how much that's going to benefit FaZe. The team is very hyper-aggressive.
Of course.
It's going to benefit, but it's also going to take away from a lot of squads as well. Like a lot of teams we talk about like to play the slow-paced style. A lot of teams kind of prefer the fast-paced. It's going to be an interesting facet to see how well-rounded some of these squads are. Can you do both, or can you only do one? Of course, in that situation, unfortunately for Nickmercs and Sypher, they're known for the fast-paced play, but it obviously doesn't go their way. But like I said, man, that was a great series. Unfortunately for Nickmercs and Sypher, they're seeing another early exit. And the question being, we could ask, do they want to play with each other for week 5? What's really the issues coming with their squad? Unfortunately, I'm not really sure who they lost to in winners bracket. I think it might have been, it was a pretty decent team. Was it Noah J and Avxry, or I can't remember who it was, but they faced.
They lost to King Richard, I believe.
Was it King Richard's squad? It was a pretty decent team, regardless.
It was a good match, though. We talked.
So, I don't know, man. It's just kind of like you reach this point where we saw Ninja and King Richard last week. We're just like, maybe it's just not working. Like maybe we just need to go our separate ways. It's not necessarily as as uniform as regular esports is, but maybe something just isn't working with this team. Of course, saw an early week 1 victory. Do they continue on with that? Remains to be seen. But like I said, the King of Twitch stays alive in the losers bracket. The very difficult losers bracket at that, with the blitz mode lingering amongst everyone. So, going to be an awkward matchup to see how things obviously continue on with. But as far as the bracket is considered, I'm going to try to actually, if we can have the production pull up the bracket in just a moment here to kind of get an idea as far as how these matches are kind of continuing, to see maybe how a lot of these squads are kind of lining out. I know we kind of had our favorites coming into this tournament. I'm not gonna lie, like my 2 favorite squads are already in the losers bracket, so I'm not feeling the best with my predictions. But as far as the winner side is considered, it looks like Typical Gamer and Sword Thief have advanced into round 3 and are getting ready to face off against Daequan and I believe that's Tramear. I'm not sure the exact team name there, but Jelly and Svenos just took down Dolan Dark and Nopify. They'll be facing off against Aimbot Calvin and King Richard. Of course, we were getting ready to head into that game, but things are obviously kind of getting ticked off with that. We have Vixstar123 and Tinnyy getting ready to face off against Rhyme and Replays.
And they were the ones who took out Ninja and Lupo, Vixstar. And Tinnyy.
Wow.
Okay.
That's it. That's very interesting. Like Vixstar's a really good player, but I don't know. Like this team hasn't seen a whole lot of success from what I've seen in past weeks.
And that's a big win.
And once again, we see Noah J and Avxry winner semis
Yeah,
again. We talk about that. They have to be at this point the most consistent team we've had in all of Friday Fortnite. I mean, they're always up in the mix every single time.
Yeah, you could argue
like that. It's almost automatic. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely. You could argue like every prediction going to be top 4, top 6.
Thing is, they're gonna take this whole side of the map, so I want to be with them, right?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I didn't get all the loot though from that one team, so there might be like a sniper or something or a grenade launcher. I think there's a grenade launcher for you.
Plug in. I'm literally just heading back where we came from.
Yeah, I don't see anybody. I'm gonna go towards Dusty Divot. All right.
Yo, stay with them actually.
They're gonna be following me at this point because I'm way ahead.
Okay.
There's nowhere they can go that you won't be going. So
I'm gonna go retail then, or like straight divot retail.
Yeah, he's gonna chase me. I might just shoot.
I mean, yeah, just distract them or something, but don't.
There's guys over here.
Is there?
No.
Huh.
There might be.
There's people dying, dude. Like,
I'm trying to find them.
Bad and good.
Oh, there's a launch pad here, remember? It's not
yeah. Well, you could take it. I'm going retail.
South.
Yeah, I see him southwest. I see him.
There's so many. There's so
right above the divot. They're right above the divot. Yeah. I'm gonna get rock and go.
We gotta go right now, brother. This is super important.
Daequan's getting there. He launched.
I launched too. I'm up here. Oh, really? Oh, I got downed. Ah, they killed me, bro. That was some nonsense. I'm surprised Dave's not dead. Oh, Dave's down. Let him finish off Day. Oh, no. Oh, he finished off Day. Yeah, me and Day had a death wish going in there, bro. He's far from you, I think. I was trying to skip to get to you.
Let's go, dude.
Nice job, bro. Nice job.
All right, I had 13. We had 13 altogether. They had 11. So we're up 2. We're up 2. 13 to 11. Good job. Let's go, dude. Yo, I think I could have had one more kill out of that, but it's all good.
I could have had some kills.
I stayed alive. No, you're good. Well, they died. I killed 2. They're right there.
No, they weren't bad players. We killed half the squad. We're bad players.
So we're up 2. We're up 2. We're up 2.
The guy hit me with the Hail Mary, though.
Scary.
So we're up by 2?
Yeah, we're up 2.
Good. I can't pronounce. Good round. I spelled gound. Good. Gound rude.
All right, let's go. Second game,
we're up by 2, right?
Let's go. yeah, we're up 2.
All right. Let's get it. Bless you.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Tell her bless you. I said bless you too.
Free-to-play ladders, prize tournaments, cash-out matches, community events.
I gotta tweet out the stream.
And what we should do is when we're rotating out, we got to be like going towards the outer perimeter a little more, right?
Yes.
Kind of
that's
make
what I
it
was just gonna
with the
say.
storm in a sense, like go kind of go with the storm. So I'm
was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
So that way we don't just get completely like that was four teams on
Yeah.
us.
Oh
so,
yeah.
And we were both separated,
It was
so it
nuts.
was like it was easy pickings, right? They could just all focus fire on each of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds good.
Ooh. Ooh, yo, RL Grime with the triple. Tinny, it's already over. It's already over.
Give me those heads. Didn't even take damage, boy.
Yeah, that was kind of filth. Kind of filth.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just waiting for the waiting for the 2 minutes to catch up so I chat go insane.
Poggers.
Okay. We got at
We're-
least
we're-
3.
actually-
I'm going White
Okay,
House.
actually, I can go red. Oh, you're going White House?
Yeah, there's people coming here though.
Okay, I'll go red. Do you want to go stables then together?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit up these little guys, and then I'm gonna push towards you.
Okay. Nice. Already got an AR.
I'm coming with some minis too.
Okay. I got a launch pad as well.
All right, so 2 are in the White House.
Okay.
Not sure where the 3rd was. Probably red. Yeah, red bar in front.
To throw this game, thank you.
Wait, I don't think I got paid for last week.
Because your donation thing doesn't work.
What am I supposed to do? I have no contacts with anyone.
Just tell them to pay me and I'll forward it.
I was like, I don't know if I got it, and then I was like, oh, whatever. I'm going to sleep.
You need to fix your PayPal, brother.
I gotta make a whole new one. I gotta get a whole new card, a whole new bank account.
Oh
Like,
gosh, what?
Yo, how have your games been, guys?
We had a really
I
close
guess
one
there's
against
9 left. You can play
Spacelyon
it
and
out too.
Chica.
Wait, Spacelyon and Chica? What was the KD split?
I don't remember what it was, but we won by like we got the last 2 kills, so we won by 4. But if they got the last 2 kills, we tied, so we would have had to go on.
Oh, that would have been Hey, I'm wad 1.
Are they doing two games of Blitz or 3 games of Blitz in the losers bracket?
I believe 2, because I don't know how you do host otherwise.
2 Blitz games, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense. You sound a little bit tired there, Avery.
Yeah, normally around 4 I get really tired.
We planned this.
Perfectly. No, dude, Avery's been a young god today.
You know, I just try to dabble with the killing department. I got a 6 or 7 man grenade launcher kill today.
Yeah, he literally his feed just lit up with his kills.
It was very nice. I'm gonna put in a montage. Gonna make sure that the kill feed just says Tinny. Oh, they called you Tiny again, by the way. I was watching.
Yeah, I know. Lupo called me Tiny, but then he corrected himself. It's alright. It's all good.
It's all good.
Wait, who called me Tiny? UMG?
UMG did it again.
Oh my, UMG! I'm changing my name to.
I literally open up the thing and it's just like, and Tiny. I was like, oh. So Noah, if we beat these losers, are we in the semifinals again? We got 3rd place. Yeah, we are.
No, we have to win that game, I think. Or no, we don't.
Like
no, because we instantly go to the. Yeah, so we just gotta beat these guys.
This game is for 3rd place.
We're tied up. Well, it's 5-5. We're still up by 2. We have to. Yo, what do you think? What do you think? Like, we just play with him the whole game?
That might be a good idea.
Like, we just literally
he's a great player, right?
He's a great player. So if we let him go on his own, he might solo squad.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think that if we want to ensure the win,
we just literally stay with him. Okay.
I think so. That's the smartest thing to do, right?
Yeah.
It's not the funnest thing to do, but it's the
no. Divot. There's a guy.
I'm coming.
I'm not even gonna let him know. There's a team. Squad. Come here. There's a whole squad, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. I distracted him. He thinks there's people over here, I think.
Alright, I gotta just...
No.
He hit me, dude, no. You have to come to me, you have to come to me. I don't wanna push.
I'm coming, but he's coming too.
Okay, it's all good.
I have a scoped AR, so...
Okay, they're all right here, dude. This guy's not moving, dude. Knocked him.
Okay, I hit him hard. There's guys to the left, though, you said? I hit one of them. Bro, I need to get in there, man. He's coming. Daequan's coming. You got it, Steve. Come on, you got it, brother. There's one more there, right?
Knocked him.
Nice job, brother. Nice job.
Let's go, dude. I need shield. Do you have shield?
No, I don't have shield. I'm trying to find some. Is there loot?
You should just stick with him. Do you have shotgun?
No, I don't.
I don't have mats either.
I need shotgun. I can give you. How much do you have mats?
Like 200.
Okay, I can drop you some.
No. It's cool. Stay with him.
Do you have shotgun still? Do you have shotgun?
Literally none, dude. Here. I can drop you literally one. I'm not even doing it. That's all I can drop.
How much?
It actually won't let me. 5 and then 8 in my other one.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. I didn't need it then. You could have it.
He somehow got farther than me. I
didn't grab the juice.
Yeah, it's all good.
Grab the juice.
So I'll let him fight before I fight, you know?
Well, you know, just like you got banged up, it's possible he might get banged up. Oh, there's big pot over here, man.
Dude, I'm just gonna stay with him. I can't lose him.
I'm gonna grab it for you. I'm gonna have to split though, alright? You stick with him.
No, you're good, dude. I still have 88 3 HP, but...
Yeah, but with the shield, you'll be forced to be reckoned with.
That's true. I'm just gonna stay with him, though.
Yep, I'm gonna have to pull away from you, though.
No, you're good. I mean, you should still head this way. There's a squad here.
Alright, I'm gonna try to make it, bro.
Knocked one.
Nice job.
Knocked another.
You savage. Or he knocked out one. It's good.
I can't hit him. He got it.
Alright, that's good.
It's all good. I got two.
It was just even. It was just even, so it's no big. Yeah. They have shields, though, for you?
I need shotgun ammo, please. Let me get this.
Did you get shotgun ammo?
No. Shotgun ammo, yeah, but no shield.
Alright, I got the shield for you. I'm a little bit ways away still, brother.
I'm still sick.
I feel like a courier. I feel like a freaking courier.
No shield, but I mean, it's all good.
Here. If you come to me, I drop it.
He might steal it. Watch out.
No, you're good.
Up it quick. Stick with him.
I need to grab a sniper here real quick. Give me a sec.
Okay.
I need a shotgun ammo if possible.
Yeah, I can drop you a little bit. Here. Drop you 5. Right there, like where I was. Almost took damage. I have to stick with him, dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's going into Tilted. Yo, there's a bunch of build cell left to Tilted. South 195, 210. Hell. I have a jetpack, so we're good. 300 mats. Should be good. We got to run in 2 minutes. Well, we have.
Yeah. Just play cool.
We good, brother.
Still 28 people, so we can play as cool as a cucumber. We're good, all right? See, I'm the calm man. You're the hype man, you know?
Yeah, it kind of works out.
You get a little excited.
Over here in a shopping cart. He sees him though. No way, he doesn't.
You monster. Yeah, monster. They need to lock you in a cage, Steve.
He's fighting. Bro, what am I doing?
No, the tree! You gotta be kidding me.
People shooting me. I'm low.
Oh my gosh. I'm coming to you. Where are they shooting you from?
South. He just killed the squad, I think.
He killed 2 people.
Yeah.
I'm just like trailing behind by like a little bit.
There's people in the river, dude. Or
in
like
the river?
Above the river. You know what I'm talking about? Like straight 15. Dude, I was getting shot at from someone back there. That's what I was trying to say.
There's a medkit here.
Okay, I don't know if you see someone. I'm gonna stay with him.
Yeah, you stick with him. I'm gonna just clean up everything around here.
There's a bunch of. There's people over here. To the.
Coming, I'm coming. It's gonna take a while. I'm still behind you. Where do you see them?
Yeah, straight east, straight east, straight east.
I'm gonna come in with the sniper. Oh my gosh, how did I miss that, bro? Yeah, break.
Got one.
Dude, they're doing like micro movements here. I hit that guy hard. Oh, I hit him hard. Let me finish it. Let me finish it, bro. Yes! So
nice,
far
dude.
away, and I got it. Yo, do you have shields?
There's minis. I have minis.
There's a launch pad here too. Can you
You
drop
should
them?
probably
We're
use
gonna
it.
drop them.
There's a bunch here, dude. There's actually extra. Is there? Are you here?
Yeah,
I'm dropping it right here. Right here. 5.
Yeah. There's our RPG. Should I grab it or no?
Yeah. If you want it. I have max mats. I'm sticking with him.
Right. Still a ways
Oh,
away, man.
sorry.
I'm so behind on every fight right now. It's unbelievable.
You're good. I mean, you have to. You should just come. Like, just come.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay. I'm going. I think I'm gonna go southeast.
Stick with him.
Did someone just build here? That was him. That's him.
Okay, I'm gonna check this whole west side. All right. Yeah, there's people here. West. West.
Okay.
I don't know
Should I
if I
stick
can
with
take
them?
There's
Is
a
it a
John Wick,
squad?
bro. There's a John. I saw it too.
Daequan sees someone. Daequan sees someone.
All right, stick with him, bro. Yep, there's people here.
Okay, so you should probably just go for a fully down. You're alright.
Oh,
you
God,
have
no, this is bad.
sticking with Daequan.
I'm stuck in this stupid tree, bro.
He's getting
this is bad.
spammed.
The whole squad on me, bro.
That's all good. There's a squad here as well. Knocked one.
Killed one. Oh, this sucks. Oh, I don't have materials. This is even worse. I killed one. It's all good.
You fully downed him?
I fully downed him. He's dead.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I didn't fully down him. Oh, I did. Yes.
No?
Okay, there you go.
Nice. Nice.
There we go.
I'm gonna go back that way then.
All right, so there's still 3.
Right?
There's only 2 people left. You have 16 kills. We won.
We won?
Yeah. They only have 10 kills.
10.
We have
Cool.
18.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's get it, brother.
Bro, I felt like a janitor just for how far behind I was the whole time.
I was just sticking with him just in case, you know.
The last 2 are here, by the way, on me.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see them both. They're heading 165 towards the river. Oh, yeah. They're both there. One's at the drop. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. The salty dogs. I'm just here crouched over in a corner, bro. GG.
Boom, baby. Let's go. Another 17 kill game, dude. Let's freaking go, man.
Bangers
Let's
on
freaking
bangers.
go.
Bangers on bangers.
Ah, dude. We got this, dude. That was a really good game.
That was a good game. Shout out to Daequan and Tramears. Oh, I got Miku in my face now.
Let's go, dude.
Thank you, Miku.
Let's
for
go.
the blessing.
Miku.
A Miku blessing. Thank you, Miku.
they landed. They took a risk. They landed where they knew it was going to be highly populated because of the bus trajectory. They went fatal, right? Unfortunately, they weren't able to get good loot. We're only seeing a gray pistol on Vixstar's screen. That, in turn, caused them to have to dip out early to try and get these little, at least off positions. I mean, we do see a green tack coming in Vixstar's position, but nonetheless, it seems like that risk kind of didn't pay off, and now they're going to be at a disadvantage if they get into a team fight. So that's something they have to watch out for. Whereas you see NoahJ and Avxry, yeah, they haven't had any engagements, but look at their kits. Their kits are definitely looking a lot better than Vixstar and Tinnyy.
Yeah, I mean, lucky for them, both teams landed in an area that wasn't really populated, and so in game one, you can kind of do that a little more because there's no, you're not coming into a game with a lead, you're not coming into a game with a deficit. So I think if you do want to do the strategy of being more passive and kind of risking getting a better kit in terms instead of kills, it's game one. Yeah. That being said, despite not having the strongest kit, I mean, in Fortnite, these are really high-skilled players, right? You can be given a great kit from a single kill, right? So I think that's something to keep in mind too. Despite, I think the biggest thing is they stayed alive, right? And their opponents also don't have any kills. So I think that despite not having good kits, they're also not in like the worst spot possible. As we do see Vixstar come up on a person with a pistol, does get the knock. Wow. Like I said, this could change everything, right? He could get great loot from this one player for all we know.
Yeah, kind of entering in toward Salty Springs, which is a decently popular place. Of course, kind of fading into this from essentially fatal off the start, but looking to try to get some exiting frags, looking for the official takedown, not just the knockdown, but it looks like I believe Tinnyy does end up finding a kill there as well, potentially. So this is a good moment for them, right? We talked about maybe not the best kind of situations when it comes down to loot. A green shotgun is really all that Vixstar has to his name, but he quickly could be changing that as they've got some meds, they've got some shields to work with, and I believe they just picked up a green AR as well. So looking a little bit better, looking a little bit prettier as time does go on, but we look at the right side of our screen, NoahJ and Avxry. I see a few pretty tall towers where they're going to be going to, which is, like we said, Taylor, we talked about this is a strategy they like to implement sometimes. 100%. Not necessarily entering all the way to Tilted, but kind of hanging on the outskirts.
Yeah, so Tilted is kind of what they do, right? They go into Shifty, they go to Soccer Field, and then they love to hit the outskirts of Tilted, pick off some kills from people who are already engaged in some battles, but of course it's still slow going for them, both sitting at 0 kills. Of course, we'll see if they'll be able to find anything in Tilted, but looking at the screen now, I believe Tinnyy does have 2 kills himself. Vixstar sitting at 2 kills as well, so that's a total of 4 potential kills we could be seeing. Nice little sizable lead. Of course, in Salty, they might pick up some more engagements as well. Notice they did managed to pick up, like you said, getting those kills, picking up the loot, got an RPG. They also have the grenade launcher in the back pocket along with the green AR and the green tack. Can't see what Tinny's rocking, but we do see some engagements happening now on Noah's screen. We'll see if they'll be able to pick up some kills and much needed kills, in fact.
We see the double explode combo we talked about earlier. It's not 2 grenade launchers.
Oh, look at Vixstar.
Oh, nice double kill.
Oh my gosh, Vixstar happens to find not just 1, not just 2, but a few. In fact, fantastic play coming in from him he's now got 4 frags up his sleeve too, and there could be another one just in their midst. Shots toward his left, gets a few damage with the shotgun and takes him down as well. On the opposite, NoahJ and Avxry still in the midst of actually shooting a bus, but regardless, just making sure no one's hanging out behind it. A little bit of an interesting strategy, but maybe they have some knowledge as far as what they hear.
He took damage earlier, so I think he's trying to figure out where the shots came in that he took damage from.
I'm not exactly sure.
A lot of engagements over here at Salty, and that's definitely panning off. Like you said, he got those 4 kills. He's sitting at 6 himself. Tinnyy, I think, is sitting at least 2.
I'm not sure what they're doing here.
Who's that? Noah?
Are they they're clearing out like area or what?
I don't know. He's pretty exposed at this point. What is he doing?
Like Avxry was kind of just freeloading his LMG onto NoahJ, so I'm not sure exactly what the call is. It looks like impulses come through to try to limit the line sights, but nice knockdown there from Noah. Consistent shots toward that top platform will send yet again another player to a knockdown position. And welcome back to the loading screen, pal, as NoahJ now is up to 3 frags in total for his squad. And that's the one thing that's nice about Tilted. When you have the ability to kind of be around the outskirts to enter in, is that there's always going to be at least one guy in Tilted. You can always rely on the fact that there will be players around this area. Ooh. And granted, that can work in some cases, but it can also be your downfall, as it looks like NoahJ taking some excess damage. Where is it from exactly is where they are trying to figure out now.
They've kind of been just hovering around the same spot. I mean,
why is he bandaging out in the open?
I'm kind of curious. I mean, they were shooting at the ground earlier. He's bandaging in the open, and I'm kind of curious. Like, is he trying to bait people out? I mean, that's my only suggestion as to why he would be doing
Wouldn't recommend it. I think it's fair to say,
but NoahJ and Avxry, I mean, typically they're very tactical, but at this point they seem to be kind of loose. And I don't know. Maybe the strategy is going to work out for them. They're going to use the jump pad. They're going to go ahead and dip out.
They're going to be pretty close to their friends here, and Tinnyy, and Vixstar. They're going to be not far off their pace. As it looks like, I like what we're seeing from Vixstar and Tinnyy here, is being aware of players coming out of the Storm Zone, trying to be kind of around the outskirts of that area, trying to find their remaining players. And this is one thing that I've seen FaZe be very, very good at as well, is the ability to know where the opposition is. Where are the kind of roaming players, the guys who are in this lobby, what are they thinking? Like, what's their mentality coming into this game? And a lot of the time, it's these squads who necessarily aren't the most talented, are just trying to get out from the Storm. So that's what we're seeing right now. Fights just going down on the outskirts. It looks like Vikkstar does get taken down for a little bit. Thankfully, does have a mini in his back pocket and now can try to re-engage here with his teammate.
One thing I have noticed about Vikkstar and Tinnyy is they don't tend to be very aggressive. They kind of hang back, try to get those AR kills.
Yeah.
We will finally see a push, though, as Tinnyy on your screen getting that knock. A big push going in from Noah. He gets a knock as well, plus the elimination coming through to increase that kill count to, what, 6 now? But, of course, we see 6 alone for Vikkstar, but not too big of a deficit between the two. I believe there's only about a 2-kill lead for Vikkstar and Tinnyy himself. So looking still pretty solid on both ends. How many more? We have 24 total engagements left, but pretty slow nonetheless, I would have to say, between the two. But different play styles, and Noah J and Avxry, I'm really confused with how they've been playing overall. They play at least similar to how we've seen them in the past, but that tilted was a bit confusing, and I wish I could see or at least know what's going on through their minds.
And I know one thing as well that both teams now kind of have to prefer, as they're really right next to each other, is the factor of the next zone. It's not near them whatsoever. Granted, they have some time, but really their kind of main focus has to be on the sprint, making sure you get past Dusty Divot, trying to get in toward that outside Salty Springs kind of storm there, that zone rather. So they're going to have to kind of prefer being on the run. Engagements are nice. They're fun. You obviously want to try to get as many as you possibly can, but sprinting and making sure that you're set up as far as your map position needs to be kind of the main frame right now, I think, for both of these squads.
One thing I think that's going to help late in the round, too, if you look at Noah J and Avxry's kits, they have 17 rockets over on, I believe that's Avxry. And then Noah J does have the grenade launcher as well. Obviously, as you get more kills, you can loot up more ammo. But late round, when the circle's getting close, obviously you're getting your final engagements, build wars. Having those rockets are a really big help. And you can see, we at least see Vikkstar only has 2 rockets in his RPG. So obviously we don't know what Tinny's kit looks like. But, we do see a shopping cart coming from Noah J.
Yes, I like it.
We were wondering when we're going to see a shopping cart.
Oh, he's going to go right into Dusty Divot. This is going to be great.
Yeah, why is this? I mean, you get a lot of speed on that hill, right? He's going to go down, probably get a pop rock. He's going to jump in and try and back up his teammate that's inside. It looks like he was in a little engagement. Vikkstar trying to find that player, as he does, in fact, get a rocket knockdown. Comes in, but takes a lot of damage. He's going to go ahead and build up and try and get that defensive building. Does spot the player straight ahead, and there he is. I don't think he was expecting
that. Was an accidental. Yeah, it was a great accidental play.
Talk about making the best out of a bad situation. Like, literally happens to, with that hop rock, backs up a little bit too far, but a player happens to be right in front of his line sight, making quick work of that, as now he's the highest, I believe, most kills in the lobby, top fragger in this game with 7 kills, and is about to make it 8, I believe, unless this is Tinny's knocked down. So no, that's actually his. So
I believe they have a 7-kill lead now.
Something along those lines.
I think we're at maybe 6 kills. I think we're at 6-12 right now.
6-12. Wow, that's a good little padding going.
But there is quite a bit of enemies left.
There are.
Oh yeah,
and that's the one thing that I think plays really well into Noah J and Avxry's play is the fact that they realize once you get down to like that, and I was talking about this earlier, that 40 to 30, 20 range, there are so many more engagements that are going to happen in that chunk of players compared to when 100 lobbies or 100 players start off in the lobby. Like, you really have so many opportunities when you're in that kind of entangled circle. You're going to be seeing so many more enemies, as it looks like right now Vikkstar not having any shortage of players in front of his line sight, tossing out the rocket. Rocket launch is coming in his response, but it literally is making it look so easy with these shots on to these targets just in front of him. Shots coming in from his backside as he needs to back up, needs to try to build up, and it looks like he will be doing exactly that, sitting comfortably by the campfire. Granted, he's at 100 shields.
He put a campfire with 100 health.
But it looks like he is going to make quick work of one. And we'll go with the knockdown now nearly at double digits here, Taylor.
Well, one thing, too, that I wanted to point out is look at Noah, J, and Avxry's position. Avxry's a little bit further inside the circle, but Noah himself, he's waiting for that storm to collapse down and hoping some players are going to collapse down with that storm. Vikkstar and Tinny's being really aggressive over in Dusty. They're going to have to outrun that storm, but nonetheless, it shows that there are, and this risk, as you see the storm is going to be moving in, the risk to kind of battle with that storm
this is going to be very close.
Is paying off.
He could actually be taking down.
Is he going to get the jug off? Yeah.
I don't think he will. No, he might.
I think he
is.
This
is literally, if it touches him, he's dead. He got it.
Wow.
Wow.
That's very, very close. When you talk about maybe 2 to 3 seconds where he doesn't rock that jug, he's probably dead to rights in this situation, and Tinnyy is left in a spot to probably lose a lot of that lead. So smart play coming in there from Vikstars. He will stay up, and the engagement's continuing on here for Avxry and co. Of course, Avxry on our screen right now. As nice shot from afar. Of course, has the hunting rifle in his midst. That's a great weapon to utilize if you're pretty decent with it.
Headshot.
And that's a fantastic play at the exact same time that he finds that knockdown, though, on the opposite side of the map. Tinnyy as well, finding kills.
He's got a whole team in
but
front
they
of
don't
him.
know exactly where he is. Where is Avxry lingering? He
Where's
happens to be on your flank.
Way behind his teammate. He left his teammate a long time ago. That's what I was talking about. They left Noah to be back there and kind of just work that storm as it was going to close in. And Avxry pushes forward to try and find some engagements. And this is the strategy we've been talking about all tournament, right? Whenever it comes to
potato
splitting
season.
up. And he is just mowing these players down. And very welcomed indeed, as you see Avxry lighting up that kill feed. Now only a total of 8 engagements remaining, and that was a huge amount of kills. Now sitting them at 12, but notice Vikkstar himself is still at, or he's at 10 kills, and I believe Tinnyy has 2 himself. So I think we got a tied ball game.
I think
here.
Tinnyy has 4.
Does he have 4? So maybe
5 actually. Sorry, 5 kills.
He's got 5. So what? 15 to 12. So 3 kill lead.
They did a good job closing the gap there.
Not too bad.
I'm glad you guys are good at math and being able to like add these on the fly, because Lord knows that I could not, as well as production too. Yeah, 15 to 12 right now, 3 kill advantage right now toward Vikkstar's squad, but that could be quickly changing. Noah J right now in a pretty long distance engagement. 2 players sit just in front of him, and we'll see how he tries to counter this. We talked about he and Avxry, not necessarily the closest to each other right now, could obviously pay off in their favor, but just like that, he does get taken nearly down with a sniper shot, 15 HP, and having to go for the quick med kit.
Well, I think he's going to be okay. Currently, there's still 6 engagements left, and
goodness.
one person is pushing behind. He doesn't get the med kit off, still sitting at 15 health as he's getting pushed from the right and the left. His teammate is nowhere in sight, though, so he's got to be very careful here as he does, in fact, get the knock, but he gets taken down. Where's his teammate
I believe Vikkstar got that knock, not even his teammate.
Did Vikkstar
so
get
not only did he go down there, he
yes.
let his opponent get the kill from a distance.
I
Now
love
Vikkstar
that
can come in
play.
there shooting rockets into the opponents. That's unfortunate. You hate to see it.
You do. And nice knockdown there from Vikkstar as well, eliminating one, and then you're going to go for the rocket launch over the tree. You will not see this in any other game. I promise you that.
Player has no idea he's coming from behind.
He's
Still has no idea.
Still didn't turn around.
It's a red knight too.
We love potato season.
It's a red knight though. It's not a potato. This situation.
I don't even know what happened there. I guess he was too preoccupied looking ahead, but that's the kind of kills you love. You just keep blasting them from the back, and they don't even turn around.
That's what I was talking about, man. Vikkstar, he was an incredibly solid player in our first few tournaments. He's obviously back and ready for the action. He's up to 12 kills. Playing incredibly well. Granted, the jetpack isn't necessarily working out in his favor, but he's okay with that. He's got the kills to favor him at the moment. But
pulls up on LeBron.
Yep, Noah J down and has to go for the exiting kills here. So he's now going to be up to 13 potentially. I think. I guess that was a teammate or someone I thought that just rocket launched it into him.
I got to say, I'm so sad now from not watching Vikkstar and Tinnyy in our previous tournaments, because Vikkstar is an absolute animal.
Fire.
He has been decimating his opponents left and right, sitting at 14 kills. That is so respectable. Of course, Avxry having a great game as well. He's going to be sitting at 8 once he gets that knock, and now actually he's going to be potentially at 10 if he's able to get this kill. That player doing some defensive building, but
nice
I think this is the last player, so he's going to go in. He's going to get the kill. That's going to be the #1 spot. But what is the score so far? Still incredibly close, but what a powerhouse team on both ends. Incredibly impressed by Vikkstar and Tinnyy.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting to see a pretty solid performance from Noah J and Avxry, which is what
view that.
They could just go into replay right now.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, all of us going to replay. That's what we should do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and replay.
Let's all go and replay now. Yeah. Alright, replays of that game that just went.
Because we can just go on their perspective from when they were leaving.
Yeah. Alright, let's go and scope it ourselves. And then, if we can clearly see a hacker, it absolutely sucks.
Yeah.
But, if it's unconcluded, then...
Can you watch your teammate? I don't think you can.
You can. I'm watching Avxry now. Okay, so when was it?
When they were in tilted, so...
Okay, I'm watching now. I'm gonna do it in drone follow.
Alright, they're in tilted now.
To be fair, my display is all glitched. Let's see. Oh wait, gameplay.
That's all well.
Okay, they're shooting at nothing.
This replay is so bugged right now.
Yeah.
Nothing's loaded in yet.
No, it's because they're shooting at nothing.
I think they're looking for someone. Well, hold on. Turn nameplates on, and we'll see if he's underneath the map.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Settings. Oh wait, no.
Drone free.
Settings. Oh wait, where is it? Here is it? Turn on.
Only they can see because we're not over here. Only they can see.
So they have to go and review their replay footage.
They have to go review the replay and.
Yeah, because stuff doesn't render in for us. Yeah.
Yeah, so they'd have to show us that he's on the map or whatever.
Bro, I've literally, if that happened on like, that was our most perfect round ever. Like we played. Like I actually dropped 15 and went off. Like
you went in. Yeah, you went.
Okay.
Big.
I don't know.
I would probably just looking at that because that is actually completely screwed up with what happened with you guys. I would probably just replay the first map, to be honest, because you guys literally had a person that was invisible in your map.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let him know.
All right.
All right. Cheers, dude.
Hey,
Thanks.
Noah.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
Hold on, Connor. Connor, we're playing a tournament right now. I can't play.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
bye.
streaming right now if you want to watch, but can't play right now. Sorry, buddy.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, man. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What place are you in, do you think?
We don't know yet. We don't know. We're still going.
Are you waiting to play someone?
You know? Because every other update, it's broken. Let's load.
Okay, I just talked to Demo, and he said we need to replay it.
Do you want me to start? It was a 2-kill difference. I mean, what if we die off the spawn? No.
No, that was they're
we're up 7.
Up 7? Oh, I don't know.
I asked him, and I said like we can just play again and like.
Do you want to like half the kill difference and play game 2?
No, I'd rather play again because we literally gave up that kill plus a whole nother squad that was rolling in tilted. I died
got
later on
shotgunned
the map because I didn't have a shield.
Have you watched the replay of it?
Yeah, I'm watching it. He's underground, Noah.
He's underground.
He's underground. I'm watching it right now. He's literally underground. He's a no skin bot named Toad DW or something. Can I report him while I'm here?
Can you report from replay? But I talked to Demo and he said,
dude, he's literally under tilted towers. He picked up a fucking pump that he shot you with. Watch. He based a shot for 50.
If he was damaging you from under the map.
Yeah, dude.
Right, so are we playing NA again, or are we gonna just go EU and then back to NA? What would you want to do?
I don't care what we do. I mean, I'm at this point.
We can.
Confident you have a chip on your shoulder after losing the first game technically by 7. You could argue the effectiveness that map 1 had on them, but what's the mentality for them right now?
So this is going to be they're actually showing right now. I believe this is the hacker on your screen who was underneath the map. Just
how do you do that?
I don't even I don't know. Like, yeah, look at that. But he was still taking damage. So that's why he was so confused. He's like, what is going on at this point? And that's why he put the fireplace up there. Right? We were talking about that. Why put the campfire on top? This guy but I just want to attest how bad this hacker was. Underneath the map, had the advantage, and still couldn't pick up a kill. Please stop hacking. Terrible.
Taylor feels very strongly about hackers.
I hate hackers because the thing is, you kill the game. You kill the game.
I'm aware.
And if you're a hacker and you still can't pick up a kill, get out.
Just get out.
Just get out. You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
How did he die? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how does he?
Probably the storm.
Honestly, probably
had to be the storm, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Unless he's like can jump out of them. I don't know. Yeah.
Unless that was like well,
I'm not a hacker.
What I'm imagining is like watch it actually not like obviously it's like a hacking thing, but like what if it's just a mobile player who accidentally like fell in a bush?
So that's
like
too.
I was like, oh my god, like I'm underneath the map. Like, this is amazing. Like
it's like this. What is this gift that is?
Gotta make the best of it, right? You gotta start shooting at him.
Like oh my gosh, I'm underneath. But I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. Of all places though, under tilted towers, like it's a little fishy
sketchy,
for me.
But I mean, stranger things have happened. This I know. That was Legion's favorite show, Stranger Things. But nonetheless, you asked me, what do I feel about Noah and how are they going to feel
right now?
So
you could argue like they got to be feeling good, but
like
them,
I'm like,
we're
back.
They got to be feeling good. I think at this point it's going to affect Vixstar and Tinnyy more, but overall strategy-wise, it's going to be the same thing, just like we were playing game 1 first time without the hacker, right? They're going to go. I would have to assume, of course, the trajectory of the bus is going to play an effect, but Noah, Jane, Avery, they're going to do their typical thing. I assume Shifty, maybe even the soccer field, hit up tilted from there. Vixstar and Tinnyy, though, at this point, I don't know. I mean, because we're so new to seeing them, we've only seen one round.
Yeah.
Maybe it wouldn't surprise me if we see a salty drop, but
I want to ask you guys really quick too. Like this is just a general question.
1 sec.
We just gotta go.
Yeah.
I think we should just go straight west. You ready? Do you have the launch?
I have the launch out. Yeah,
I'm gonna look for people
to get up to.
Oh, you're good. I'm gonna look for people. Yeah. Team northeast.
Okay, go.
I see one guy. Let's just go. Straight northeast.
Northeast. Where? On top of the hill or what?
Like literally in the alley. He's right here northeast.
Yeah,
straight northeast.
Further down too. There's 2 people.
Okay, let's just push this guy.
He's right there. He's by that shed. You're on him. Good job.
Where's his teammate at?
I don't see a teammate.
I think his teammate's on the hill. I don't know. They were coming from northeast though, dude.
All right.
So I mean, they could be like anywhere. We should just go to the edge of the circle. Calvin split up. Like he's not even with King Richard. So.
Yeah. I'm really good on mats here.
Look around. Yeah, I'm very good.
Oh yeah, north.
Right here, on me.
That's right there.
Guy on me.
I dropped him low. Oh, above you. Above you.
Yep. We're not in safe.
Yeah, it's fine. It's first zone. Oh, you
All
got
dead.
Yeah, you're good.
All dead.
Okay, they got medkits and stuff. Can you hold? Right
I have medkit. I already have meds.
Yeah, but do you have 50 meds?
Jetpack. Yeah. We're good. I have 2. Get that loot.
I got loot.
I don't have a launch.
I'm still holding 1 mini. We're good.
You're good. Just hold it. Have a jetpack now?
You're literally Iron Man.
You have a launch pad?
Nope.
I asked that already? I don't remember.
We can use the old launch pad. We can check towards dividend and stuff. Or we can just keep pushing hard. Might be a better idea.
They're knocking. King Richard's knocking people. I'm gonna go to him. You should go to You should go to take the launch pad and go to Calvin.
Launch pad's way too far. I'm just gonna take Pop
Okay,
Rock.
okay.
Same distance.
King Richard's far over there, dude.
They're both
he's knocking. All right, he just killed the team. So we gotta find another team now. What do you think? Where do you think we go? I think we just go straight west. Like we had to go anyway.
I say we go tilted. Yeah, meet up with Calvin.
Richard.
Oh my gosh.
No, you go to Calvin.
His name's
I'm
Calvin.
closer to Richard. Calvin. I go to Richard. You go to Calvin.
Know, but his name in game is Calvin.
I know.
He's a joker, man. He's a joker.
He is a joker.
and Tinnyy did this last game. They looked like they were threatening to go fatal, ended up breaking off because of the number of engagements there, or they felt they wouldn't get a good landing, and they hit up those little rinky-dink houses that are out there that might have some, you know, they do have some chests. They have some good loot. I mean, we've already seen a green pump in his hands along with an AR half pot. But that's what they did, and they look like they are going to be threatening to push Salty, so they're going to be coming in on some heavily kitted players, but on top of that, too, they'll be coming in to some previously prior engagements, so we could have some low health players, but on top of that, they could catch some teams off guard and get some kills, whereas we're seeing the same strategy from Noah J and Avxry, so pretty much the same start as we had last time.
Yeah, but you look at the weapon selection, though. Of course, we can't see Tinny's screen as they're going to be entering in towards Salty. Not the greatest of weapons. I mean, a green pump is nice, right? You can obviously do a lot of damage with that, but a gray AR, granted, they're getting into some engagements right now, which can be a little bit risky, you could argue. But right now, for Noah J and Avxry, I mean, you see, I see greens, I see blues, I see a lot of shields and whatnot. They've got a pretty good weapon selection. But let's go and take a look at Vixstar's screen, the knockdown from above, and it's about to be a second one off the start. Ramps being built, and it looks like this is a pretty decent player at that, but not decent enough to try to take down both Tinnyy and Vixstar. They should be able to find a quick and early 4 kills off the break, but Vixstar has to be careful. Thankfully, will stay alive in this situation. So a nice early start for this group. We talked about maybe not the best kit compared to their counterparts, but off of that full team wipe, you could argue they're basically kind of at the same situation.
We can talk about it. With players at this level, they don't always necessarily need the best kits to kill some of the players in ranked, obviously. So, a bad kit can turn into an amazing kit in one fell swoop, right? And we're seeing that here. Vixstar already having good weapons again. Again, we haven't seen Tinny's kit, but we know obviously it's improved a lot, killing 4 people's worth of loot plus the loot you got in the beginning. So I never tend to worry too much when players come into these situations with horrible loot in the beginning, because that can change so quickly.
And one thing that I noticed as well is, looks like I'm going to be kind of transferring over to Noah J's screen for a moment, is that they kind of grab the pop rocks kind of near their area, and they're going to be yet again kind of hanging out toward the outskirts of Tilted, so kind of rocking the same strategy as last time. And it's nice, right? We talked about, I know, Taylor, you've even mentioned in your gameplay as well, it's always nice to have pop rocks available. The ability to kind of quickly transfer to one area of the map compared to another. But we talked about a lot of building. Gets the Kobe actually across the map coming in from Noah J. The nice toss, and he also has the Deagle out, hitting some shots, making it look easy from afar. But right now, Noah J and Avxry got to be feeling good at the moment. They've got some free loot on the ground, and that's not all they're going to grab. They could be able to find some more frags as time goes on. They've got some big pots of blue pump, I believe, to maybe add toward the double pump strat.
Gold bolt, too. That's huge, right? We don't see that too often.
I mean, the sniper's not actually that practical in these game modes because it does kind of force you to play a little slower with the snipe. You see sometimes the hunting rifle used, but you see a lot of times you talk about players like TFUE who doesn't actually like to use the snipe because he goes for a lot of high kill games. He goes, the sniper slows me down too much. He goes, I'm forced to stand still. I'm forced to move around less. And he goes, the less I move around, the less kills I get. So that's why you don't see that many sniper rifles in these kind of gameplays, because it all is about constant movement, about constant engagements, about getting the most kills possible.
I think it's just about individual play style and what you see, right? Because you mentioned TFUE, he likes to push. That's like his typical style. So, but it's definitely good to have in your back pocket, at least if you can just fill up your slots. So, definitely something good to have. But still, with that being said, Noah, he's only sitting at 1 kill. I do believe Vikkstar and Tinnyy is sitting at 2 for themselves, maybe even 3 total kills. But not a lot of engagements. Of what, 44 still remaining.
Yeah.
It's been still. It's actually, I believe it's a slower game now than it was last game.
And I believe the Vikkstar does spot someone inside this building. So we saw nades on one side. Can we see it from the other as entering in from the top? And one thing that I've noticed from Vikkstar's play heading into Game 1, now into technically a restart of Game 1, is their factor of hanging out in these large-scale cities on the outskirts of the circle, outside of the zone. This is where a lot of our players are going to be hanging out when it comes down to this lobby. So one thing definitely to be looking out for when it comes down to this game, but it looks like a lot of engagements coming through. Avxry does find at least 2 there in that situation, 3 fall in total. So nice kind of team wipe coming in from Noah J and Avxry, but on the opposite end, kind of going back to Vikkstar and Tinnyy situation, I think I like the play that they're in. Granted, they're not near a tilted, so they're not going to have that advantage of being a lot of those engagements, but this is a strat that the FaZe guys like to commit. They like to kind of be on the outskirts, hang around where the opposition is going to be lingering. It's not necessarily where you're going to be going where the high-profile players want to go. Kills are kills. You really have to be in the mindset of what a regular player is going to be doing in a game of Fortnite.
I want to attest to the accuracy from that scope they are in Vikkstar's hand. He was just decimating. As we see an elimination coming through, 1 player to his left and his teammate picking up a kill as well. So that's going to be 2 eliminations back-to-back for them, of course, to tie it up. Very close game so far as we're seeing different areas coming through. We still have Tilted from Noah J and Avxry, Vikkstar and Tinnyy. Now they're going to be at Retail, which is a place we didn't get to see them go last map. They hovered around Salty for quite a bit, but 2 different strategies, but relatively the same score, as we're going to see. They haven't been able to meet up with each other just yet, as we do see an engagement. It misses that player. He's going to go ahead and build up, try and get it himself, as we're going to see Avxry on your screen trying to edit out, build above the player. But still, I mean, very close, and a lot closer than the last game we saw. I'm curious to see the end game, because that's where it started really popping off for these 2 teams.
Definitely is. Of course, we talk about tilted, high risk, high reward. Avxry having the advanced position from the top side, trying to watch over his teammate. Will toss out the sticky bombs. Can he find any kills with it? And it looks like he will do exactly that. This team, we talk about Noah J and Avxry. Early on in the tournament, it was Avxry who had to go big despite having Noah J dropped off the start. And he seems to be playing incredibly solid, of course, alongside his counterpart. But we talk about this group, right? I know we talked about their consistency as a team. But the reason why they're so consistent, it's just both of them are so darn good. Like, we talked about it in prior tournaments, like Noah J needs to go off. Finishes off with like 11, 12, 13 kills, like 2 or 3 times in a row. And then Avxry's play already so far throughout this tournament has been stellar. I mean, these 2 guys, like I said, they're not necessarily the most aggressive players in the world, but when they have to find the kills, they're going to do it. But on the opposite end, like you mentioned there, Taylor, Vikkstar, with this scoped AR, is absolutely lethal.
And they're not the most flashy players either, if you notice. You don't really see that many, crazy psycho builds to a cool launch pad to an impulse nade 360, right? You don't see any of those crazy flashy plays from these guys. They're very, very sound. They're both very accurate. And like I said, they work really well together. I think that's one reason they've seen so much success in our tournaments thus far.
Yeah, they definitely do, and they have their strategy that they don't break away from. I mean, their strategy is their strategy. You know, they don't try to deviate from that. They do their thing. I think we've seen a tilted drop from Noah J and Avxry one time, and I think that was actually in the last tournament. And that was something I totally didn't expect. But for the most part, Shifty, Soccer Field, that's where they go, and that's their home, and they've got their path down pat, and they don't break away from that. You got to respect that. So I definitely like that. But Vixstar and Tinnyy, Vixstar using that the Impulse plus the Pop Rock to try and get a little bit of an advantage there. He's going to double back. May have hurt a player.
I think we're tied right now.
I think we are tied.
We're tied at 8-8 right now.
Which is big. I mean, you got to think, what is Vixstar and Tinnyy thinking at this point, right? They were up 7 kills in that last one. Of course, the hacker ruined it for everybody. Thank you so much. But, hey, to go into the second game tied up, but when you could have been up 7, it's got to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, in a tournament like this, you're playing for this much money. Things happen. You can't really dwell on it. You got to keep moving forward and keep playing the game. Right? It's not gonna change on the map at this point.
100%, but still,
got that short-term memory.
Yep.
But looks like as kind of taking a look at the overall placements of a lot of these players, looks like Dusty Divot, a current position just kind of outside of the eastern portion right now for Vixstar and Tinnyy, and kind of hanging out on the outskirts of Loot Lake right now is both Noah J and Avxry, of course, does have that sniper rifle in hand, ready for those long-range engagements, of course, if the time does call for it. But both kind of trying to find these exiting frags. Still quite a bit of enemies still left alive. As if you're just joining us, of course, our Friday Fortnite 20K. It's our week 4 of these matches. And we're taking a look at our winners' semis. Of course, winner of this game advances on to the winners' finals. Loser is not eliminated necessarily, but they have to go down to that very difficult losers bracket. Got teams like FaZe, even Ninja's team down there as well. A lot of really solid squads who are on the brink of elimination, but still trying to advance forward. And unfortunately for one of these squads, they will be seeing a similar fate. But as Game 1 starts to come to a close, both squads hanging in there despite the Game 1 reset like you mentioned, Taylor. But it looks like they could be getting around the same area once the zone kind of moves in as time does go down. But, of course, taking a look at Vixstar's screen, currently just trying to get out of the divot, being aware of that zone, which is going to be coming up very shortly. The Storm in the back pocket. But looks like he might actually find a drop here, so it could be a pretty decent weapon drop. He's got a gray AR, so I think anything will be an upgrade for this man.
Oh, man, and look at this, the accuracy from Noah. He drops one player, though, is getting shot from the Porta Fort just up ahead. He tried to snipe him out, wasn't able to connect enough shots. Of course, though, he does have his teammate right next to him, so they're going to go for the push. The rocket coming in. Of course, good deflection from the building. Missed a snipe. He's going to be pushing up these stairs, and it should be a relatively easy kill if that player continues to just camp it up inside the Porta Fort. He's going to drop down in a great build.
Any fall damage. Wow.
No, great build at that point. His teammate, or excuse me, no, another player actually stole his kill. He's trying to go in, but of course I'm seeing some 7 damage coming in.
Right.
There's a lot of players around this area, and Noah just needs to escape with his life. It looks like he does place down something, but does get up getting taken down, and he will officially get eliminated. Avxry will find the kill in the end. Is there anyone remaining? Yes, actually at the top of the mountain right now. Avxry, very low on HP, has a rocket in his back pocket, has got some shields as well, but really needs to stand the will of time.
Only has 1 mini too. No bandages, no med kits. He's not in a good spot right now. Does have the high ground advantage.
He could send out a rocket if he needs to.
Has a good amount of mats, which is good for him.
I mean, this is huge for him, right?
There's a med kit on the ground, yeah.
That was very risky, too. He could have taken some fall damage there.
He doesn't go for the med kit. He wants the engagement. And actually, no, I believe he does pick up a med kit in the end, so apologies for that. Yeah, so does find the med kit. Going to kind of reset himself as one very talented player happens to be just in front of him. On the opposite end, I'm just seeing just off to our left monitor here, Vixstar and Co. still kind of seeking around, but kind of focusing on this game. This is a very high intensity moment for Noah J and Avxry. The rocket at his side, quite literally on his back, is the squad as it currently stands.
Ooh.
And I wasn't for sure if there was an enemy around him or if he just happened to. Yeah, couldn't exactly tell in that situation, but has the rocket and is just waiting to find where exactly this enemy was lingering.
Oh, there he is. So he's going to get pushed from the back, and he's going to take
builds.
Great builds. Getting on top, tries to RPG, but not able to get it as his opponent is, in fact, going to go down.
Using C4.
Using the C4 as well, and now he's got him trapped. Is he going to do the build edit? We'll see if he's going to be able to do so. His teammate, or excuse me, his opponent, doing some great defensive building, just locked in that room. He's going to go ahead and drop down, and like you said, Landon, this opponent is tough.
Definitely a difficult
He's
one to face
got to be careful
off
with mat
against,
control. He's using a lot of mats to build right now. He's going to run out pretty soon.
And you also take a look at his minimap in the top right.
Good
Hey,
knock.
there's some enemies around there. Thankfully, does get the knockdown, but still, you've got the other squad right on your heels. But it looks like, speaking of that player just in front of him, needing to stay up, has the rockets in his hands and happens to not put the ramp really just toward his right side, and Avxry's going to make you pay for that over and over and over again. But the players continue to find him, but the rockets paying off far too well. Here comes the explosion of the tower, and it looks like as the players start to trickle down, Avxry could be finding his 4th kill in succession. But on the opposite end, Tinnyy ends up knocking out one, and Vikkstar as well adding toward the arsenal, as I believe one player who was just in an engagement with Avxry has dropped down to the water, and I believe Tinnyy ends up finding that one as well. So a lot of kills happening as all 3 of our players join up together just outside of Loot Lake.
Yeah, Vikkstar and Tinnyy was like, you know what? There's too much action over there. We got to get in on it, and they're coming in as we see both teams shooting at the same player.
Tinnyy gets it again.
But Tinnyy is
down.
able to get it. Avxry goes down. He's not going to be picked up as his teammate is already down, and now we have a total of 8 more engagements left for Vikkstar and Tinnyy to take to maybe potentially get a nice padded lead going into the second round. This is really big for Vikkstar and Tinnyy. Let's see if they can capitalize, Ryan.
See what happens here in the situation. Of course, like I said, Avxry, Noah, Jay, they're out. 8 players left. Try to grab as many kills as possible. We talked about the lead that these guys had in both Vikkstar and Tinnyy after the Game 1 reset. Definitely trying to add on toward that again. As it looks like, I believe Avxry, yes, of course, still down like we said, but still trying to find a few of these kills. I'm actually very curious what the score total is right now for Tinnyy. I mean, he's got at least 4 or 5 knockdowns in a row.
Line up the kill feed.
It's just so, so random that everything is just happening in this one spot. Of course, it's like right. There's long engagements. There's long line of sight. So Tinnyy finally gets that elimination. But I mean, this is just insane how many engagements they've managed to find in this one section. And what amazes me is there's been no shots from the back. Of course, there could be a sneaky player coming through that storm, and they got to be very careful. But the good thing is Vikkstar and Tinnyy are currently spread apart as he does find 2 players going in with that grenade launcher as well. He might get explode at this point, but mowing him down, gets the knock, goes in for another grenade launch, and he's finally going to get that elimination, and good stuff coming from him. So Tinnyy and Vikkstar definitely lighting up the kill feed at this point. They might even pick up the last remaining 3. They're going to have a nice solid padding going into round 2, and of course that's what they wanted. They lost that from that first game reset, but now it looks like they have regained it, and they're going to look very good going into the second game. 17-12.
5 kill lead.
2 more engagements remaining, so they could have a potential of 19-12.
That could have gotten really bad too. If Avxry could stay alive there and get as many kills as he did there as kind of like a solo player there, that could have gotten that lead can get stretched from 5 to way more. So I actually think that despite them being at somewhat of a deficit coming into game 2, it could have been way worse. So it's big plays to Avxry there.
Absolutely. Of course, take a look at Tinny's screen. We can obviously see how many kills he has. Of course, 4 in total for him. Could be adding on to that as just hitting trees, trying to gain some ramps as he's now going to need them. Goes for the hunting rifle shot and does get a few tags on what is one of the final remaining players. I believe a jetpack on that player's back. But looking on here, as we'll see what they can try and do, trying to pad the stats. It looks like Vikkstar does eliminate 1 enemy with a nice little rifle shot there. I think it was like 100+ meters in that one, but looks like a little bit of lag coming forward as we'll go and switch back toward Vikkstar's screen. Tried to take a look at Tinnyy, but it's been the Vikkstar show so far throughout this game. 8 frags, the most in the entire lobby for any of our players, and with 1 remaining left. Like you said, Taylor, this is going to be the biggest lead that was possible with the remaining players that were obviously up.
Yeah, no, this is great coming in, right? So it's going to be, what, 19-12? Is that what I said? I think 19-12.
Yeah, I believe so.
So what, 7 kill lead going in, which is actually exactly what they would have had
last time
would have had last time, right? So they got to be feeling good at that point. I mean, and there they go. Is Vikkstar is in fact going to pick up that final kill, but good stuff, right? Coming into the second game, 7 points is a decent sized lead. It's not a lot really in terms of a potential comeback, especially if the team goes down early. But they've got to be feeling good. They got to be feeling solid moving in. And I got to tell you, Vikkstar and Tinnyy, we haven't seen them in previous tournaments. Solid team.
Well, we talk about what's the number 1 thing we give Noah, Jay, and Avxry? What do we say what they are?
Oh, consistency, right.
All right, so I'm seeing some consistency from their opposition here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually very impressed with Vikkstar's gameplay. We obviously can't see Tinny's screen and not streaming, but I'm actually very impressed with the way Vikkstar spaces his gameplay. Obviously very accurate. Almost every player we see in this tournament is going to be fairly accurate. Right? We got a lot of the best players in the world. But they do come in with a 6 kill lead. Again, first time with 7 kill lead. So, I mean, they're through 2 games, I mean, they're kind of showing us that they're kind of the ones taking it to the battlefield more than.
They're arguing they could be the favorites, right? I mean, heading into this match, you could argue who really is the favorite coming into this matchup, based off of the streams and whatnot, the games that we've been able to cast. You got to argue it's Noah, J, and Avxry. However, back-to-back games, you could argue if we don't see the game 1 reset, this is without question going in the favor of Vikkstar and Tinnyy. But one thing that I noticed, a lot of the engagements that were kind of happening once Noah J was out of the fight, we saw Avxry really having to go big. He had a lot of huge moments, but then we saw Vikkstar and Tinnyy really kind of take over. A lot of frags kind of going down toward the northern region of Loot Lake. Do you guys know what's the southern route right behind Loot Lake, where a lot of those players were coming from? They're coming from Tilted Towers. That's where a lot of the players were starting to exit from. And that's something that we had seen Vikkstar really do very, very well. His team, throughout a lot of these games, is sticking around the outskirts of the zone, being aware of where those players are. And it's no surprise that Avxry and co. met up with them toward the ending of that game. Avxry is just on the cusp of the outside of the circle, which happens to be all the players coming in from Tilted. That's a high-priority zone. It's a strat that we saw from Vikkstar and Tinnyy doing so far throughout the game. Like I said, it's no wonder they meet up. And you could argue, right, it's the matter of them kind of hanging back, maybe not playing as aggressive as Avxry and Noah J in that situation. They let them kind of find, 2, 3, 4 kills, but they find the ones that matter, and they stay alive at the end. I think you could argue the strategy of kind of hanging on the outskirts of the circle needs to be implemented a lot more from a lot of these squads. And like I said, when you come down to the final 20, the final 30, you have to have both teammates up. It's almost a death sentence if it's a 2 versus 1 engagement and there's 30-plus players alive, 20-plus players alive.
Yeah, I mean, if you lose a player early, it almost becomes more about damage control than it does about, extending a league, getting the kills right. You almost have to focus more on making sure that your team doesn't lose a huge deficit rather than trying to go out and get your own kills, do what you got to do. It's just a different mindset of the way you got to play the game. Talking to your point on playing the edge of the circle, I think that's so valuable no matter what situation, because like I said, a lot of times everyone has to go in towards the circle naturally.
House time is anytime, and anytime is house.
I'm gonna put mine on tilted.
Easy. Easy bait.
Right, let's have a look at where people are jumping. Okay. A lot of people going right, like I predicted.
Yeah.
A lot of people going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Perhaps
so we go straight up.
Perhaps assault and north. Let's see. Let's go down and let's scope assault.
Yeah, they know that.
Remember, this is NA.
Yeah.
They're going tilted. Actually, no. Let's go houses. Let's play it super safe. If they're going tilted, no, they're not. They're going shifty.
Shifty or factories or something. I don't know.
Either way, that's not a good call. To be fair, actually, I've done assault without realizing. Sorry. Blue house. Blue house.
No,
one squad.
Don't. No, we can't. We can't.
Okay. Pull right then. Pull right.
Pull right. Go to that shack. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Sorry.
Scar.
I don't want to die.
I got Scar. No, it's totally cool. I got Scar.
Okay, I'm gonna grab this chest and I'll come back to you.
We can push Fatal here, honestly, and then just go straight up and don't stop.
One sec, let me see. If you're in a safe position, tell me, is the zone put... Oh, it's not there yet. 28 seconds. We'll make that decision in 20 seconds.
Sure. I got a full shield pot and a Scar.
Okay, I'm taking my full shield pot.
Okay, cool. And I think, we push Fatal just because we're so local right now. Or do we go Salty? Your call. What's your weapon situation?
I've got a silenced SMG and a revolver. Once I'm gonna loot this house.
Yeah.
Again, 5 seconds that we can decide. Because if the zone is pushing people out of Fatal again, like we had no problem clearing up people coming from Fatal.
You ready at this point?
Okay, we can just go Salty down.
Okay.
Oh, you wanna go Fatal? Okay, we'll go Fatal.
No, Salty's probably more concise. Let's go Salt. Let's go Salt. Yeah. Yeah. I'll converge on this corner with you.
Okay, I'm good. Let's just do it. Let's just go. Right. I have a silenced SMG, a shotgun. I'm good.
Cool. Okay. Approach from this angle. Shots going off north, which is good, which means low players. People White House as well.
Are you there? I'm not there. I'm not there. Just chill.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just farm.
I just wanted some extra loot, just
cool.
for insurance.
Cool.
Right, now I'm coming.
Alright, there's fighting going down, so I'm keen to get involved.
Right, you can get involved if you can.
Okay.
There's a guy on the port fort.
Yeah. I
just hit for 20, but like how that wasn't a headshot, I don't know. Careful on your left.
Yeah.
Okay, one guy, there's big fights going on. I'm gonna throw some nades soon. Going up that ramp, you see him?
Yeah.
You should be able to get some easy kills with that scope.
No, that guy's one shot.
Just try and get those kills.
They're all like worming about. We gotta go in. We gotta go in. There's too much in there if not.
Bruh.
I can't get an angle.
One just fell down. He's weak. He's weak. On me. I need some help.
I just got stuck. I'm good. I'm good.
I need some help. Can you look at me?
I'm on the way. On the way.
I got him. I got him. He's dead.
Okay.
Ending him.
Okay.
Right. Let's go kill. Get a jetpack. Oh my god. I need that. Right. I'm going in, boy.
One guy just fell to his death, so I finished him.
On this house?
Yeah. I don't have eyes on him.
Dead.
Nice.
Oh my god. I'm so happy we got a jetpack. Holy moly. Right.
In the house.
I'm coming.
Who's nades? Are those yours?
That's not me. That's not me. I'm gonna get on the portal fort. He's in the house. He's in the house. Please don't kill yourself.
Who's putting those grenades in there?
He's in the house.
Coming up
He's
the
in
back.
house.
Coming up the. Oh no.
No, he's in the house. The guy with the grenade launcher.
Yeah.
He's downstairs. He's downstairs bathroom.
Got one. The other front door. God,
Nice.
I scared it.
Careful of traps. Careful of traps. No.
I literally, that was in my head, and I still walked in.
I have minis and a medkit here.
Yeah.
Minis.
Outrageously sad.
It's alright. It's alright. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We got the loot. That's the main thing.
I just need a double pump. There we go. Okay, grenade launcher. Do you want that?
I see him. They're in that house over there, north.
I was about to say there's not much people here. We could either launch pad on them or
No, save the launch pad to get into the next
another
fight.
launch pad over here.
They're building out 330. They're building out of tilted. Let's launch pad. Let's launch pad. They're going on that hill. 345. At least two of them. Or one of them. He just jumped over to the other side.
He always.
Down.
Nice.
Beta's team. Beta's team. I don't know where they are.
Okay, he's watch out, watch out. 111. It's right here. Oh, damn it, Noah.
50. From tilted.
36 on that guy.
Other guy's lit on shield.
He's super lit. Got him. I'm
Under
more
me.
max.
Got him. Got a launch pad. Do you have a mini? Do you have an extra mini for me?
Yeah, I have two.
Here, drop.
Hold on, I have to pick something up.
There's another mini right here. Shaking it. There's a full stack
Okay.
here.
I got 200 wood now. We're good. Do you have any shotgun?
Actually, I'll carry some of those minis. Yeah, here's shotgun ammo.
Split the minis.
I got 3 minis. I'm good. Was there
We
attack
have,
shotgun? Okay, I got attack shotgun. All right,
where do we
I have a
have?
launch pad as well. Let's launch pad next place.
All right, good.
Or should we? I don't know where to go. Let's go look toward Pleasant. Maybe people want Pleasant.
Yeah, we
have
flew over
5.
from there.
It's tied right now. We need 7 more kills than them, or 6 more kills than them. 7 to win.
Loot has people built.
Oh, right in front of me! Right in front of me! Coming from Loot Lake.
23.
One of them
right
is
on
shredded. One of them is literally 1 hit.
I hate this 3-round dude. Hit her, 27. 27 again, twice.
I don't know where their team is.
It's fine.
Slurp juice right here, so drink it.
There's another
down,
one. Take it.
Down 5. I'm good. I'm good. You just either drop it or
I'm just
bring it with
drop it.
you.
They're on the other side of loot. We could go all the way back, dude. We could just beat them around.
Let's make sure no one's.
Dude, just browse when we're looking. All right. I'm gonna say it. Hurry up. We're gonna hear guns.
Okay, yeah, we got shot. I'll revive you. I have a joke. Okay.
Fuck.
We're pretty far away. You have a med kit?
No, I got minis.
I think they had one.
Yeah, they did. It's just a waste of time right now. Fuck.
I know.
I literally only died. Oh, he's behind us.
Two of them. John Wick and Dark Voyager. They're both lit. Got John Wick.
52.
Dead.
Nice. Where's that med kit? Oh.
Right there. Okay, I'm just gonna keep pushing.
I got a fucking glitch.
We're still 6 kills behind.
20 people left. We gotta beat them. They're at Dusty, dude. Everyone's gonna be running to the circle. We have to just like full speed Dusty or full speed ahead of them. That's it. I have to drop this.
I put a launch pad down right there.
All right.
I don't see anyone, dude. I have like no mats left either.
Yeah, same. See a drop. They built it a drop over here. Come here. It's a bot too.
2 more.
He's a straight bot. I need mats. Another jetpack down here.
We just need to find people, man. Literally, we have to kill like every single last one of these.
Oh, we have another launch pad.
Split up. 100% split up.
All right.
Oh, right in front of me.
I see it. Nice.
Got one. Another one was farther behind them.
$30 on him. Let him pretty bad. Nice, let's go. Taking this blue AR, dude. Another launch pad.
Okay, give me it. Let's launch separately.
Split you.
Or yeah, build up to do the launch pad.
Where at?
I don't know. Just anywhere. We need to like literally scope people.
They're to our right or left.
Yep. Get in front of them. We have to rob all these kills. Make sure other teams don't kill each other. Okay, just put it down.
I'll check factory 2.0.
I'm going shifty.
Factory 2.0 is empty.
What the heck? It was built, really?
Flush factory. Whole squad flush factory. Oh my god, they're actually decent. No, you gotta get here.
I'm so far away. That's all.
Got one. Fucking Tinnyy, dude. Vic and Tinnyy. Fuck. I didn't know they were here.
Okay, one person left. I don't know if we have it or I don't know if we have the win or not.
Vic's shooting someone.
16 to 13. We lost by 3.
Well,
Dang, son. You hate to see it.
yeah, buddy. All right.
You hate to see it, Barbara.
Fuck, we didn't get to the semifinals. That's stupid. I'm somehow evolving into something that I shouldn't be on this little sleep.
Man, you're going off.
Oh, on every stage, on all these stages. Woo! Okay, all right.
And
yeah,
they're still in game. So.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up the brackets now and see who we're up against next.
We're against TG and Thie.
He's going to be doing. He's doing math just like I'm doing in my head.
He's like, what was the
there?
end of
Got
that?
it. There it is.
Yeah.
I think they won by 1.
That's a priceless reaction when you know that they're adding it up in their head. And they're like, okay, carry the 5. Okay, there's the 3. We won. Let's go. Like it's great to see.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
It's like pull out your calculator really quick. All right, there we go. That's awesome. Yeah,
but come on, Vikkstar and Tinnyy, a team we haven't seen.
I don't think any of us predicted that.
Coming through,
secured top 3. They're in winners finals now. That's at worst case scenario, they're top 3.
And that's $3,000.
That's money.
That's $3,000. Come on, that's huge, right? I mean, but Vikkstar and Tinnyy, one of the sleeper teams, coming through and beating one of the most consistent team. Noah and Avxry, of course, still in the loser bracket. That loser bracket, by the way, is absolutely stacked. Of course, you'll be pulling it up. We'll probably pull it up on the screen as well. But then again, also they're dropping down to play blitz, which is kind of interesting. Changing it up a little bit, but come on, Vikkstar and Tinnyy, 31-28. So what is that? 3? All right, you got it.
Real math hours.
I thought it was 1. I'm the Casio. You're the TI. Whatever it is, I don't even know, 86 or something. Whatever. I don't know. Math is hard.
Did you just say random words than a number there? I'm not sure which.
I'm a graphic calculator. Is that what you're saying?
You are a graphic calculator, and I'm just that simple one that you can just spell letters on, like hello and other.
Oh, okay.
Letters.
Yeah, you use some other things too.
That's true.
The 8.
Going back
zeros,
to
8,
going back
5.
to going back to junior high here.
Okay, there you go.
But seriously though, great matches overall. Vikkstar and Tinnyy, I'm a fan. But where's FaZe? I want to see where FaZe is at. Who's in the losers?
All right, so pulling up a little bit of an update. Do not tell me. Oh no, hold on. I was at the winners bracket. I was like, I don't see FaZe here. I'm a little bit worried.
I'll say,
yeah. Okay,
hard
so
to handle that.
Taking a look here at losers round 4. We'll of course pull it up on the broadcast here in a moment. We're trying to obviously get to a multitude of games.
Here we go. Got it in the preview. Let's put it live.
So it looks like right now in the losers bracket, FaZe TFUE and Cloaksy are sitting in losers round 5, getting ready to face off against Daequan
Lupo.
and at Tramears.
Out.
And Dr. Lupo and Ninja see an early exit here to Daequan and Tramears in that situation. Wow. Losers run 4 exit.
And another one to point out too is King Richard and A-Bot Calvin. Calvin, that Overwatch streamer. I mean, come on, going in big. And I gotta say, they put on a really good performance. Nonetheless, though, King Richard played with Ninja in the last tournament, got 2nd place, and King Richard looking to follow up with that with A-Bot Calvin, showing, hey, the Ninja team captain over there, the Ninja man himself, King Richard, a phenomenal player himself. But FaZe and Daequan, I'm really curious to see this Daequan and Tramears team. We've seen Daequan play several times in the past, but we haven't seen Tramears, right? So this team seems to be doing considerably well. Of course, still in the losers, but FaZe, that's going to be a tough match.
I'm telling you, I think Blitz, I said it probably 3 times now, I think Blitz is perfect for FaZe.
Oh, absolutely.
They're so fast-paced. They're so high. Obviously,
we actually have to start it right now.
I'll be back in a minute. We're back.
Where's Super TG?
He's he just can't talk in game chat because he's a noob.
Come to both of you hop on the Discord. Let's chill. Let's vibe.
Oh yeah,
let's
go.
celebrate.
Let's go.
Hey, buddy!
Hey, we made it.
You know what, bro?
Congrats.
I'm happy. Whatever happens here, brother.
Yeah, we all secured third place, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got cash still.
I don't
even know how it works, but I don't even.
Because at this point, the only people that can win this tournament is us or the winner of the losers bracket.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's 3 people that can win. So yeah, we're guaranteed. Right. Congrats, money team.
Hey, money team, man. Wait, how much is third place? I don't even know, because I know first place is 10,000 split, and then second place is 5,000 split, right?
I swear Keemstar has to be trolling. He just tweeted, amazing game by @Vixton23 and Timmy.
Timmy.
Not even Tiny.
There's no way.
Timmy.
There's no way. Timmy?
I'm going to say put some respect on my boy Tinny's name.
Put respect on my name, bro. Oh, man. Vic, it's bedtime, dude. You gotta go to sleep.
Oh, it's beyond bedtime. I have to play like some big football thing, and like I have to leave in like 8 hours.
Bro, fly me out. I'm coming. That's it.
Come through, sub. I'll sub you out from the bench, bro. You can play for me.
Bro.
Oh, Vixar actually did show me.
I'm so happy that one of us is gonna make this finals, you know?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
You haven't made it before, right? You guys got semi before.
We got fourth. Right. We got fourth in week 1.
Jeez.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I remember that. So here's what we'll do. No, I'm joking. So here, we're gonna schedule it. So I'm joking. I can't even say it. I'll get memed.
You get memed.
Did you hear what happened with the glitch in our game?
No, what happened?
Game 1 against Noah and Avxry. Like halfway through the game, we were probably like 6-7 kills up, and they were like, "There's a hacker in the game. We have to redo it."
What?
And I was like, "What?" And so we didn't know. I was playing out of my mind. We carry on playing the game. I dropped 15. We were up 20 to 13, so we're up by 7.
No way.
They went and watched the replay. There's a guy who's underground in Tilted who they think glitched there in a shopping cart.
Oh no!
So we had to redo.
No way!
Like,
wow!
Yeah, so we had to outfrag them 3 games in a row, and it was stress. My goodness.
That's
insane, we just come from that.
That's insane, dude. Well, to be fair, I haven't eaten really all day. I had like a small bowl of soup today, and that's it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to eat too much, dude. I don't know. Like I just play really good with not eating. I don't know.
He likes starving himself before he plays.
No, like no joke, dude. I'm weird. All right, listen. I'm just a weird child.
This is actually the first time I've ever made any money from being somewhat good at a video game. I'm hyped. I've actually entered like a lot of tournaments, a lot of invitationals, and I've never ever been in the money.
Really?
That's fun.
I'm hyped. You guys are like, yeah, we did this like the other week.
Yeah, bro, we won the other week, bro.
But we did decent the first week. Second week we won. Last week we lost first round, and then we made like a 4-round losers bracket, and then died or lost.
Yeah.
But
you know what, bro? We're this is our. We're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing good. I'm glad you guys are here with us.
Yeah, this is gonna be exciting. We should just stay in here.
Yeah.
No tactics.
Yeah, imagine.
Allowed.
Yo, we play a normal squad game. Imagine that.
That'd be so funny. And the semi-finalists have got a peaceful truce in the middle of Tilted.
They see us. We are 2-2 shopping carting each other. Me and Vic are together. TG and Tinny are shopping carts. We build a sky base. Vic's like, YouTube video, bro. Let's get a YouTube video.
That's what I'm saying.
Vic Fortnite sky base.
Like, we gotta know our opponent. I'm like, Vic's just gonna want to make a clip for a video, dude.
Wait, whoever. Let's do a sky base if one of us wins.
Dude,
like in game 2.
Yeah.
In game 2, like someone's up by like 20 kills and like there's only like 5 left or 10 left or something. Let's just do a sky base, dude.
In game 1, we're gonna spike trap the last guy. He grenaded himself in game 1 or like game 2.
No, dude.
Match 1, and then like game 3, match 2, we just shopping carted into a squad of 4.
No, dude. Are you guys want to start it in a minute then, or what? Are you guys?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Tinny to get back.
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
We can take a couple more minutes.
We got a rock paper scissors. What have we got on the
Tinny, go ahead.
I've lost 2 games of rock paper scissors so far, so don't be afraid.
Wait, you want me to do this? No.
Oh, Tinny, Tinny, you do it.
No, Vic, you do it, bro.
Okay, it's good luck, Charles. All right, who's got it ready?
I don't.
I did call him bro. I'm what? You want to go, bro?
Bro. I don't know. It's bro.
Bro.
I'll put it on since typical gamer is weird.
Alright,
wow,
so
dude. Whatever.
Where is it? I
can find it. Hold on. Where the heck is it?
I don't want to face off against my brothers, you know? Like, Vix is my blood brother.
Dude, Flamingo's still going hard though. Like
Flamingo's go hard.
Top 6, all the boys, you know?
Flamingo's got this Fortnite game on lock.
Alright. You ready?
I can't find it. Give me a second. I literally
cannot find it. It's in the green. It's down at the bottom.
Alright, you ready? When you say go.
Alright, on shoot. So you, alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, that lag. Tie game, you know, great. Look alike, think alike.
Is it best 2 out of 3?
2 out of 3.
Yeah, best 2 out of 3.
Whoa, Tinny, did you change your outfit or is this what you've been rocking?
I've been rocking this whole time.
Oh, yeah. Bro, this is too suspect.
No, this is Destiny. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What?
Whoa! Yo, we're the same people!
Alright, let's go.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my god, dude. What the hell is this?
Oh my
God. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No, it's not possible.
What's going on? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, I didn't mean to do you like that.
Wait, is it best 2 out of 3 or are we?
Yeah, best 2 out of 3.
Wait,
yeah.
you're up one. You're up one.
I'm up 1. All right, match point. All right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Why am I so nervous about this more than the kills?
Oh, B2B, I had to style on you. I had to cut you off.
I'm just gonna go again, and you don't have to go. I just wanted to do that. There you go.
Okay, so looks like we're starting EU.
You
right now.
First.
All right,
Okay,
let's get it.
All right.
All right, good luck. Have fun, guys.
I will not be picking up a sniper, so good luck.
Ooh.
I will not be touching anything with a scope.
I love you, boys. Good luck.
Good luck.
GLHF.
I have.
I'm still here. I'm going now, though. All right. I love you guys. Bye.
I love you too. Bye. All right.
All right, man.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
Hit him with a plumber. Hit him with a flex.
Look at my flip.
Me and Thief going in. We the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. We're
Yeah,
probably
where
not
you
the
going?
best, but
Yeah.
we're doing good.
Mm.
All right, man. Are you woofing?
Well,
Are
I'm
you
dancing.
a dog?
Well, I'm a little wolf, yeah.
Hey, hit him with a woof. Woof, woof, woof. This is very exciting. Hit that like button if you're enjoying. Subscribe if you're new. Me and Thief going in. We're already in the money, Thief. We're already in the money.
Give me the money. All right.
Money. This is the semifinals, not the finals.
Hey. Ooh. Hype.
Ooh, call it semifinals, but we know
Yo. Hype with me. Tinny, hype man with me.
I need to find Vic. Where's Vic?
Wait, hold on. On go. 3, 2.
Oh, my brother. My brother.
Hey.
Ethan. Come on, Vic. What are you doing? All right, 170, 200 ping. Let's go, baby.
You're on 200?
200 ping.
No, it'll go down.
166.
All right. Salty dog.
We just sound jumping, bro. We just salty dog.
All right, we're letting alternative houses.
Yes.
Alternative route.
Alternative.
They're going with us.
Bro, they wouldn't do us like that.
Yeah, they are.
Bro, I thought we were brothers.
Wait, hold on. Should we go the houses still?
Or
should we go actual salty?
We can go actual salty, I think.
Oh, I messed up, dude. I don't even know if I can land there.
There's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna sway off. I'm gonna go to this other house over here. This lone
I'm
house.
going to this little shed. This one that I'm above.
Here.
Is this you with me?
No.
Ah! Vic and me both went for the same chest.
You get it?
I got it.
There's no shotgun here. I got a shotgun. Cool. I don't have a shield.
I don't have a shield either, but we should get in there. Oh, I see a slurp. I'm gonna go grab it.
Okay. There's a medkit here. So bad. Alright, we should just go in. Go for the money.
Da ping.
I'm gonna go in, bro. I think I'm gonna actually farm a little bit. You should come to me. I see a guy.
Takes me an hour to pick up weapons.
Fudge, dude.
Mother fudger, dude. Are you by yourself? Nobody's. They're not near you.
Blue, in front of blue, there's a guy.
All right. Well, they're not near you, so.
Okay.
Just remember the ping. Remember the ping. Dude, he dropped the pump. I don't know if he dropped it for me or he forgot it.
Knocked one.
Tinnyy knocks.
I knocked another. I killed 2.
All right, Tinnyy knocked one out. We should stick with them on their ping, honestly.
Yo, blue. I'm just calling that. There's people here.
Coming. I'm a little behind you though. Oh.
I knocked 2.
All right, I'm stuck. I'm glitching around the world right now. Can't even move.
I'm lagging.
Yep. Welcome to EU, bro.
I killed the whole squad.
Nice, dude.
Well, I think it was 3 people, but it doesn't matter regardless.
Keep it going, bro. I didn't even see anybody.
Yo, I have a full shield for you.
Alright.
Take it. Drink it. I'm gonna stick with them since we're doing good.
As the med kit right there in front of him, so great stuff. He's going to probably keep those bandages as well. Opts to get that blue shotgun, and he's got some grenades in his back pocket. Looking pretty kitted at this point. Both sitting at 2 kills, so they managed to, or excuse me, not tied up. As I say that, look at Sword Thief. He's got 5 kills. He kind of took it away here as we were paying attention to Vixstar with those kills. But nonetheless, I mean, just checking out. Very slow so far. We are seeing the lobby drop pretty quickly. What? Now there's... wow, players dropping left and right. Only a total of 53 engagements left. So we're currently seeing...
I'm curious to where they're going to rotate to here. You see the zone is pushing southwest. So yeah, if I'm them, I'm going to go towards the edge of the north edge of the zone where you catch the majority of the players trying to rotate from tilted, rotate from north map. And, you know, instead of going to the center zone where there's probably no one there, you want to go to the outskirts, and here they are at Dusty Divot.
So we see a Portafort in the Divot already and a launch pad. So we're going to utilize the launch pad to get up into the Portafort.
Yeah, and if we know anything about Vixstar and Tinnyy, this is where they thrive. They love to roam around this Dusty Divot area. Of course, let's see if he can get that Kobe inside the Portafort. I mean, he's been absolutely accurate with his shots so far. Of course, he's not going to connect enough there, but it does give him ample opportunity to kind of push up with that shotgun to get the player. Comes right behind him. Good defensive build from that random actually coming in. Whoa, a player! Hello! How are you doing?
From the heavens.
Comes in with his pickaxe ready to just take off his head. What in the world? Come on. Only Fortnite. Like... what a gift from the gods.
That was actually the same guy that was hacking the other game. This time, instead of being under the map,
he came from the top of the map.
Same guy.
Totally miscalculated on his part, but hey, that is going to be 100% welcome. We'll see 2 purple scars.
I think Vixstar is holding the purple scar.
Probably for
2
Tinnyy.
gifts to his teammate. Very heads-up play there. We love teamwork.
Oh, teamwork is great. It's got 2 medkits, too. You can't... But, I mean, of course, Dusty Divot is going to be the area they're going to be, as we're going to see, actually, Typical Gamer and Sword Thief are going to be meeting up. Sword Thief picking up a knock and a kill, as they were actually threatening Dusty Divot, but Typical Gamer is going to come back to give the backup.
Thief is completely on point right now. He's trying to get he's trying to be the first person to get 2 victories under his belt here in Friday Fortnite.
Oh, of course.
We are yet to have a repeat winner.
You know, I watched they did it, or excuse me, I read the interview on Deserto. We saw Typical Gamer and Sword Thief. They were interviewed, and first off, they loved the tournament and thought it was great, but they're hungry for another win, of course, from there. You can go ahead and read that article. I mean, you have to be, right? They won $10,000 in the first one.
That's a max damage pump shot right there, 226 damage.
Sword Thief is on fire right now, and he wants more.
Of course, this is a big round. Whoever wins this is going to be guaranteed $7,000.
Where are you going, Bron?
I mean, think about it. This is a $7,000 match.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no. When you get into these winners finals, and these are money matches. This is, I've been here plenty of times, and this is, you want to make sure that you reach your peak and you play your best in these matches, not the early matches. Even though those early matches are against Titans as well.
One thing that makes this match so important too is obviously you get a free trip to grand finals, but you do go into grand finals with that 2-set lead, right?
It's a cushion.
You do get you have to win only 1 of 2 sets, and we actually did see Thief and Typical Gamer be in the same situation where they did come out of winners bracket, and they actually did get the bracket reset on them. But again, you get 2 series, and they ended up winning the second series to win the championship.
Right.
So winners finals and double elimination brackets are so important. It gives you such an advantage in the grand finals.
We see now the teams, in fact, have met up. We see a little dancing coming from Typical Gamer, just showing, you know what, it's a serious match, but you could still have fun while playing some Fortnite, and that's the beautiful thing about this game is now he's going through to see what he wants to actually do, which is quite funny to me. Like I said, this is a $7,000 match. Typical gamer, still dancing it up.
That's the beauty of Fortnite, man. It's just so much fun. And even in these intense situations, you could just take a breather and do an emote, do something wonky, and maybe it helps you play better, too, alleviate some stress.
Just shows how relaxed these players are, right? I mean, and you have to be relaxed in this situation. You have to be intense but still relaxed and composed, because if you get too tense, of course, you can get a bit shaky on your shots.
I love the launch pad with the hop rocks.
Yeah.
Did it give him more of a boost?
Oh, yes.
Did it? Yeah.
Yes. It gives you about like 40, 50% extra.
You just like float, too. It's like not even like a launch. You just float.
Oh, yeah, big boost. Yeah, you're right. That's huge, yeah.
Just looks so methodical and so like...
That's awesome.
Like a magic carpet.
So we're seeing here a 6-kill lead right now. Typical gamer only with 1 kill. It's Thor Thief right now stealing the show with 10 kills. And then Vixstar with 4 and Tinnyy 1.
So one of the funny things about this match is typically we see a lot of roaming, right? But this match started relatively close to Salty, and we're still close to Salty, as of course they're going to be venturing out so far, but around Dusty Dividend, Salty's been where we've been, right? And they kind of landed outside of Fatal like we typically do, or these teams typically do, but nonetheless, still great stuff coming from them. We have 31 total engagements left. Just taking a quick look, we have 5 on the right, 11 on the left. As Typical Gamer and Thor Thief have kind of taken off a little bit over Vixstar and Tinnyy. Of course, still early in the game, a lot of engagements, but both teams still up. Kind of looking.
6-kill lead already for Typical Gamer and Thief. They're hitting it early.
I'm very curious to where this next zone is going to take them, because it's already, on the west side of the map. And let's see where it goes.
It's interesting. We see Typical Gamer rocking the Portafor. We don't see the Portafor used very often.
I was about to say that, right?
I think it's because obviously you want the most productive assets in your kit to begin with. Obviously, you're playing for a lot of money, very serious matches. But I think a Portafor actually could be very useful, especially in a defensive situation.
Sure.
Well, to be fair, look at kind of scary too. Look at his bullets. He doesn't have a lot. Only 59 shots with the AR, 10 for the pump, and 13 for the tac. So he's not. I mean, plus only 3 grenades. I mean, that's pretty low on his part, and he only has 1 kill. So
meanwhile, Thor Thief has plenty of ammo. Once they meet up, they could share.
But they are spread apart. Yeah, I mean, and Thief he's being quite risky, right? He's over at Tilted at this point. So he does spot a player. Shot. Great snipe. Will he build over to him? Yes,
he
will.
Gets down quickly. That was big. Ooh, and he gets flanked.
Good heads up.
Around with these pump
Thor
shots.
Thief for president. Sheesh.
Nice 2-piece for him.
That man is on point.
Yeah, great awareness on his part, but of course he does have a straggler from the other team. Who is that? That's Vixstar hanging really close to him, ready to steal his kills. Of course, he's going to go ahead and use that.
Tinny's engaging. Tinny's engaging right now, and he's playing against a builder. This guy is taking high ground on him, and I think he has 2 players on him right now. Does he have any help? He's completely alone right now.
Yeah, they split up.
Tinnyy right now is fighting against a squad. He's going to regain his high ground. Still has a good amount of health.
Yeah, still a lot of engagements. 21 engagements still remaining. Potential kills. So this is a big fight for him, especially since Vixstar is so far away from him.
He's really got to stay alive here.
Yeah, and you can tell that this is his defensive gameplay. And wow,
lasers that player.
Was multiple headshots there. I believe he 3-tapped him. 370 health headshots.
And Vixstar on the top screen picking up a kill himself, showing that maybe splitting up is the way to go, at least for this team. So far, this is the first time we've seen them split up. In the last game, we saw them, they were sticking together, right? But now they're managing to pick up kills and kind of double the effort. Overall, phenomenal work on both ends.
This is winners finals, man. You got to be prepared to go solo dolo and really slay out without the help of your teammate.
I think they knew also how many kills they were currently down, but now let's take a look at the score. 14 on the left, 8 on the right, 8. So still a bit of a deficit, but showing that splitting up has, in fact, paid off. But one thing that Vixstar hasn't been able to do, and that is to match the kills, or excuse me, take the kills from a Typical Gamer over there. So that's one thing that he's got to watch out for. Thief on your bottom screen, those 13 kills. He has been performing exceptionally well, as we said. He is currently on point, lasering his opponents.
Safe zone's going to push south. So we're going to have like a Greasy Grove, Shifty Shafts ending.
Which, if this was Noah and Avxry, I would say that's perfect, right? But we haven't seen either which of these players go to Shifty. So it's going to be a kind of an interesting spot for the ending to be. And trying to see, they're just going to roam around, try and find, just travel around. And we see this typically as the game is going to dwindle down. Still, the Storm pretty far away for the amount of engagements left, right? There's only, 14 engagements left. So it's going to be pretty slow until that Storm collapses. And, of course, we're going to start seeing the teams kind of converge. We'll see a lot of fireworks go off from then. But I mean, Ribs, if you're in this position as a competitive player, I mean, on which team are you favoring so far? I mean, obviously we see Typical Gamer and Thief. They have the heads up whenever it comes to the kills. They have the advantage. But why do you think they have the advantage over Vikkstar and Tinnyy at this point?
Well, Sword Thief is just playing outside of his mind right now. And on top of that, they're just finding the players, and that's what the end of this match is going to come down to. I have no doubt in my mind once they find the players, they will be able to take them down. I think they already did get rid of the better players in the lobby. They just have to find these players trying to rotate to the new safe zone and try to take them out. And it's just whoever finds them first, really.
Looking through, Typical Gamer built up. I thought he was going to have an engagement. There might be someone down below. Of course, he does have, I think that's Vikkstar right in front of him, and it is, in fact, going to be Vikkstar. So he's going to have a little bit of an advantage. As we do see the sniper coming out, but, of course, he's going to tend to put that away. And nobody spotted just yet. Very slow, but what a shot from Sword Thief. I don't even know how many meters that was, but he managed to get a lot of shield and health down on that opponent. He's going to go ahead and push forward with the call-out coming as we see Tinnyy is, in fact, going to pick up a down as well to keep it up. It's a very close game so far. Of course, this is only the first one. We still have another one left remaining, but how many more engagements? Still 14. Well, excuse me. It'd be,
we do it down, though, I believe.
He did get it down, so it'll still be 13 more engagements.
Okay, big kill coming out from Tinnyy there. They need all these kills right now. They don't want to go into this game with too much of a deficit right now. They can't do much about the fact that Thief is going off.
I'll say what Vikkstar and Tinnyy are lucky about is that Typical Gamer's not having the game that we kind of expect out of him. Sword Thief, I mean, Sword Thief getting 14 kills right now is no surprise to me. He's one of the best players in the game.
Yeah. That was a good kill right there from Vikkstar, making sure that Thief didn't get all the kills in that house.
Honestly, if I'm Vikkstar and Tinnyy, I got to be a little bit worried, especially going into game number 2. Like you said, Sword Thief has been playing out of his mind. Typical Gamer taking some massive damage, though, managed to pop around the corner, and that's actually the replay of what we saw earlier. He's going to get that half shield as well as some bandages to kind of heal up just a little bit, but the game is dwindling down with a total of 8 engagements. Tinnyy on your screen, he is getting some engagements as well, trying to go in with that hunting rifle to get a shot, just misses. Just below that player. He's going to go ahead and push up. But Vikkstar and Tinnyy at this point, they've got to get all these engagements and get these kills because going into round 2, they could have a huge deficit. At least on
right now, they're only down by 5, I believe. So they're not doing too bad.
And we'll see.
You have 11-16. That's actually very manageable for how good Thief's been playing.
Sure.
Which is kind of curious because, well, I mean, they stayed together primarily the entire match. So just comes to show. Oh, that was a nasty kill. Great shot from Tinnyy. And another one just won't even turn around. Oh, no, he does. And he goes down.
Yeah, he missed a few shots there, and it's going to cost him.
Who got the down, though?
At the same time, we are seeing Typical Gamer is also very low in health, too. So I think if a Typical Gamer, I would not engage anything. I would not challenge anything. Stay alive. Yeah, stay alive until your teammate comes and helps you, who's actually also taking damage now.
They've all converged.
And I think this is Vikkstar's time to shine right now. He's the only one that really has enough health to play aggressive.
Oh, and he gets...
Yeah, so he was the one who downed the guy that was right over Tinnyy. So he's making sure to help his teammate out. And he is in a great position to get these kills here with his grenade launcher.
Definitely so.
And if you've seen, top players use a grenade launcher, they like to use it from max distance so it blows up. Not on impact, but it blows up midair.
Ooh, and there goes a headshot by Vikkstar.
Got him.
Beautiful.
Caught him still.
And that player drops immediately, showing that was probably the team that they were fighting against. He's pumping some more shots at another player in front of him, gets another kill, and that is great for them. Now they're sitting
just
at
like
15 kills. So yeah, I mean they're only one kill game.
Yeah, brought it right back.
How many more engagements do we count? We still have 4 more.
Yeah, 4 players left in the lobby, and it seems Typical Gamer has somebody under him. He's checking edits.
And Sword Thief just picked up a kill
himself. Does die. So the game ends with Thief and Gamer having 20.
Oh, there it goes. So here we are. What is it? 20 to what? I believe 15. No, did he get more? No, I think it's 2015 because they picked up the last 4, didn't they?
We gotta say the last kills come in.
Definitely a great game from everybody. High kill game.
Yeah, I think that's 2015.
Wow, 18 coming out from Sword Thief.
2015.
Very impressive.
A 5 kill lead. Not huge.
No, I mean, it's not bad, right?
It's basically like a team fight and a half.
I don't think Thief could repeat that. 18 kills.
You don't think so?
18's a lot.
Hey,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. We talked about this on our previous broadcast. If you look at kind of the websites that track all the stats, Thief is in like the top 5 percentile in like every category across like every game mode. Wow. Solos, duos, squads. kills, elims, first place finishes.
This
Like
guy's talented, huh?
He's like a freak. He's amazing. He's incredible. So I think he could totally do it again. That being said, I mean, is likely not quite as likely, but at the same time, I also do not see it likely that typical gamer only gets 2 kills.
That was
in
low
another game.
for him.
Typical gamer usually gets way more than that.
Right.
So I think you could see a combination of maybe Thief might not get 18 again, but at the same time, I don't think that typical gamer is going to only get 2 kills again.
That is true.
That's kind of how I think about that.
10 on East.
Really?
Yeah, man. It's nutty.
Well, it's all good because you do good every time on East, so you got this.
Let's get it, bro.
Put some liquor in my cup. Good.
Let's get it, bro.
They're gonna go. I think they might go tilted. I'm honestly, it's like a 50-50. They're either gonna go tilted, pleasant, greasy, or really like random spot.
If they go tilted, they're screwed. They're on Euro ping.
Okay, we're gonna go salty.
Salty, bro.
But we're gonna put, like, depending on what they do, we have to counter it, right? We're up by 5 kills. If they go far away, we should actually land near them, like not salty. Like, think about it. We're up by 5. It depends where they go. Well, let's just see where they go.
I think our strat's good, man. It's solid. We practice it.
Yep, you're right.
We know where the spawns are. We know what to do. Otherwise, mark the beginning. I'll mark the end.
I'll mark beginning. If they go tilted, though, dude, that's perfect for us to go salty.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump salty.
They're not doing it. I'm
gonna jump salty.
Yep, salty.
No, they're probably gonna go pleasant.
No, they're gonna go somewhere else.
Oh, they're going with us.
They're going with us. Okay, that's very out of. It's good for us, I think, because we could stay even with them. You know.
Yeah.
All right, we just gotta play together, man. You want to go straight to salty then? I'm gonna go straight to salty. I got a blue.
Let's do it. I'm gonna land top of blue.
Okay.
We have one team here. One team.
One team. Okay.
I see at least one. They're not coming here, by the way.
They're not.
They might be. They are there.
Oh, wait, yo. There's a team going. He's going bottom blue. I can't go. I'm going tree.
All right. Then just dip.
Because he got a better angle on me.
Is that you shooting a shot?
No.
People are going off in my house, bro. Oh, Vix is going off.
Oh, he is going off. Damn, he just killed a bot squad. It's all good, bro. We just gotta keep it going.
What are the odds there's no loot in this basement? You gotta be.
I have no loot either. All good, bro. It's all good, brother. Only problem is I have no shield.
Yeah.
But I can still loot.
Oh, I got mini stream.
Vic killed the whole squad in blue.
Whole squad? He killed 4?
I think so.
I don't think he killed 4, dude. He killed 3.
Did he? Okay.
What a savage, though.
Did Tinnyy loot that far east south? I don't think so. Yeah, they're gonna try. We gotta stay with them. I'm gonna stay with them, okay?
Yeah, good.
You think that's smart, right? Because they're now like down by 2.
Yeah.
We gotta stay with them. You should come too.
Coming. I have the minis for you.
Okay. They're farming, so.
They're both using
no, I know they. Oh, that's so bad. But hey, it's Christmas for Vikkstar, right? And they need that. They were down 5 kills, so at this point now it's only a 2-kill deficit. So looking pretty good. We're already seeing Tinnyy. He's going to be over at Dusty Divot relatively early on. Of course, Vikkstar, his stream is just a little bit more delayed than Tinnyy is, so I believe they're both going to be at Dusty as we see shots fired, not able to connect just yet. Going Dusty really early though.
Yeah,
really early.
It makes sense though because like Salty's already. It seems as if Salty's already cleared out. And, you know, he knows he has to play more aggressive. You don't have time to loot right now when you already have a 2-kill deficit. And these are big shots here coming in from Tinnyy because he's the only one that's there yet.
Oh, man. I mean, he's pushing really aggressive, and this is such a monumental point at this, you know, because Tinnyy, he has to pick up all these kills. If he goes down, of course, being down in kills already as it is, it's going to put up a lot of pressure on his teammate, but he is doing phenomenally well going in for the kills. Got to watch out for the tack, as he is, in fact, going to get it. I thought some shots were going to be fired on Vikkstar, but he manages to escape, and with no damage, good for him.
All right, so it's a tie game.
It's a tie game, so anybody's game at this point.
I'm really surprised that typical gamer and Thief weren't able to pick up at least one kill there in that exchange. Obviously, the kills in Salty Springs were just, you know, 1, 2, 3, easy.
Right.
Hand it to him, yeah.
Right.
But right there, they definitely had an opportunity.
Vikkstar taking a lot of damages now.
Yeah, but see, that's what we're seeing. So we're kind of seeing a replay because of that delay.
Sure.
And so he did take some damage. Of course, I guess he's going to – he must have healed up pretty quickly then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did. So he immediately went for the hill.
And once again, we're going to see Vikkstar, the first one to rotate out of Dusty. He was the first one to rotate into Dusty, or Tinnyy, sorry. And this is good. You want to get ahead of the pack. You want to be the first person to, you know, spot people, and
right.
It gives you that advantage. It's also a risk. You know, if you run into a good team, you have no help, you can get taken out. But these guys are, you know, they're ready. They're warmed up. He's got a jetpack.
We love jetpacks.
He's got those high socks. He's ready to go.
Mind you, this is a much quicker game. I mean, at this point, there's only 35 engagements left, right? And I think before at least at this same time frame, what we were sitting at, still 60 players left. So not a lot of engagements. I would have totally missed that jump going up that hill. Good stuff for Tinnyy.
That was close.
But
jetpack though.
I like how that. Like I said, I figured they would stick together. They're doing just that. But no engagements just yet. As the game is going to heat up, I'm kind of curious to see how the stills of the kills is going to happen, right? You like that rhyme? Little nice, right?
Nice little rhyme scheme going for you.
Listen to my mixtape.
Rhyme game
time,
on point.
Rhyme game on time. But hey, honestly, could call it either way.
This could easily go to a game 3 right
now.
Oh,
100%.
You know, typical gamer and Thief still yet to find one frag this game.
Did they come in with a 5-kill lead or 6-kill lead?
They 5-kill lead. So right now
they're actually down now.
It's a lead change. Yes, we're Vikkstar and
like
Tinnyy up 1. Snipe coming out, and he's going to tag him in the chest. Great shot, great lead there. That was about 200 meters, and a body shot's going to take down the shield.
The other one to the right doesn't decide to build up. Will take some damage and get punished for that. Yeah, does get cracked. There is a player straight in front as well.
Still trying to gauge how good these players are. Yeah, like I want them to.
That's got to be like part of the analysis when you want to push, right? You got to kind of see like.
And it's hard to tell just off of how many shots they hit. It's really off of their movements and how they position themselves, because it's not too hard to hit shots in this game. You know, hit scan and how accurate these guns are.
Oh man, he's just getting.
He gets that
snipe. What a snipe! He got. I mean, he got that just.
Okay.
What is?
All right.
Is he like world?
I'm not sure. What am I? This plays. All right. He's disengaging. He's using the jetpack to just get some distance.
Took a lot of damage from that.
Still getting shot though. He's no more mats.
He's out of
mats.
Okay.
No.
It all makes sense now. But he's actually doing a great job, and he's gonna go down.
That's tragic.
So Ribs, what do you think about that? I mean, should he just have engaged at that point?
It's lack of preparation. I know you're playing for kills and you're playing aggressive, but you already took the lead. You should be farming. You shouldn't be. And now this is what you get. You should at least have 100, 200 mats. He went into that fight with low mats.
Okay, this player should be able to kill. I mean,
the guy's got his newspaper
it's a pencil war. Pencil versus a shot.
Oh
no, he got.
Oh, if that had happened.
Yeah, that scared my heart dropped.
Oh, but seriously, that death right there from Tinnyy was definitely a costly one. And and you need to have the presence of mind to always have a certain amount of mats, and any top player will tell you this. And I know this situation you need to get kills, but you also need to farm up. And you know, jetpack or no jetpack, you still need.
I mean, the question becomes now: there's only 20, 30 people. Okay, 30 people remaining. Your teammate's dead. He has a small lead. Then it becomes: does he go on his own and try and maximize his own kills, or does he try and go follow what are his opponents, but his teammates in game? And try and kind of like deter them, get his kills that way.
How do you follow them when? Wait, what am I seeing right now?
With a shopping cart.
I mean,
are
they? They're relatively close, yeah. No, because the thing is, remember, Vikkstar. I mean, they're what? We got some unorthodox team.
Yeah. Thief is working with Vikkstar right now. Okay?
Hey, they're just having a little fun.
Yeah.
I want to see a little dance on that, because you could dance on a shopping cart. It's the best, most infuriating thing whenever you see your opponent dancing past you on a shopping cart, and then they just plow you in the face with a one pump. But 23-21, Vikkstar and Tinnyy, they are in fact leading by 2 kills. It's been a slow game for typical gamer and Sore Thief. With that being said, though, he's.
Hey, here they come, the Thief getting the knock.
So this is interesting. Let's him go.
2 knocks, but he takes a lot of damage here.
He kind of gave him a boost to the fight.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening right now. He's just like, I don't know. They look like teammates right there. They look like best friends. He's in the same skin.
I mean, I know sabotaging is against the rules, but obviously helping the enemy team isn't against the rules. So I mean,
reverse sabotaging.
Reverse sabotaging, you're helping
Vixstar made it there in time to pick up, I think, 2 kills, though. So Vixstar keeping the team in the game.
Both Thieves and Typical Gamer are fairly low health. They have to be careful.
Vixstar's looking good, too. He's got 8 kills.
One good headshot can knock them both.
How many kills did Tinnyy have before he went down?
I want to say either 2 or 4.
Here we go. Tinnyy has 2. So he has 2. So they're sitting at 10 right now, as opposed to the 4 on the opposite end. So 6 kills, still leading by 1, right?
Sure. Yep, makes sense.
So I'm glad it does. I was reaching for that one, man. The big math. Okay.
Quick maths.
Quick. 1 kill lead isn't too much, but he is going to be able to get kitted up here, right? And this is one of the things too. Whenever we see these teammates converge, even though the other team might get the kills, you can come in and steal the loot. So definitely big plays from him on that part. But the kills are dwindling down. We're seeing 21, so -3. What is that's 18. 18 total kills left.
Despite the 1 kill deficit, like the circle's closing in, the engagement's going to come sooner. You still got to kind of favor Thief and Typical Gamer in the situation. 1 kill can, I mean, obviously that could be a race in a second.
Sure.
Vixstar's got to come up really, really big for this. Get a couple good breaks in his side. Maybe catch a couple teams that are kind of off the beaten path. But
I wouldn't rotate too early here either. Like look at Vixstar's kit. He only has 2 weapons, but he does have the heals.
And a jetpack, low fuel, but I mean, it's still very helpful.
And he has decent mats as well.
Right, I wouldn't assume that the lobby made it to the safe zone yet, so I would still try to catch some players rotating.
Gamer and Thief are very low on mats on the other end too. I mean, that can be changed when you kill a guy who has a bunch of mats, but still, I mean, they get in a high build situation with a team of 4 and you run out of mats. I mean, that can cost you.
So Vixstar, I mean, I honestly got to say I agree with what he's doing. He's pushing ahead of Typical Gamer and Sword Thief, and that's what you kind of have to do. Of course, there could be some stragglers behind where Typical Gamer and Thief will be able to pick those up, but Vixstar has to make some moves at this point. And he's doing just that. He's pushing up. Hopefully, he's going to find some engagements before Sword Thieves and Typical Gamer does. Right? I believe there were people straight ahead. Don't quote me on that because my eyesight is bad, but I think there could have been people up there. We'll see if he'll be able to engage. He does have that sniper in his back pocket. And he hasn't zoomed in just yet, so maybe there wasn't. Maybe he didn't see anybody. But still, staying relatively close to each other, it's going to come down to the wire. But like you said, you got to favor Typical Gamer and Sword Thief at this point. But
it depends how they play this, though, because they could split up, and that way Vixstar can't be in the both the fights at once.
And we do have a team fight over here, so Typical Gamer and Sword Thief did find somebody.
Okay, so we're going to see Typical Gamer move up.
Vixstar does as well. He takes some damage. And you look at the top screen there, he is, in fact, very low in this team fight. He does have that med kit.
Down.
Thief does go down, and he's completely out. This is scary for Vixstar, too. I mean, he's low. He doesn't have time to heal up. That opponent is pushing super aggressively. No, he goes down. Is that it?
It's not over
yet.
No, still 1 kill up, right?
Yes, now it's all up to Typical Gamer. And I believe he just needs to get 1 kill, which ties up the score.
Ties the game, and he's last alive, so
he's the last alive, and he wins.
So worst case... Well, worst case, they lose.
In front of him.
Oh, going for the snipe. Got it. No, and another player in front. No, he didn't get it.
These players seem competent. So this is going to be Typical Gamer versus some pretty good gamers. And he's going to use the jetpack. He's not going to get the down. The second he gets the down,
he needs
to game end.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he does get the down. He's going for the kill, but he's got to be careful, too.
That should be the clinch, but let's see what he does.
For good measure, he should still go for more. I think I see rockets coming in.
Well, that's just a tie, right? If he just picked up that 1 kill, that's just a tie.
Okay, but he outlived him.
He's last alive, though. He outlived him.
But still, we could see a game 3. All I'm saying is it's not over just yet.
Yeah, it's not over till the fat lady sings. Typical Gamer right now in control, though. He still has a good amount of health. He has a great kit. He's got a jetpack. And, 25.
Yep, we're all tied up. Oh. I think he's...
Camp City.
I mean,
he might hear some of the footsteps right now.
Is this going to be one of the first matches tonight that our players didn't win the Battle Royale if he dies here? Because we've seen
a lot of we've seen a lot of ones end in Victory Royale.
Now that I think of it, we haven't seen any early deaths from all the players. Just one here or there.
Yeah.
Which goes to show you how consistent all these players have been today. Very impressive gameplay.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you guys have cast some matches in the past where both teams get wiped kind of early.
Oh, 100%. Oh yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
They've been really slaying out today, and it's very impressive. And he's actually gonna take some damage here from the gas, I believe.
Well, I just got to be quick. I just want to point out this next kill is a $7,000 kill. $7,000 kill.
Does he need it? I need to go to the ruling.
Well, they're tied, so it will force it into a game of best of 3.
In traditional matches, if you tie and you're last alive, but these are 2-game series, so.
It would force it into a game of 3. But building up, he's taking some damage. He's got that player in front. He's running out of mats too. He's only got at least 2 builds at this point.
Right here.
Can he get it? He's going down. He's taking so much damage, though. Oh, no! He didn't get it. I think they tied. Oh. No, you're seeing that. They're going to a best of 3.
Yeah. That's how it works. In a typical wager, you outlive the opponent, you win. But
no, not here.
Not here.
It's only based on kills.
25-25.
Wow, that was a $7,000 kill, and he didn't get it. We're going to a best of 3. This is our first best of 3 tonight. We've seen at least a couple, or at least 1 or 2 in the previous tournaments that we've had, and they're always exciting. Third match. This is intense.
If you're Vixar and Tinnyy right now, you are like.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you're
really rooting those guys on.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
they played it perfectly.
Best case scenario
waited
for them. Now they stay alive. They both died early. 1 remaining. You would think a player of this caliber could get that kill and come through.
Once again, ran out of mats.
Ran out of mats. That was big.
How important having mats are at these end games. Especially when you're fighting teams, right? Yeah. So like even if it's 2v4, you're still fighting at a 2-man disadvantage. So having those mats and having that capability to defensively build and keep yourself alive is really important. If you don't have that, and you're just jetpacking in the air, you're like a sitting duck.
Well, another thing too,
they really needed that game. It's one of those guys right there.
That would have helped a lot, right?
Llama would have been.
Everybody was struggling on mats that game. The resources just weren't there.
So Ribs, from a competitive standpoint, this is something that I saw that Typical Gamer did. We all saw it. He was laying down below and he was just reloading and just taking it extremely slow. I haven't seen this from Typical Gamer in the past. Do you think the pressure of that match got to him? Because honestly, if this was any other match, Typical Gamer would have been pushing at that point.
I don't actually agree with the decision to stay underground.
I don't either.
That because like the zone is what killed him. Honestly, like he lost a lot from that zone. The zone put him under duress. Like if he gets out of the zone fast and all he has to do is shoot at the people that are coming out of the zone, he's in a much better situation to get 1 kill. He needed 1 kill, right? He didn't need to go kill a team. He needed to get 1 person. So. I mean, again, I don't agree with it, but again, he might have heard footsteps that we didn't see. So he could have thought that maybe if he runs out of there, he gets shot in the back. So we weren't able to hear him. But I think in that case, like you got to keep yourself alive at all costs. And I think putting yourself up against the zone like that just puts you in a lot of risk.
Yeah, he definitely made a critical decision there because we saw him get the kill that tied it up.
Right.
And at that point in time, he was pretty much in the midst of that fight. But we knew that those players were decent players. They were building. They were staying alive. So he got that kill. At that point, he disengaged and thought maybe they'll leave me alone. No, you just killed one of their boys.
Right.
So now they're waiting at the edge of the gas, and here he comes. He's taking free damage. He probably should have just kept fighting at the time. Just one more pump,
you just
and
needed
you win.
1 kill.
He was there with a jetpack. Just fly up to try to kill one of the guys. Instead, he completely ran away. He gave up his high ground.
Yep.
And that's why he lost.
Yeah, and to be fair, when he went underground, too, he had plenty of health at that point. I mean, he definitely could have engaged.
No,
25 health.
Yeah, he had plenty of health. So, yeah, definitely that storm is what killed him. But I disagree with that play, and maybe he's kind of second-guessing that as well.
Sure he is.
But, I mean, that's a lot of pressure, $7,000 on the line. But now you forced a game 3. At that point, you knew you already had it tied up. You might as well go for it. I mean, at that point, what's the harm, right?
That's true, right? Like, you don't really have, like, I mean, I guess there is some risk in going to a game 3, but again, at the same time, like high risk, high reward. Like, if that's the win right there. You want to kill the win.
Exactly. So I don't know, a bit testy, but is it going to pay off? I don't know. We'll have to definitely see. As looks like they are queued up for the match. So we'll be getting into game number 3.
Is the first game 3 today?
This is the first game 3 today. This is the first game 3, and you're first in general.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm excited.
Welcome to the club. Game 3 club, baby.
All right. So I mean, hey. Typical Gamer, Sword Thief, Vixar, and Tinnyy, right? They're playing game 3. Pressure's on. Of course, now we're back to 0-0, but this is for all the marbles, at least whenever it comes to this game mode. Now, you're a competitive coach. You're a competitive player, right, for Gears of War. Different games, but still same state of mind. What are you thinking in these situations? Passive, aggressive, same game plan. What would you be thinking?
I think you play your game. I don't think that the second you start to second-guess yourself or start to try and, like, tweak what you're doing because you think it might not work, that's when you're going to put yourself in a position for failure. You look what you've done to put yourself in this position in the first place, right? Look how much hard work you to win all these matches to even get to the game 3 in the first place, right? So I don't change anything personally. I don't know about you, Jordan. What do you think?
No, it's a complete wipe. When you go to game 3, it's tied up. It's 1-1, and then now it's just tiebreakers. So
clean slate.
Yeah, you have to go back to what got you here, and you just have to play with confidence.
Yep.
That's all it comes down to. You got to get a little lucky too.
I think taking it from
the battle royale after all.
It is, and I think taking it from the humanistic approach, Typical Gamer, he's got to wipe that last one because I know he's still feeling that, right? So he's got to let that completely go. But Vixar and Tinnyy at this point, I think honestly, mentally, I think they have a better advantage because they knew they were down and out. Now they have a second chance. That probably pumped them up to come in even harder during the second one.
If I'm Tinnyy right now and the way he got taken out early that game, he didn't expect to even be in this game 3 situation. They were already down a game, and Vixar clutched up. Typical Gamer almost clutched up, and he didn't. So now here we are.
Thief finding a blue pump and green tack early.
And we're in salty once again.
Keep in mind that Tinnyy is about 5 seconds ahead, and he's going to engage right now. He's going to throw some nades to the window.
Yeah, there is a player up there. This is a big engagement. I mean, every engagement's going to count at this point, right? I mean, this is really big stuff.
Oh, they're going down into that basement. That basement is like the basement of death.
Oh,
I hate being down there.
100%.
It's really scary. There's a lot of corners, close quarters.
Top of that, too, having to get out. You never know who's going to be up waiting
it's an
for you, right?
staircase to get out of.
Exactly.
It is.
So, but any kills going down just yet? No, not just yet.
I'm surprised not.
I think Typical Gamer does come in and get one.
We saw some engagements go down, but
or at least a down.
We'll see on the kill feed on Tinny's screen.
There we go. Yeah, we do see a down. So that's going to be one kill for Typical Gamer, and that's the engagement that we saw Tinnyy trying to throw the grenades at, and Vixstar as well. They were unfortunately unable to get that, but still, they're both looting the same exact house. I mean, you can't get any closer than these two teams are right now.
I'll tell you one thing, I bet both teams are going to farm a lot more this game than they did in the last couple.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to run out of mats, right? We saw that last time. It was a huge deal.
I was really surprised when that happened to Tinnyy because he was approaching that team as if he had all the mats in the world.
Yep.
All of a sudden, you see him jetpacking all the way in the air. Like, what are you doing? Ran out of mats, bro.
They're just decimating this
It's one of those times where, like, we talk about the how powerful jetpacks can be at times in the hands of some of these good players. It goes both ways. If you don't have mats and then you're jetpacking in the air, you're just a sitting duck. It's obviously very hard to aim while you're in the air like that sometimes. And
I was just
as I say that, he picks one up.
Yeah,
right?
I was just looking at like how aggressive they are. I mean, even though they're sticking together, Typical Gamer and Sword Thief are doing a great job at least stealing these kills. But Vixstar has the potential for 2 kills, and he does get 1 knock. I believe there's a player inside.
No, I think Thief got the knock.
Did he see? Oh, this is the benefit of sticking together.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that is huge. That's 4 kills.
If you were looking at Vixstar's screen right there,
99 point.
Yeah, he pretty much made both of those players very weak. But he was using the tac shotgun. He never switched to his pump, so he wasn't getting those really strong shots. And here comes Thief with 2 full spread pump shots. He's going to pick up both of those kills, and that's huge.
That's 4 to 0 at this point. So, I mean, that's huge. And Thief already in another engagement. And Thief is really in his element at this point, right? He knows the pressure's on, but he's okay. He's been here. He's done that. He already has a first-place win. He's going for the second. So, the jitters, at least, I wouldn't see being affecting him quite well. But Vixstar and Tinnyy, of course, they're going to be in Dusty. We do see Tinnyy does have a kill. Laser beaming the player up top. Great shots, but taking some shots from the side. And this is going to be a big kill. He's managed just to get it. And with that being said, is that a tie? 3? No, he has 3 kills, but I believe that knock at the top, if he gets that, they will in fact be tied up. No, they are tied up 3-3. I thought they had 4, but I guess they don't. Huh, interesting. They're all tied up.
A lot of players in Divot right now with Top Rocks.
And they're wide open too.
A lot of engagements going on right now. And this is the same rotations we saw last game. Salty to Dusty Divot. Same rotations, and we're seeing similar action as well. They've definitely learned how to gauge exactly where players will be.
So we have 5 on the left, 3 on the right. So 2 kills down for Vixstar and Tinnyy. They're going to go ahead and dip out of Dusty, proceed their way inside the circle.
Keep in mind, everybody, this is game number 3 here in Winners Finals, and it's a tie game right now.
$7,000 on the line.
This is for, more importantly, a trip to the grand finals.
Yep.
Yes.
For a potential of $10,000 for first place, which, by the way, Typical Gamer and Thief, they've already won $10,000. So total for these tournaments would be $20,000, which is phenomenal for what a 2-week span.
Not a bad couple paydays, right?
Seriously, 30 to 28, 2 kills. So not too bad. It's definitely going to be a close one. How many engagements we have left? We have a total of 34 engagements left. Nobody's dropped yet, so that's always a good thing. Especially for your team, having your teammate in your back pocket definitely benefits you. Question is, do you think they're going to start splitting up? Of course, they're sticking together, but do you think they'll do that one person ahead, one person stays behind later on in the match?
It seems as if these two teams want to make sure that they don't miss any engagements, so they stay together just so they have their best chance of like getting kills without the other team getting a full wipe. And we're going to see Typical Gamer engage here with the jetpack. And he's going to take down 1.
Mind you, Sword Thief has no mats.
He doesn't.
Once again, so
such a frustrating feeling.
And Vixstar doesn't either. Looking at him too. Really, nobody's sitting really high on mats because they've been
very hurt right now.
And Typical Gamer got a nice knock at that point. Of course, player from behind. He only needs to take 1 shot. Managed. Who got that down?
I think Vixstar got the help, but actually kind of helped him.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I think Vixstar stole that knock.
He did.
He did, but that helped.
Oh, helped him in that case because he's so weak.
He was super, super weak and still in an engagement. So, I mean, it's one of those situations where you didn't get the kill, but it saved your life, which could probably lead to a lot more kills.
Oh, that's a med kit. He's happy to see. He's going to go ahead and heal up. That'll put him out of the action for just a little bit, but I don't think anybody's close by.
That was big plays there from Typical Gamer, engaging on that. I think that was a team of 3, and he was able to get 2 out of those 3. A little bit of help from Vixstar.
We got Tinnyy over at Tilted as well. And I believe he might be all alone.
We have super low. Just looking at everyone's mats, we have super low mats all around.
Yeah, they're trying to be the first
so
to the fights.
scary.
Yeah, they really just don't have the luxury of farming right now, and they once again they hoping for a llama or to maybe kill someone who has the llama.
I think you gotta hope for the players to kill the player with a lot of loot.
I mean, they've been thirsting for these kills, and you haven't had a chance really to mine because you've had to steal the kills. We saw that huge kill steals in the beginning, right, from Sword Thief. You managed, with Sword Thief, you managed to get 3 kills. Typical gamer as well, stealing the kills. So it just comes to show, you know, getting your resources is extremely important, extremely crucial, but getting the kills at these high pressure moments might even outweigh the ability of getting your mats.
I mean, I think the jetpacks give you, a little bit of leeway with mats sometimes, but again, it double-edged sword. You can kind of become a sitting duck at times.
Yep.
So Tinny's putting in great damage right now. Vikkstar's trailing with 0 mats. And
I mean, Tinny's about to run out himself.
Yeah, but he has one of these guys very weak. I guess he already picked up.
Just picked up a ton of mats.
Ton of wood, gets 561.
Awesome.
That's huge. He's going to go ahead and split it wisely so. And that's going to be a huge advantage getting into these future team fights, especially if they stick together, because you look at the other end, really only Typical Gamer, he's sitting at 200 wood, but his teammate down below, he's only at 50, and you can't split those. So Vikkstar and Tinnyy, they're going to have a nice little advantage as we get a nice elimination at the top there from Vikkstar. And that's going to bring him up to 2 total kills. So 5 total for the right, and on the left we have 7. So still 2 kills down, and the engagements are starting to get a little bit lower. Only, about 21 engagements remaining, so the pressure's definitely on.
He just caught a solo guy out with the scoped AR.
So we have, 8-5, 3-kill lead.
Neck and neck right here. Still plenty of great engagements left. And
22 killable players on the map.
With them sticking so close together, I don't see any of them really dropping. It's going to be hard for because they're all going to be shooting. They're all obviously all competing. It's going to be hard for any team in this lobby to compete with these guys. So at this point, I mean, really, it's all about stealing kills. And Vikkstar and Tinnyy, they have to get to work. 3 kills down, at least with this few engagements. Anything can happen, I know, but with them sticking so close together. Now, one thing Vikkstar is doing great, though, you see how he's breaking off to the right, where Sword Thief, Typical Gamer, and Tinnyy are all sticking together. So Vikkstar, he could go down, but this high risk, high reward, he can also find a team and pick up an easy 4 kills. And nobody's going to be home, so.
The game, does it look like the game might end in Tilted?
Yeah,
did I see that right in the circle?
Yeah, it moved up
to
the north side of the safe zone, and this is good. That means they don't have to rotate too far. And they
do a lot of farming right now. It's smart plays.
Yeah, this is a good time to farm.
Well, Vikkstar at this point, he's just thirsty for some kills. I mean, he's searching so hard for these kills. And it's so crucial for him to find these two, because if he doesn't find them and we see Typical Gamer and Sword Thief get in a fight with Tinnyy there, they're going to overpower him, and they're just going to take those kills. And it's going to be a while before they're able to meet up in the end. Of course, there is a little bit of a delay as we see now. Of course, he is, in fact, going to be meeting up with them. But unfortunately, that would have been huge for Vikkstar if he would have found a team at least, or at least a couple of solo players to kind of even out that 3-kill deficit.
Oh, here comes some great shots at a Thief again.
Thief's so accurate.
Yeah, that scoped AR is scary. I remember when the game first came out, it wasn't that good. But when they buffed it.
They had 100% accuracy.
Yeah, 100% accuracy.
Ooh, great pump shots with the.
That's big. That's 4 now.
Keep in mind, he doesn't have any type of healing supplies, so he needs to try to keep his health
up.
2 in front
of
him.
He has, like, no mats either, so he needs to literally...
Okay. He's just going to go for the DPS right here. Luckily for him, this guy is somewhat of a potato.
Nice.
Big 3-piece from Thief.
That's 3. That's 6-kill lead, then.
Yeah, that was a big 3-piece. He took it with expert efficiency.
Got their mats, too.
So, look, 6-kill lead with how many more engagements? Like, we have 13
total.
more engagements with a 6-kill lead. I mean,
and both players still alive. I mean, this is
pressure's on.
This is looking like Typical Gamer and Thief's game to win here, as Vikkstar grabs some mushrooms.
As they push forward to potentially be our first 2-time champion in Friday Fortnite.
It's very possible. This $7,000 match, Tinnyy and Vikkstar might, in fact, move down. They've been the dark horse of this tournament. 6 kills down. They basically have to get the work at this point. They've got to find all the teams just converge if they want to try and take this. Of course, not mathematically impossible, but still the odds are stacked against them as the game is continuing on. The storm is going to be closing in. And Vikkstar and Tinnyy still staying together. They haven't split up just yet. We do see some damage being taken there on Typical Gamer, but that's not a bad thing because that means another engagement's happening and more kills are possible.
I think he's about to get a scope. Yeah, he gets a okay.
Woo!
All right, we take those. It's another another headshot, another frag for Typical Gamer and Thief, and that's going to put them up 7 kills now.
And 11 engagements. Only 11 engagements remaining. So, I mean, in total, Typical Gamer and Thief, they only need basically 1 team wipe, and they'll have it. They only need 3 more kills in order to make this mathematically impossible.
They more so just can't let their opponents wipe the rest of the map.
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, because if any other kills...
They don't necessarily even get that many kills. They just need to make sure their opponents don't wipe the rest of the map. Keep in mind, the remaining players can also shoot each other.
And and that's exactly what just happened. We're going to see 2 downs right now that weren't involved but with any of the players here. Tinnyy is going to get it down, but he can only get 2 or 3 kills here, whereas he could have gotten a lot more if he was there a second earlier.
I like this play by Typical Gamer and Sword Thief to use the jump pad to kind of survey the map and see where some of the remaining kills are.
And you see Typical Gamer coming down trying to get that kill, and in fact, he does get one of them.
Yeah,
so that's one.
Typical Gamer gets 1.
So what? That's only 2, and there was that's
12 to 6, 6 kill lead,
6 kill
9
lead,
killable players.
No, that's 10 on the bottom. So
actually, you're right.
Yeah, it's mathematically impossible at this point, right?
That's a GG.
No, there's 6 total kills left. There's only 6 total kills left, so they can manage to tie it up and force a game 4 at this point.
Okay.
But I mean, that'd be the craziest thing, by the way.
13 kills total.
I think
6 remain. That's GG.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's a GG.
Typical Gamer and Sword Thief will be moving on to the finals to meet up with whoever their competition is going to be. And mind you, we talked about this in the past, right? Typical Gamer and Sword Thief have already beat pretty much everyone that's in the losers bracket right now as it is. So going into it, they're already coming in knowing, hey, we've already beat this team. We know how to beat this team, and we're going to do so again.
And last time they came into Grand Finals with a 2-series lead, they ended up winning the Grand Finals.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're with you comes out of like losers, obviously. I think
there's a lot of beasts.
I think their biggest threat that would come out of losers would probably be FaZe, maybe FaZe or TSM.
Yeah, FaZe, TSM. Who else is down there? We're gonna have to check the bracket.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now, way ahead of you. So Noah J and Avxry were eliminated by FaZe TFUE and FaZe Cloaksy. They're gonna move on, and they are currently waiting. Myth and Hamlins and RL Grime at FaZe Replays. Which, by the way, RL Grime, that EDM DJ coming in, playing with FaZe Replays.
Call of Duty player, FaZe Pro Team.
Doing well though. Hey, losers round 5. Of course, Myth and Hamlins might have a little bit of an advantage over that match, and they'll move on. Which, by the way, I'm really excited about this. So Myth and Hamlins will move on to play Aimbot Calvin and King Richard. That is going to be a great match, and whoever wins that will move on to play FaZe TFUE and FaZe Cloaksy to see who's going to move on.
Playing Blitz all day.
Yeah, Blitz all day.
All day, and they're still in it.
And as we see Sword Thief taking some damage, but of course I believe that's it. Can we get confirmation? Oh, he's just standard just to make sure, but yeah,
we got to see the reactions.
I got to see the reactions.
7 to 14.
Yeah, no,
there's only 5 guys left.
It's mathematically impossible. So, hey, Typical Gamer and Sword Thief looking to be champions once again. Mind you, they will be the only team so far to win 2 tournaments, at least in our Fortnite Friday tournaments. They've already won $10,000, and now they're on their way to at least have a total lifetime at least earnings for these tournaments, $17,000.
I thought it was just that guy that was there, and I got sniped while running down.
Yeah. I'm going to tweet it out.
Wait, I'm going to die. Kiss me. Kiss me. Oh!
I got your loot, don't worry.
You holding it?
I'm going to tweet it out. I'm going to tweet it out.
Oh, man.
I'm going to say, we're in the finals, baby. All right, we made it to the finals. GG's.
Bro, I think we might be the first team that has got to the finals.
We are. Well, we are.
They got to the finals again.
And not in losers, too.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited, dude.
Let's go, baby.
Dude, I have 4,000 plus viewers right now, dude.
Let's go, baby.
Someone said LOL cringe.
Oh, dude.
What do you mean, bro?
RPG'd himself.
Let's go, dude. Oh my god.
Can we get a finals, baby, in chat, please?
Can we get a finals? Just a quick little final in the chat, please.
We got the win, too. Let's go to their Discord. I want to talk to them.
Yeah, I feel bad, but I love them.
Wait, let's ask if it's cool if we Discord. Because I don't want them to... Oh, man. That's stressful. That's stressful.
Dude, I'm so excited right now, dude. I actually can't believe it. We made it to finals again.
Oh, bro.
Week 2 and week 4,
Yo,
baby.
You're
Week 2 and week 4, baby.
You're freaking wrecking it. I'm doing okay. I did pretty bad in one of the 2 of those games, but you're crushing it today, brother. You know what? I'm gonna say my callouts are on point though. All right.
I'm not gonna lie, you're great.
I gotta keep Thief on the. He's a beast, but you gotta hold him back a little bit sometimes, you know.
Nah, you're insane, dude.
He gets excited. Oh man.
Oh yeah, brother. Bro, we're in freaking finals, man. Holy crap. I can't believe it, dude. We gotta keep playing. Well, let's take a couple minute break here.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, we're in this.
Oh, bro.
Wow.
How? How?
No.
Oh, I missed my cash not updating. Who are we playing? Just tell me.
Replays and Myth need to play, and then Aimbot Calvin and King Richard need to play, and then we play Cloaksy and... Oh, no.
No, we don't. That's the
No,
thing.
we don't. Yeah, we have to wait.
Oh. I mean, we would have had to wait. I mean, everyone's waiting here. Like, TG and Thief have to wait longer than us. So.
Hold on, I'm gonna do something.
My goodness. All right. Damn. Yo, Thieves TG, come Discord and join the wait sesh, the long await sesh.
Yo.
Come into the Discord.
Yo.
Yo, GG's boys.
GG, man. Man.
Thieves, you're too quick,
bro.
man.
Dude, I felt
too quick.
So bad when I killed that one squad in front. What was it?
Salty House. Salty House.
That Salty House, yeah. No, but the Salty House, I stole that so bad.
I mean, it wouldn't.
The thing is, you guys just went the